daripada situ aku dapat belajar macam mana nak uruskan tournament, macam mana nak anjurkan tournament, macam mana nak handle player-player di Malaysia ni. Dan pada masa yang sama juga setelah bekerja di situ beberapa tahun, mengambil pengalaman, dan aku mendapat tawaran untuk bekerja di IRL Asia di mana aku berada sekarang. IRL Asia ni dia bukan sekadar e-sport channel. IRL Asia lebih pada multi-talent channel, mana ada music, talent, ada pengurusan e-sport, ada penganjuran tournament yang di mana hari-hari ada. Daripada situ aku dapat belajar lagi banyak benda.
Okay, why not kita tengok apa lagi yang ada dekat dalam kepala otak Spiderman ni. Okay.
Dia macam-macam Spiderman kita hari ni.
Second soalan, bagaimana anda boleh join IRL Asia? Zam boleh jawab dulu.
Okey, kalau aku sebab aku dah merasakan aku dah hampir 2 tahun di Mushroom, dan aku rasa aku perlukan pengalaman baru, environment baru. Oleh itu aku cuba untuk mencari pekerjaan baru sementara masih bekerja, dan aku jumpa IRL Asia dan aku terus jatuh cinta dengan IRL Asia. Bagaimana pula dengan kau, Hafiz? Macam mana kau boleh berminat untuk join IRL Asia?
Saya terjebak dengan IRL Asia ni melalui Zam lah. Obviously kan, melalui Zam sebab dia persuade saya untuk masuk dalam IRL Asia ni sebab dia pernah bekerja dengan saya sebelum ni. And then banyak benda lah saya belajar daripada Nizam ni, daripada management skill, daripada production. So saya rasa saya boleh grow more lah with him.
Aku macam kembang pula sekejap. Kita pergi ke yang seterusnya. Apa yang ada dalam dia ni? Spiderman pun ikut SOP. Kita ni macam mana ni?
Tiba.
Yang ketiga, alright, kita ada apa nasihat anda, kita punya nasihat bagi yang berminat untuk join IRL Asia? Apa pendapat kau, Hafiz?
Aku rasa lah, siapa yang kat luar sana dia rasa dia ada bakat dalam e-sport ni, tak kira lah daripada apa-apa bidang, management, production or anything else lah. Sebab e-sport ni kita tahu lah, dia makin lama dia akan makin berkembang. Sebab dia dunia IT. Sekarang orang lebih menggunakan IT daripada sistem-sistem yang secara manual ni lah.
Oleh itu, pada siapa saja yang ingin join IRL Asia, layari Facebook kami dan kami akan cuba yang terbaik untuk membantu anda terus berkembang di dalam IRL Asia.
Sun is down, freezing cold, that's how we already know. It is time for What Rift Summoners Odyssey. My name is Chef and here I have Hound himself. Today we're gonna have teams battling out for the prize pool of 172 ringgit.
Ooh, that's quite a bit of money there.
Quite a bit of money, man.
I mean, it's just, any kind of money just to play video games is always a good time, in my opinion. So I don't know about you guys. We've got tons of action lined up for you guys, and of course, we'd like to thank our partners. And of course, we are organized by IRL Asia, partnered up with Homiee, and sponsored by Inch Theory, where every inch matters when it comes to home design. Sadie's Malaysia, growing together with gamers is the story that we are going to be pushing forward. I don't know about you, but the big lion over here is very much ready to go because we've got tons of action for you guys lined up. We saw some crazy games yesterday, didn't we, Chef?
Yeah, man, those games are amazing. I mean, Oligarchs finally, they got their first place. So well done by them. I mean, they were trying so hard for so long and they finally got it, and really congratulations to them. I believe we are going to be able to see them today again. Ooh. But we're going to see the brackets first later on, so we'll see who else has joined this tournament today. And I mean, it's gonna be a great day lah, that's for sure.
It's going to be a very great day indeed here. And for those of you guys who just joined us, remember, help us reach 10K by dropping in a like over at our Facebook page. And of course, if you guys don't know, we do have the supporters badge up and running. So for those of you guys who keep interacting with us, dropping comments, and of course liking the page, you will have access to the top fan badge. And make sure you flex those muscles like you flex that top fan badge. And for those of you who don't know, we do interact with you guys back at home. So if you guys want to say hello to the casters or even shout out to the teams that are going up against each other, don't be shy to drop in some love and comments over on wherever it may be, right? So for those of you who don't know, we also are live on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch. So wherever you like to watch, make sure you go and check it out there. Subscribe to the channel, follow the Twitch page, and of course, like us on Facebook.
Yeah, so you giving us these likes, you know, as you say, you can feed your cat.
Yeah, expensive treats.
You can feed your cat, but not only your cat, we can give you more tournaments, more games, and more content. We really have so much content on the page, so please do check it out. It's very, very nice of you if you do. And I mean, still, thank you guys so much for all the support so far. Our next milestone will be the 5K mark, I believe.
Yeah.
So that's the like mini milestone lah.
Yeah.
10K is the big milestone.
I mean, I don't know about you guys, but if we hit that 5K, you know for a fact that everyone's gonna go woo! Everyone's gonna celebrate, and of course, there's gonna be cake all around for all of us, you know. So we can have our cake and eat it as well. But all of that aside, here, League of Legends Wild Rift Summoners Odyssey is here. We're live and we're up and running. So let's take a look at some of our viewers right there. Sailor, Avia, they're dropping in the exclamation mark notify. So for those of you who don't know, we also got chat commands there. So if you want to roll some dice, drop it over.
I mean, yeah, you can put hashtag notify so you get notifications every time we are on. I mean, we are gonna be on every single day. There's gonna be a tournament every day. Weekday, weekend, Sunday, Tuesday, Wednesday, every day you want, there's gonna be a tournament. That's why we see teams also joining every day.
Yeah. So I mean, speaking of the League of Legends Wild Rift Summoners Odyssey, this is a place where some of the best teams in Southeast Asia have brought their teams forward to compete against one another. And of course, we have seen mostly a Filipino dominant bracket thus far.
Yeah.
We did see some Indonesian and Malaysian teams, but unfortunately for those that are screaming Indonesian pride and Malaysian pride, very unfortunate that the Filipinos are very, very strong moving forward. And I guess it just goes to show that Philippines as a region is one of the strongest, if not the strongest region, and I would say the most aggressive and macro-intensive region.
Yeah, I mean, they're just so calculated. Every single thing that they do from minute zero is so perfect.
Yeah.
I mean, no other region can really compare to them right now. Like, most of the Malaysian teams that have joined haven't really even made it past the first round. I mean, that just shows how strong these Filipino teams are. But of course, we are going to take a look at the brackets here. So let's see who has joined today. So from the top, we are going to see Ace Esports King. They have members from previously known as Die at One, so they're gonna be a very strong team. They're gonna be having a mirror match against their other brothers, Ace Esports.
Oh man, that's gonna be a very interesting one. Ace Esports King and Ace Esports going up against each other. NXG Academy Gaming going up against Estrellas. Oligarchs as well, the biggest winners from yesterday, will also be making an appearance along with Drifters Aura, Blood Brothers, and Bernacles is on fire from Philippines, Nemesis from Philippines, Requiem going up against Synax Esports, Mapulon, Salabugang going up against Alap Puso, Letalis Pro, Ilo Esports Dilo, which had an appearance yesterday, M3 Empire, MD Ship Scuttler, Heaven Will Fall, AFK Eagles, Wabros Monarch, Nova PH Esports, and Winx Esports going up against each other. That's going to be our first match of today, though. It's going to be Nova PH going up against Winx.
Yeah, Nova PH, of course. They used to be known as Nova PH Shiguremus.
Yeah.
Now they just simplified it to Nova PH Esports here. So, of course, they are a returning champion. They've been playing so well. They've been joining so many times. I mean, you see them get second place, top 4. Like, they're always a top 4 contender in general. But like as we're talking about that, we're gonna get into the picks here for the first game. So let's take a look at that bans here. Nova PH gonna have the first ban. They're gonna immediately ban out the Braum here. So normal. Teams just don't want to deal with the Braum nowadays.
I think the biggest reason why Braum is going to be banned out is because of the Glacial Fissure, as well as the passive and the Q that comes in with the Braum. A lot of things that can be done really well with the Braum here. We'll be able to engage, we'll be able to disengage, we'll be able to peel, and I think that they don't want to be dealing with with such a dynamic champion against a Wings Esports. Wings Esports returns the favor with a ban on Akali. We do see a Gragas banned out, so maybe look for Nova PH Esports to actually ban out a Camille as well in a response, or maybe at least pick a Camille here as we move forward. We do see that.
Oh, Kaisa, yeah. So they do have the first pick, so they had the option to pick the Camille, to pick the Galio. So a lot of strong picks. Then they can still pick the Lee Sin, I believe. So I mean, Philippine teams, they love their Lee Sin. Their Lee Sins are just so strong compared to any other region here. They are just the ones that love to play Lee Sin. So I mean, the Kaisa ban, I understand it. They want to limit down the AD carries here. So, I mean, there has been a new patch today. So, we might not even see, the same AD carries that we've been seeing all this time, actually.
Yeah, I'm really excited to see what the new patch is going to bring up to the table here. I think that the first time we're going to be seeing Kaisa being banned out across the past few games, the past few days that we've been casting. I think we don't see that much ADC bans. And I think this is going to be a very interesting game indeed here, as Nova PH maybe recognizes the fact that Wings Esports will be building composition around the Kaisa, and they want to just immediately not deal with it, take it out from play, and I think that's going to be a very wise choice here. But Wings Esports, I do think that with the Kaisa being banned out, there may be a lock into an Ezreal, or maybe even
Zaya
Corki, or heck, even a Tristana might actually come into play, but I think that's very situational.
Yeah, I mean, Tristana has been buffed a little bit this patch, just a slight buff. But I wouldn't be so sure that maybe we'll see more Tristanas today. But Draven also, we have been seeing a lot of Draven picks lately. I mean, he's just able to snowball like crazy, but he also has been nerfed. So the balance team has realized that Draven can be a little too strong. In situations that he does get too much farm here. So I mean, still very interested. We're probably going to see an Ezreal, as you said. Very likely.
I think the biggest thing that we did see with the Draven pickup here is the fact that they're able to snowball really hard. And if you're able to funnel a lot of the resources over to the bot side, it's going to be really interesting. Nova PH there, like we said, immediately going for the Camille. So we do see Wings right now, Motivate looking towards hovering over the Diana. This could be interesting. And as you said already, Lee Sin going to be hovered and most likely be picked up from the side of Homiee. And I do like this. Brian already immediately recognizes the fact that there could be a very strong engage mechanic that's coming in from the side of Wings, and they want to be denying that engage here with the Howling Gale, as well as the ultimate that comes in from the Janna. And this is going to be very interesting indeed. Game number 1 here, not even in game yet, as we see already some of the picks already being hovered out.
Yeah, I mean, Nova Esports, they know what they want to do already, so they're gonna immediately pick out the Janna here. They know how Wings Esports wants to play. Like you said, Lee Sin is gonna have a lot of engaged Diana as well. She's just gonna deal so much damage if she does get into the meat of the fight, or even in the backline, so it's kind of scary over there. So having Janna to prevent them from just going to the backline to just help peel for their carries over here. And they're gonna pick out the Fiora as well. Just a solid pick so far. I mean, the only ones that can actually, the Wings can actually play for the top side. You can probably just see a Garen or even a Darius here as well. They're going to limit a lot of picks for their side. I mean, they're going to reply with the Lux Ezreal. Pretty standard so far. Very solid pick. Lux going to have the binding. Ezreal just such a strong AD carry in this meta, especially. So much poke, so much damage, and she's able to scale very well here.
Well, what's interesting also to note here coming in from the side of Nova PH Esports is they're going to be going over with a Zaya and maybe a Corki pickup here for Radha, and I do like this here. Ruler may actually be over to the bot side alongside with Brian as well. Radha may actually be very situational to go towards the mid side. We'll be able to at least give a little bit of a run for the money here for the side of Motivate, especially at least for the first few levels, mainly because that Diana will not be able to have any access directly to Corki, and even if the Diana comes in onto Corki, Corki will be able to just get out of there with his second skill. We do see Darius right now being picked out from the side of Cool for Wings Esports. A lot of damage here, a lot of capabilities for the side of Wings Esports to do damage from long range with the Lux as well as Ezreal. Lee Sin as well as Diana will be able to dive in, and Darius will be able to soak in a considerable amount of damage as well. What about Nova PH here, Chef?
I mean, I still like that draft. They're going to go all in, basically having 2 carries, basically 2 AD carries. They're going to put Corki in the mid lane. So we have seen these a lot of times, but sometimes it doesn't really work out because Corki does take some time, especially in the mid lane.
Yeah.
He has a lot of bad matchups sometimes, but I mean, if he does, he's able to scale up, he's able to get the nice engage, the nice damage. I mean, they're gonna look so good. I mean, they also have the Fiora to help the split push, so that's the one thing I'm worried about is their team fight in general.
I think the team fight is going to be a very interesting one here. I don't know about you guys. We're already getting thumbs up from production. The lights are going to be shining up. Red and blue is going to be permeating the screen as we go into game number 1 between Nova and Wings. A Filipino affair across the board here as both these teams are looking to draw first blood amongst each other.
Yeah, so we do see Wings going for an early group up in around the mid brush. They're trying to get the D-Watt, does not get the last hit on that ward there. So very, very unfortunate. But I mean, it's going to be a very, very standard start. We're going to see a 1-1-2 here. We're going to see even Camille just getting the leash from the bottom carries as well. So very, very standard so far. We do see a Scry's Bloom come out by the Janna. So I mean, still, we're not going to probably see any kills unless we gotta wait for usually the Lee Sin to get a rotation here. But Diana is taking a lot of damage from that just one level 1 rotation coming out from Brian there. Just very, very well played.
Very nicely played indeed here. They want to be able to go for it. Oh, look at that. Cool, as well as Shiger gonna be exchanging a little bit of love taps here, and you see that Shiger right now going to go in, and this could be very bad here. Barrier and flash has been popped up, maybe another flash in, and boop goes the Darius. Beautiful stuff there being shown from the side of Shiger there, securing the first blood coming in from the side of Nova. Nova right now looking to start off the game well.
I mean, this Fiora just so strong. Look at that, she's able to just go in onto Darius. I mean, we do see an engage coming up from Nova onto the Lee Sin. Lee Sin is very low. Corki coming, trying to get the last hit, just barely survives there. So another close call coming up from Nova. I mean, they're just playing so aggressive here, and this is what I like to see. I mean, their team fight is gonna have they're gonna have a lot of damage, but not that much lockdown besides the Hextech ultimate. That will come off Camille, but again, so aggressive. Brian is not even in the bot lane, he's around the mid lane, he's with the jungler, just going with the roaming Zol, and they are gonna secure the Scutter Crab in the top side.
I'm really liking what Nova is doing here, Chef. They are going to be rotating really well when they want to be going for a lot of these objectives. They want to make sure that there is going to be backup for the side of Nova. But what is really interesting also is the fact that the most AP damage that they've got here is going to be in the form of the Corki in terms of magic damage here, because he does convert some of his magic physical damage into magic damage, so that's going to be interesting to itemize against. However, looking at the damage share that's coming in from the side of Wings, they do have the Diana, they do have the Lux in terms of magic damage that comes into play. So a little bit more interesting here for the side of Nova if they're going to at least itemize defensively against members of Wings. But we have seen time and time again, it doesn't matter how tanky some of your tanks are. If your tank is not there for the majority of the fights, it's going to prove problematic.
Yeah, I mean, still, bottom lane, not much action really going on. I mean, Camille is playing around the mid and the top side here, trying to secure the lane for Shigure and Rada over here. So still, they're just going to be so aggressive. Look at Shigure again, just being in the lane. He does not care at all. He knows that Camille here is going to be always in the lane. They're always going to secure a lot of priority on the top and mid side. I mean, they don't need help in the bottom unless Lee Sin here, he might be looking for a gank, but I don't think he's really going to get it as Nova PH are playing so safe on the bottom side. So I mean, Nova PH still just playing very compact, very meticulous right here. So I'm really liking how they're playing so far. In Wings Esports, they're not really finding any opportunities to get any roams or any ganks here.
Yeah, and that's the thing, right? When we look at how Darius actually is going to be matched up against the Fiora, it's going to be a bit problematic, mainly because of how Shigure is going to be bullying. But wait, look at that. Cool right now, taking a little bit too much damage there in that turnaround. It could be very problematic for him, as he's going to be trying his level best to at least sustain it out, but he's going to back out, go for the reset. But we do see the Lee Sin here from side Pyong may actually come into play.
Yeah, look at that. Look at him. He's trying to go in. He does dash it. He tries to get a kick in. He will get it. But Shigure is trying to fight back. He has the ultimate. He's already healing back most of his health here, and he will be safe. So Pyong not able to get the kill here. But instead, Nova PH are gonna start up the dragon. Their jungler, Wings' jungler, is all the way in the top side. So the Ocean Drake might be for taking for Nova PH. It looks like Wings are gonna try to go for the steal. They won't get it here, but It looks like Wings are gonna finally get the Fiora and the top side. Looks like Homiee does get the ultimatum onto Lux. Solo, they will get the kill. Janna gets the last hit here as you're trying his best to poke it out. It looks like they want to go for a dive. Xayah is taking a lot of damage here, but the ultimate will come in and seal the deal here. So another 2 kills come here from Nova PH, where Wings only got 1 and they had to bring in so much just to get that 1 single kill here.
Very nicely done there, coming in from the side of Ruler. They got to be careful that they don't stay over there. And it seems that coming in from the side of Chimera, if I'm not mistaken, that was just a very, very unfortunate indeed. But it seems that despite the fact that members of Wings were able to secure that kill, not going to be too dangerous indeed here, as we're going to be seeing members of Nova right now playing it a little bit safe, as Arada is going to be like, nope, I'm just going to back away, regen, and try his level best. Over to the top side though, we do see Nova losing out on that turret, as Wings right now looking to push it out.
Yeah, I mean, they do get the kill onto the support, so the gold is still pretty much dead even here. But Nova are having a lot of initiative. They are the ones starting the ganks, and Cool trying his best to clear the way, but he has to be careful. Camille is coming in. She wants to go for the gank. They will get the slow onto Darius. Darius trying to peel with the first kill, but he's taking a lot of damage from 3 people. He does get 5 stacks onto Camille, but he misses the dunk. He uses the dunk on Ruler instead, so it will be a 1-for-1 so far. I mean, I think it could have been more just if you didn't miss that ultimate right there. So 1-for-1, but Wings are going to use this opportunity. They know there's going to be a lot of people on the top side. They're going to try to go to the bottom. They will try to secure their second turret this game. So, I mean, they're still getting all these objectives. So it's still looking very good, but the turret's so low. They'll finally get the last hit. It looks like Lux will get it, but I mean, Nova PH, they're trying to go for ganks, but Wings are actually up in the objectives here.
Alright, so looking at over to the top side here, it is going to be the Herald that is going to be the objective that is the priority for the side of Nova PH, whereas we're going to be looking at Wings. Wings right now, moving up towards the top side, trying to defend the push that could come. I could think that coming in from the side of Nova, they want to be pushing out over to the mid side here. Shiger as well as Pyong right now, exchanging a little bit of love taps here. Motivate coming in to motivate Shiger down into the gray screen. So this is going to be interesting. Pyong might actually go in for the dive here. Might be very interesting. No turret to hide behind for the side of Shiger, as Shiger right now will be able to back away despite using the ultimate.
Yeah, they were so scared of Fiora, even though it's just 1v2, but they were scared that Fiora could have turned there and Camille was in the area. So, I mean, very, very smart decision to just not go all in right there. I mean, they know that they're still very much even in this game. 25,000 to 25,000 here. They do have 2 turrets, but Nova PH just getting gold from just sheer macro. Their farm is so high compared to Wings Esports here. I mean, Wings, they had to rely on, as I said, getting the turrets, but they lost the Rip Herald, they lost the Dragon here. I mean, Shiger is still being very, very aggressive. Camille just recalled, so, I mean, I still feel like Nova, their game plan is just they're going to keep Shigure on the side. They just want to constantly have the split push coming in. And Wings, they're trying to find something, but they're just basically just looking for scraps here at this point.
Well, looking at Shiger, the reason why he is so confident in being able to sustain himself with the bot lane is because of the lunge as well. If he decides to get fired out, I mean, she is the grand duelist after all, right? So being able to go for the grand challenge is going to give him a lot, Shiger a lot of sustain as well if he hits all those 4 vital points. But over to the mid side though, we do see Wings right now trying their level best to actually poke Arada a little bit from a distance here. Very nicely done in terms of the binding that came in from the side of Homiee. Not gonna be followed up though, considering that they won't be able to stack up any of the other abilities. But it seems that the winningest of Drakes here, Cloud Drake, first one into the Dragon Pit here is gonna be Pyong.
Yeah, I mean, Pyong is going to be spotting that Dragon has just spawned, but even in the top side, we do see Darius trying to go for a one-on-one against Shigure here, but does get the 5-stack the repulse. Not going to save you there, so Cool, being way too cool for school. He will get the kill here. Wings are now up 1 man, but Nova PH are still fighting here. They're trying to do a lot of damage onto Motivate. Motivate trying to run away. Lee Sin does get the Dragon kick in. The Parabellum does come out onto Lee Sin. Lee Sin does have the Zonias now. Camille's taking a lot of damage. He will be taken down. Motivate does have the Zonias, will be sniped by the Corki. Arada still wants more kills. Ruler is in the front line. This man cannot be stopped. He will get help secure the kills for Nova PH. They won that fight so well. Then with this, I think they're going to get another Dragon under their belt.
Well, it's going to be a very interesting one indeed here. It is going to be the Ocean Drake first as we take it up on the side of Nova. Right now, we're going to be seeing another one as we're going to be seeing the Herald push up. So it puts members of Wings in a bit of a precarious situation here. They won't be able to respond to that Drake buff here, to that Drake push, and look at the amount of damage coming in. It was so close for Shino to be able to take that down, but very unfortunate indeed. I think he's going to go for the gauntlet here, considering that we do see, how to say? Frost field there with every Q.
Frozen Gauntlet. He is going for the Frozen Gauntlet build. I mean, he's gonna be a bit more durable in these fights. I mean, Nova PH, they have so much damage. I mean, even in that fight, he was the only one to survive there because he had so much mobility. So Nova PH, they're still being very strong. The goalie is still dead, even though Nova PH, they have 2 dragons. They took the Rip Herald, but they haven't gotten a single turret yet. Wings Esports are playing this still very well here, not giving up any turrets. They are grouping up. They got the objectives on their own, and Nova PH, that's the one thing they're really struggling in right now.
Yeah, and I think that coming in for the side of Wings, they need to be able to work their advantages in their favor here, considering that they do have quite a lot of control with 3 turrets down in their favor. Nova PH right now were able to secure at least 1 turret for now, and this could open an opportunity for the side of Wings here to actually try to take advantage of their positioning and try to poke out members of Nova. Oh, there goes the exit ultimatum, beautifully done there, coming in from the side of Shiva. But we do see a killing spree there, going to go over to the side of Nova PH, as we're going to see another one there goes down for the count. Nada and Ruler getting those kill credits. Could they get one more? Beautiful pokes there coming in, and it seems there's going to be an early Baron for the 10-minute mark.
Yeah, what a quick pick up. They just got through. No jungler for the side of Wings Esports, so they have to just try to contest this. If Nova PH is going to do a lot of damage, Cool is in the front line. He's going to try to go in. He's trying to get some stacks in, but he's taking a lot of damage right there. Diana going to go in, gets the ultimate as well. But Nova PH are going to secure the Baron here. Multi-Page is stuck in the pit. She is all alone. She will get taken down. That's pretty much a delayed ace coming up from Nova PH right there. A great fight coming up from this very nice 2 pickoffs in the mid lane, and Wings, they could not fight back.
Well, the Decimate definitely did prolong the inevitable for the side of Cool. Was trying his level best to at least come back into the game and steal the Baron away, but it seems that Wings right now in a lot of trouble as Nova coming back into the game, 12-5, and it seems that the turrets are slowly evening out for the side of Nova as Wings right now on the back foot, close to, I'm thinking 6k goal advantage here for the side of Nova at the 12-minute mark. This is going to be very revealing indeed, as Wings right now may actually have to give up control of the side of their side of the jungle.
Yeah, I mean, Nova PH, I mean, Wings, they got 3 turrets so early on, but it doesn't matter if you can't really convert out of that. They will even go so many times. They have the teamfight potential, but Nova PH are just outsmarting them. They're 1 step ahead every single time here. Cool trying to defend against the Baron buff minions. He's trying to deal some stacks. He's trying to clear the waves. He will be successful, but that top turret is taking a lot of damage. He's going to get the dragon onto Shigure. Shigure flashes away. Very nicely done here. They're not able to get more. The damage has been done though, so the top turret is going to be very squishy, very tender here. I mean, they're going to still go with the push. The minions are coming in. They're trying to go mid right now, and Wings Esports, they're having a hard time just trying to clear the minion wave at all. I mean, Nova PH are just slowly but surely killing Wings Esports right here.
Wings right now not looking very good in some of these exchanges, as we're going to be seeing beautiful stuff there being shown from the side of Nova, as they're going to be closing out another turret over to the top side here, going for another one, kill going over to the side of Rada, over to the bot side. Could there be another one? Nope, that's not going to be it, but they got to be careful though. Beautiful binding coming in right into the final spark. Look at the amount of damage coming in, but look at that. Boom! Goes the clock, as we're going to be seeing Ezreal deleted from the game. Rada just says, I've got damage, baby, and you are going to be on the receiving end.
Rada, he says. I mean, he's like a rock indeed. Nova, he was binded, he was comboed by the Lux. It did not matter. He just turned. He got the kill. Ezreal had no chance right there. Nova again, they're gonna get another dragon, a mountain dragon. They're gonna be way more durable in these future fights. Not as if they were not durable in now. So Wings Esports, they are in the back foot. 12,000 gold behind. Their 3 turrets does not matter. They can't even leave their base. They can't even leave the mid lane here, where Nova PH, they have total control around the entire map.
Well, as you said very poignantly, that it seems that Wings right now may actually have to struggle and wrestle away the control from the side of Nova. And we have seen it time and time again that some teams are able to play on the back foot, but Nova right now just securing a lot more kills comparatively. 9 kill advantage here in favor of Nova, and it seems that it's just going to be a terrible, terrible loss for the side of Wings if they don't do something proactive here to stop the advances coming in from Nova. 3 Drakes in their pocket already is going to be the Earth. Ocean, Wind, and Earth Drake here for the side of Nova. Going to give them a lot of movement speed as well as sustain and durability. So Wings is definitely going to be having a hard time. Baron is now in play, so we might actually see Wings right now try to contest it. They really need to contest it, but over to the top side though, they apprehend right into the crippling strike. Will it be a decimate? No, it's not. It is going to be a Hextech Ultimator that has to flash away, and the rest of the members of the side of Nova right now coming back into the game. But look at that, it seems the members of Wings right now, their exit has been cut off. They have no way to go except the back, and this could be bad here coming in, but no! Look at that Rada right now! He goes for the W! The double kill goes over to the side of Ruler. Beautifully done! Rada as well, being able to get the godlike, and this could be over for the side of Wings, as we're going to be seeing Nova right now. They do send golden for the side of Wings, but it's not going to be enough killing spree, as we see the ace for the race for the base.
4 people just to kill 1 Camille there. It does not matter. Nova PH are going to take this game very, very convincingly here. Just no sweat at all. Wings Esports, they tried their best. They tried to even out the goal, but they were not able to secure their lead. They were not able to grow that lead at all. I mean, still very, very well played coming out from Nova PH right there.
Yeah, it was going to be a very interesting one here coming in from the side of Nova PH. Wings right now definitely had a lot of trouble here as they were trying their level best to actually make it competitive. But it seems that Nova PH were like, alright, so they discovered a few tendencies that Wings were not actually, they discovered a few tendencies that Wings were actually very weak of, and they exploited it. They were able to predict a lot of the movements that were coming in from Wings, and I think that a lot of it really turned around the fact that Ruler as well as Rada, if I'm not mistaken, did so much damage in the mid lane and bot lane. It was tough for the side of Wings to actually be able to rally and try to turn the game around against Nova.
I mean, we saw the damage coming up from Corki, and not just Corki, Ruler himself. We're gonna see the MVP goes to Rada, both of the AD carries here. No deaths at all. Very, very well played. I mean, Ruler, he does down 2 kills, but he does have 10 assists as well. So he is in more fights than Rada, but in general, I think Rada, he dealt the most damage. He has the most kills. He's just so strong. Now look at that, 24,000 damage coming out from Rada. No one's even close to that amount of damage. Even Ruler, he's the 2nd most damage in this game, but he's like 8,000 gold behind.
Yeah, as we see it time and time again, it seems that it was very unfortunate for the side of Wings. They were trying their level best to turn the game around, but it seems that the damage share tells a different story here, as we do see Nova Rada as well as Nova's Ruler here with a crazy amount of damage share across the board, close to 30,000 damage between both of them, and I feel that was going to be a story that is going to be running true, as we do see 18 kill participations as well as 15 and 13 for the side of Ruler, Brian, Ruler and Rada respectively. Shigur actually played it very, very conservatively, was not in the majority of the fights. However, when he was in those fights, he tried to output the damage as much as he can with the Grand Challenge and sustain.
Yeah, I mean, Shigur, he was on split push duty in general, so we're going to see the gold graph here. He was pretty much dead even up to around the 9-minute mark. That was when Nova PH, they got that really, really good fight. They were not able to run away. They tried to fight this, but Nova PH is just way too strong in their macro. They played it slow, and I really like the fact that they did, because they want to scale up. They know they can scale up. They know they can outscale the members of Wing Esports, and they did. There was just really no chance for Wing Esports to get back into this game.
Yeah, it was a rather interesting one here for the side of Wings. They were playing on the back foot a lot, and it seems that Nova PH was just the better team in terms of the macro, and it seems that the understanding of the macro for the side of Nova PH was the reason why Wings was left behind. I don't know about you guys, let's relive those moments as Chef gets ready to break down the replay.
Oh, me. Okay, so Shigure are gonna be on the. He's gonna be having a very nice first blood. Yeah, cool. Preemptively spent the barrier, so Shigure knows it. He's like, all right, no more barrier. I get the kill. A very nice first blood right there. And that was just the start for the end for Cool. They tried to go for the steal here, but I mean, Cool does get the reply. He does get the revenge kill, but Nova PH, they are not stopping. They're gonna go for more. Homiee stuck under the redemption. He will get killed by the redemption as well, and look at the nice dive here. So much kiting. The ruler's ultimate is gonna come in. He's gonna just barely survive as well. So a very nice kill coming up from Nova. But I mean, this game still evened out so far. I mean, Wings were able to get so many turrets. They did get the first top turret right there. Motivate tries to get a kill. He will get it on Brian, but not anymore. So losing the support is probably the best case scenario coming up from Nova right there.
Yeah, but over to the top side though, as we're going to be seeing Cool right now, is going to be the one in the middle of the fight here. Immediately drops down with a beautiful Noxian Guillotine here, trying to go for the Decimate as well as the Crippling Strike. Won't be enough, and it seems that he was able to turn it around, go 1-for-1. However, this is going to be a big turnaround event for the side of Nova here. Still very much a very interesting scoreline between these two teams, with Wings having the early advantage of 2 turrets. This was a solo kill here. The Decimate to close out, spinning that big axe in your face will definitely work wonders.
Yeah, I mean, Wings, they were able to try to fight back a few times, but I mean, this is where it really went wrong. Wings, they tried to get the engage. The Hextech Ultimatum does come out to Lee Sin. Lee Sin has to back away. He's supposed to be in the middle of the fight here. We thought it's going to be good for Wings, but the damage coming out from Rada, he's just going in. Ruler as well. They're all in the front line. Shino just barely escapes. Has to use the flash right there. Nova PH to get the second dragon of this game. They're gonna go in again. The Hextech Ultimatum immediately onto Homiee. Homiee not able to run away. Lee Sin trying his best to help, but he's taking so much damage here with this. Nova Esports, they were able to immediately try to secure the barrier because they know Wings, there's no jungler, so no smite steals, no steals of any kind. Cool trying his best, trying to keep his cool, but he's gonna go in red hot, but he'll get taken down by Shigure's ultimate. It's just so much damage coming up from the side of Nova PH, trying his best, but he's not able to run as well. Rada is there, Motivate stuck in the pit and get taken down as well. Reverse, delete is, but it's still in ace lah. Can count lah.
Yeah, of course. As we're going to be seeing, this was the binding her around the world here. As we're going to be seeing a bit of an exchange, as it seems that Shino right now bit off a little bit more than he can chew. Look at that one auto attack. Crit is all he needs to take down Lux in a very short fashion here.
Yeah, I mean, again, they're gonna spend 4 people just to kill 1 Camille. The Zodiac just bought enough time for the rest of Nova PH, the cavalry, to come in, and they had no chance. They can't even kill a single person here. All they wanted to do was run away from Rada, from Ruler. They can't even get one. Homiee trying his best. The dragon, what's the name? What's the move called? The drag for Darius?
Apprehend.
Apprehend. Oh,
Yeah.
it's a fancy name. Huh?
Yeah, it is a very fancy name, but we're not going to be seeing something even more fancy here. He's going to go golden, but it's going to only stave out the inevitable, as the killing spree is going to come in with a beautiful hit of the fencing sword here coming in from the Fiora. Fiora right now, as the rest of the next of Nova's team are going to be closing the game out very convincingly indeed for their first victory of the day against Wings.
Yeah, just so well played. They played it slow, they played it smart. They know that they can win, they know that they can scale up, and Wings Esports, they're just not proactive enough. They were not able to try to snowball their lead. They were not able to convert off the early turrets that they got, and they are going to be taken down in the first round of Walrus Summoners Odyssey here.
I don't know about you guys, but our Walrus Summoners Odyssey is brought to you by IRL Asia. We are the organizers right here, and of course, we are partnered with Homiee. Inch Theory is our sponsors alongside with Sadie's of Malaysia. So do remember to check these guys out if you want some peripherals, or if you want that lion over here, you can go over to Sadie's Malaysia. And for everything in terms of home design, make sure you check out Inch Theory, because every inch of your home needs to be taken care of like it matters. I don't know about you, but if I had the opportunity to get Inch Theory into my place right there, I just make it like, like it was Marie Kondo kind of feelings. It brings joy to me, that's for sure. So I don't know about you guys. I hope you guys have been enjoying it thus far. We do hope to see more of you guys back here. For those of you guys who just joined us, drop us a comment, show us some love, and remember, like the page, it's free. So we're gonna go on a short little break. He's Chef, I'm Hound. We're gonna be back with a shorter break and more League of Legends Wild Rift Summoners Odyssey. Don't you dare go anywhere.
You crying like it's rain. You causing all the pain. No closure, I'm colder. You getting nothing, Joker.
Get down.
Can I turn off the fail?
Wait, apa benda? Apa benda tu?
I missed both? What?
Hey. Oh, sorry.
I'm a dirty.
Alright, let's play some Beat Saber. Let's go.
We're playing, yeah. I got the power.
Itu easy lah.
I got the power. I got unlimited power.
Game.
I got unlimited power. I got the power. I got unlimited power. Running the game. We are not playing the same. I was just going insane. Red to blue from red. Looking from red from overhead. We're playing.
Habis.
Missing way too many. Okay, I'm missing out. Okay.
I'm coming closer. Victory is mine. I'm making history. It's time. I'm living this moment. Living the. I'm a dirty. Okay. I'm a dirty.
I'm colorblind actually.
That was hard, but nothing too hard.
It's way too hard, man. Too confusing.
That was challenging. Yeah. Good game, good game.
It was good. I beat Lionel.
Weh, sana. Asal aku tak lulus, Mat. Serius ah. Tapi serius, susah. Tak boleh. Sebab dia bagi aku hard. Aku tak boleh nak main.
I'm a dirty. Okay. I'm a dirty. I'm a dirty. Accelerator. I'm a dirty. Look, mom, that's a dirty. Nah, you ain't never heard me swerve. Swing by the swing.
No closure, I'm colder. She getting nothing, joker. Clock's ticking, time is over. Before you know you're older. So sober, alone. Look, you getting my cold shoulder. You crying like it's rain. You causing all the pain. No closure, I'm colder. She getting nothing, joker.
And we're back, ladies and gentlemen. Summoners are from across Southeast Asia and the rest of the world. This is the League of Legends Wild Rift Summoners Odyssey, organized by IRL Asia, partnered up with Homiee, and of course sponsored by Inch Theory, where every inch matters, and Sadie's Malaysia, growing together with gamers. I'm Hound, he's Chef, and we're cooking up a storm for you guys at home. And for those of you guys who just joined us, remember, drop a like on our page. Help us reach that 10K. If you can help us reach 5K, I swear to God, Chef is going to cosplay as a beautiful, I don't know, what were you going to cosplay as?
Seraphine.
Seraphine. He's going to be the most beautiful Seraphine. You heard it here first, guys. He said it, not me. He said it, not me. Right? Just remember that. So anyway, all jokes aside, remember Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch. Do follow us on all the social media platforms wherever you like to watch. And of course, that was a crazy first game there, coming in from the side of Nova PH, going up against Wings.
I mean, it was pretty much. It didn't look one-sided, but it was actually just one-sided in general. The macro coming up from Nova PH was just way too strong, and Wings Esports, they tried to keep the lead, but it did not matter at all. It was just.
Nope.
It was just a matter of time. It just looked like a matter of time for Nova PH to just win that game, and they did it so convincingly at the end.
Very convincingly indeed here. Let's hope that Nova PH will still be able to maintain the consistency and dominance across the board. But we have game number 2 of 3 more games to go and a potential best of 3 at the end. So for those of you guys who just joined us, this is the time for you to kick your feet up, relax, and of course, we can't spell fun without you guys at home. So do remember to drop us a little bit of love in comments. Let's give a bit of love over towards our viewers at home. Up his ups going for the Let's Go cosplay. He really wants to see you dress up as Seraphine, that's for sure. You'd be a beautiful Seraphine.
I just dye my hair pink lah. Same thing only, right? And that's very hoodie, dye my hair pink. And of course, what's not going to be dyed pink is the brackets, as the brackets is going to be green color. So we're going to see who has made it to the top 16 so far. We're going to see Ace Esports team again. They have not played their match yet, so they're going to be playing up against their brothers from another mother. Actually, the same mother lah, same team. So Ace Esports versus Ace Esports. We have NXG Academy Gaming versus Sir Astrius. That's going to be our next game, I believe. And I mean, they're going to have Oligarchs, yesterday's champion, against Blood Brothers. We're going to see Nemesis and Requiem, two a little bit newer teams. They haven't really been reaching the top 4, reaching the grand finals yet. So interested to see how far they will go today. Of course, on the other side, we have Salabugang and Alap Puso. They're going to be playing against each other. We have Elo Esports Dilaw. We saw them yesterday. So, I mean, they showed a pretty decent showing. They're going to go up against M3 Empire, Mothership, and Scuttler. I don't really know what the MDSHP stands for. I keep forgetting. I think it's Midshipman.
Midshipman Scuttler going up against Heaven Will Fall, and of course Wild Bros Monarch going up against Nova PH Esports. It's very interesting indeed. AFK Eagles as well as Wings have been kicked out of the bracket thus far, making way for Wild Bros Monarch going up against Nova PH Esports. We shall have to wait to see how that's going to be working out here. This is going to be your teams going forward here. We won't be watching all of the games as well, as some of the games will be running concurrently. So we'll have to wait and see how those teams are going to be interacting with one another until they face off against each other. I don't know about you guys. We are getting thumbs up from production. That means one thing and one thing only: ban phase.
Yeah, so NXG Academy Gaming versus Sir Astrius. Production told me before, it's pronounced Astrius.
Astrius. Right, so
they're gonna first ban Akali immediately, just a standard ban so far. Akali still a very, very strong champion, so nothing out of the ordinary right there, nothing unusual. Astrius, however, they have a choice to make since they are in the second pick. Are they gonna leave the Camille up? I don't really think so. I don't really think they should. Of course, they are gonna be banning out the Ziggs here. Ziggs still a very, very strong champion indeed. He just has so much very clear, so much early game pressure. He can just bully pretty much anyone out of his lane, and he's able to flash farm very, very well as well.
Yeah, that's going to be a very interesting one indeed here, as NXG Academy Gaming going up against Astrius, as they both are going to be fighting up against each other, as we do see the Akali as well as the Ziggs being banned out, Lee Sin as well being banned out in return. So very interested to see what NXG is going to be representing themselves. So, just so you guys know, FYI, we also have a TikTok. So if you guys like all of those content there, if you guys want to see some of the best content out there from IRL Asia, do remember to follow TikTok. If you do not follow us on TikTok, I will find you and I will steal all your cookies.
Yeah, of course. The cookie has started as well. So they're going to go with the first pick. NXG, they last banned the Camille. So what are they going to go for? Maybe they're going to go for the Diana. Braum is still open. So we have seen this team. Since it's the first pick, the Braum, they want to open up a lot of picks for their side. So are they going to go with the Braum? Are they going to go with the Gragas? Are they going to go
it's a Braum.
With the Camille banned out. So it's probably going to be the Braum here. They're very, very solid choice. Now, Sir Astrius, they have a choice to make. Will they want to get the Diana? Will they want to get the Galio as well? So many strong picks still left in this pool.
Yeah, it's going to be a very good one here. Shong 2X and Kuroino are going to be holding on towards the Galio and the Kaiser Hover. Don't know whether or not they're going to be locking in. They will be locking it in. Gives a little bit of a semi-global ultimate there with the Grand Entrance of the Galio. Will be able to, if he lands it out really well on that mid of the channel, will be able to knock people up, as well as the taunt and the Justice Punch. I don't know about you. Justice Punch, Winds of War, does give a lot of utility here and zoning potential that comes in from Zerg for the early stages of the game. A Raven AG responds with the Vi. I think this is going to be a very interesting one indeed. NXG Academy wants to dive headfirst into the action and fight it out against NXG. So against Surge Astraeus. So I do think that this is going to be interesting because Braum, Vi, Gragas, they do have a very interesting share of damage here, and they do have the peel that's coming in from the side of Keriak playing on the Braum.
Yeah, I mean, Galio still can be a flex pick, but I don't think it's going to be any other pick here, as I will meet. He'll pick Jenna, even though Jenna is probably not going to go mid. It's going to go support here. They're going to probably spot it out. But his name is I Will Meet, so I think he's going to go mid lah.
Yeah, I think so too. But Lilo actually hovering over the Blitzcrank, that's a big hit scratcher right there. I don't think he's gonna go
I'm
for
not gonna
it.
get baited again.
I mean, if he does it, it's going to be a bamboozle right there. So Fiora is definitely going to be a pickup here. That does make a lot of sense. Galio, Kaisa, Janna, Wukong. So we do see that the Janna in play does give a lot of peel potential. Right now is going to go for the Gragas pickup. I think this is going to be a very wise choice. A very good flex pick here. A lot of mobility, a lot of capabilities to close out the distance as well as put the fight into disarray with the explosive cask.
Yeah,
But
but
no,
they are gonna
I
lock
got
in the
bamboozled
Malphite.
again. I keep getting bamboozled again. They're gonna go for the Malphite. I felt like the Gragas would have been better, mainly because that he does a lot of things with a lot more variety compared to the Malphite. Because if Malphite misses the Unstoppable Force, it's going to be a huge problem. He won't be able to get out.
Yeah, he's literally just a walking meat shield at that point. If he doesn't even get the Unstoppable Force, as you said. I mean, Gragas still very, very flexible. He's able to do so much. He's able to even match up pretty well against Fiora. Honestly, he does have a lot of self-sustain as well. So I do like NSG's draft a little bit more. Fiora is going to be pretty much getting free farm in the top lane. I mean, Malphite is not going to be able to do anything at all. Fiora just such a strong champion in general.
Alright, so we're going to be looking over into the comments here. Naz, help me. Hound, Yasuo mid cosplay piece. I think I should do that, but you guys have to help by helping us reach 10K followers and likes. So you guys got to make sure to share the stream out. Share the stream with your mom, with your dad, with your cat, with your auntie. I do not know. Just get as many people to watch the stream as you can, because that's the only way we're going to grow. Like flowering, like a flower in a pot, right? You got to water it every day. What you need to do is drop a like. It's free. It doesn't require any effort whatsoever. It's a click of a button. And we're getting a thumbs up from production. I don't know about you guys. That means one thing and one thing only. We're going to go into game number 2 between NXG and Sergis Strayas. Both these teams are from the Philippines.
Yeah, so NXG are gonna having a beeline down the mid lane. They want to go for something here, but we do
mid or bust.
They immediately catch it out. They know what they want to do. Gets the ward down. They will be spotting that attempt right there. We call that the Finesse Phoenix. I mean, the Finesse Phoenix love doing that kind of stuff, so they're not going to get anything out of it. They do, however, get a free ward away. So it's going to be a little bit of gold going to the side of NXG, but nothing too significant right there. We're going to see a standard lane, Orianna against Galio here. Pretty, pretty standard. We've seen this many, many times. I mean, Galio did get a slight buff in this latest patch here. He will get the taunt. It's going to be having a very, very nice trade against the Orianna. So very, very good stuff coming out from Astraeus in the mid lane at the least.
Yep, it's going to be a very interesting indeed here, interesting turn of events indeed here, as NXG right now maybe in a little bit of a trouble, maybe in a little bit of early game trouble here, as we're going to see, I don't know how to pronounce his name there, Sizen right now trying to get that D ward down. And I think that with a Sizen being able to get the D ward down, he may actually be able to try his level best to get off that bit of pressure over to the mid side here. We do see I Will Mid being able to get a little bit of that damage off, and he's going to go back towards the Honey Fruit. And we do see that coming in from the side of Liluk here is going to go for the counter scrying off, the counter disco ball that they want to be going for the clear on the ward.
Yeah, so again, not going to be many kills happening for quite some time here. Bai did try to go for a rotation, but the Wukong and Bai are going to be still very, very aggressive in this early game if they decide to do so. They will secure the bottom Scuttle Crab here. They're going to get a lot of priority on the bot side. They're going to get some Dragon priority as well, but the Dragon is going to be up way later on, so it doesn't really matter at this point. But you're going to get a lot of gold here, just playing the macro. The gold is still very, very even so far. Brown is keeping them in the top side. This is what we expect to see. If you're just bullying out Malphite here, Rule not able to get even into his lane. He has to wait for the minions to come under the turret. We do see Raven AG gonna be around the brush, just waiting for Malphite to get closer to the minions right there.
Yep, as we're going to be seeing Astraeus right now, going to be getting as much priority as they can over to the bot side, very much even across the board in terms of gold. So we do see the NXG right now trying their best to sustain against it, and it seems that Carrier as well as Chi are going to be holding on very, very well indeed over to the bot side. Seems like a small, minor HP disadvantage in favor of Astraeus here, and I do think that they should be able to try to get in, and they have to be careful though, because Carrier does have quite a bit of range, will be able to poke from a distance.
Yeah, I mean, still no kills so far, so both junglers in general are just playing very, very passively, just want to farm up. They both have their ultimates, I believe, so I'm quite surprised they're actually not going for any engages here. Maybe they just want to slowly skill up, but I mean, this just gives both teams actually a lot of space in general. So 0-0 so far. 1 minute till the dragon spawns. The Luke is going to be farming out the raptors. But in general, it's good. It's such a slow game. But we do see Oriana taking some damage onto Yellow. Yellow does get the taunt as well. But he has to run away. Vi is coming in. Lelouch gets the ultimate. So much damage. The flash will come out immediately. So it's going to be a minor win coming up from NXG right there.
Right, a little bit of punching as well as Assault and Battery there coming in over to the mid lane. It is going to force out the flash from the side of I Will Mid. I Will Mid right now, very, very precarious situation indeed. As we're going to be going over to the top side here, it's going to be a very interesting turn of events as both these teams are going to be giving a little bit of love taps there. Rur as well as Raven there exchanging damages, but it seems that Raven does have quite a bit of, it's going to be going in and going to try to be very, very careful indeed because the ultimate is done from the side of Rur. He will be able to Unstoppable Force and clap you with the power of the rock.
I mean, Fiora does have the ripples to immediately negate all that engage coming out from the Unstoppable Force, but the dragon has just spawned. Astraeus are going to be around the pit. They have the Scutter Crab as well. They have the ward, so they are going to be trying to start it up. But the rest of the members of NXG are here as well. They're going to be 4-man grouping up here. They're going to immediately poke them out. The rest of Astraeus, they're not even close yet. Now only they reach. So you do see Wukong going in with the ultimate, comboing it with the Galio ultimate as well. Only Braum gets knocked up here. The redemption does come out to try to do some damage, but now Astraeus, they get the first blood. But immediately NXG, they will try to re-engage here. Braum will also get taken down here. The Unstoppable Force will come in. Oriana will fall. Only 2 left for the side of NXG. Lelouch tries to go for the desperate steals, but they will just give another kill to the side of Astraeus, and Astraeus, they get 4, and they also get the Mountain Dragon here.
Very interesting indeed here coming in from the side of Astraeus. They will be able to lock out with 4 kills in their favor as NXG will not be able to walk away with 1. They've got 9 problems, and it seems an ace is not one. They're coming in from the side of Astraeus as NXG right now looking towards getting a little bit more priority over to the bot side as Astraeus is going to be going for the lane swap, mainly because they want to be giving as much priority over to the top side here. Why? Because that's where the Herald is. If you're able to get priority over to the top side, it does create positional advantage for the side of Astraeus. They recognize this and they may want to pull the trigger after getting a bit of that top side turret damage.
Yeah, I mean, Astraeus, their slow play is paying off for that side, but NXG, they are very, very behind. Almost 3,000 gold behind here, and they are going to be trying to defend this top turret right there. Lelouch trying to go in for the flank. He does get the sweeper, he spots the ward out, and this gives Astraeus enough information. They know there's going to be a fight happening in the top side. They just want to play safe, close to that turret. NXG are not going to go for more. I mean, still, Astraeus are going to be very, very much in the lead, and NXG, they have to try to find some ganks here or else they're going to get run down. We do see Wukong spotting the shadow with the sweepers right there. Gyler tries to go in with the headbutt with his dash in, but will not get anything. The Rip Herald has also just spawned as well. Wukong just dealing some damage to Oriana, but not really going to get an engage here. It looks like he's more interested in getting, as you said, the top side priority.
A bit of Nimbus Strike right there and a love tap with the Wukong Cane, and it seems that it is going to be a lunge over the wall that comes in from the side of Raven as we're going to be moving over to the top side here. It's going to be a very interesting turn of events here. There goes the ultimate coming in, and it's going to be a 3v3 fight here coming in for the side of I Will Mid. I Will Mid right now taunting onto 2, taunting onto 3. This could be a turn of events that could work out in favor for the side of Astraeus here, but it's not going to be enough. True Shot Barrage comes out. There's going to be a bit of a dive. There goes the flash coming in from the side of Astraeus, but it's not going to be enough as Astraeus does not have enough damage or the priority or the minion waves to come in over to the top side to try to secure this. Not Baron. Herald is in play here, so Astraeus may come into it.
Yeah, I mean, we do see Lelouch trying to go for an engage there, but immediately punished from a nice disengage coming up from Astraeus as well. They're not able to get a single kill, but Andrew was really, really low in that fight. He has to back off, and this gives Astraeus more than enough time to get the Strip Herald here. They're not even going to go for a mid engage attempt right there. So Astraeus is going to get a free Rip Herald. They're still up 3,000 gold here, almost 4,000 gold, and they're going to be happy with that. And NXG still not finding even a single kill yet in this game.
Yep, as good as we see Lelouch right now is going to be hanging out at his Raptor side. May go for the red and may actually try to set up a very, very dangerous gang over to the bot side because broadside priority. Excuse me, maybe to the mid side as they could actually lock down onto the Galio, but he's going to be resetting over to the bot side. No Raven right now trying to set up a bit of a split push situation here. Got to be careful that he doesn't get caught out. Will lunge away.
He's scared of one Janna, man.
Yeah, but the thing is, no. The thing is, if the Janna hits with the Howling Gale, then Corino Corino will be able to come in with the ultimate. That could prove very problematic for the side of Raven. I know, there is the riposte, there is the grand challenge, but still, you can never ever discount it, because why? We've seen it time and time again. Taking some of those wrong time recalls could actually prove detrimental here, as we're going to be seeing over to the bot side here. Very good ultimate there coming in. Glacial Fisher going to be hitting onto 2. Redemption's going to come down, but it's not going to be enough. There goes the kill coming in from the side of NXG. NXG scoring their first kill, but it's not going to be enough. Look at that 3-man taunt coming in, and this is going to be terrible for the side of NXG. NXG right now biting off a little bit more than they can chew. 4-man fight, excuse me, 3-man dive coming in, as they're going to be another interesting one, as we do see Estrellas right now will be able to get down another one, but there goes the GA.
Yeah, Wukong tried to go for a fake second skill right there, so but he was under the turret, so they would have known the taunt does come out as well. But I will admit, it's taking way too much damage. NXG are going to secure another kill, a shutdown at that, so they're going to get a lot of gold to the pockets of Orianna. I mean, Australia, they're playing a little too overconfident right there. They thought they were safe, they thought they were stronger, but it was just 2 people. Galio coming in with the nice 3-man knockup. Does get a return kill though, so it's still going to be in Australia's feet, but NXG are finally finding some footing in this game. They got the nice engage. They were a bit more proactive here. Australians were trying to fight back. They do get a single kill, but NXG again, with their great teamfight potential, they have the power, they have the damage. So with that, you just have to use it very well. Lelouch will be hitting the clone here. You won't be getting anything out of it, but it's not going to be Australia's game so far. The next dragon has also spawned, the Inferno Dragon. Very, very important to take for both teams, and I mean still, Australia, they do not want to give this up. They already have the Mountain Dragon here, but NXG as well, they're gonna try to just poke them out slowly. Our mid is in the front line. The Howling Gale does hit onto Braum here. The 3-man shockwave as well, but no follow-ups yet. Coming in from the side of NXG, they will go for the engage here. It looks like Janna's ultimate will come in, tries to get a heal, won't heal anyone at this point. So NXG right now, they're now up 1 man. They will get 2 kills already. They'll kill the Galio, they'll kill the Wukong as well. They'll get the Inferno Dragon as well. So Australians right now are now in the back foot. Doesn't matter if they're up 1,000 gold, losing the Inferno Dragon there, giving so much gold to the side of NXG. It's going to be very, very bad.
Very, very well done. They're coming in for the side of NXG. They were able to turn around a very, very precarious situation in their favor. Over to the bot side, it is going to be a priority given towards the tower here. A little bit of love stats being crossed in, but we do see a bit of a fight over to the mid side. Nothing too detrimental for NXG.
Yeah, I mean, still, Australians, I can't believe they lost that fight, and they really wanted to force the dragon, but the nice spacing coming up from NXG in general were just able to clench out that fight, to clutch it out. They got that dragon finally, but Australians, they're still going to try to push the turrets. The turrets are still very much even, but the gold lead is so even as well. NXG are finally back into this game. They are so strong. Kuroino is going to be spotted out in that brush right there, taking quite a bit of damage here, but it looks like they're going to go for another engage onto Lelouch. Lelouch is trying to keep South away, but instead he's going to go back in. Gallo's going to come in with another 2-man taunt as well. They're all going to be stuck in the taunt. They're taking a lot of damage. Kuroino trying to deal a lot of damage about Braum. That's going to kill. He's still alive. He's taking so much damage. The 3-man shockwave does come in. Janna tries to heal everyone out. Just tries to push everyone away. The unstoppable force comes in, but it does not matter. Raven is in the building. He's going to go in. He gets the ultimate on Kuroino. Double kill for Ezreal as well. Now Roar has to run away. He just joined that fight. The only one left alive is the Janna right there. So NXG are winning that fight so convincingly, 4-1 right there.
Oh, the recall there comes in time for the side of for the side of Estrellas, and you see that Estrellas right now losing out by quite a bit. We do see that it is going to be a Drake for each side, 1 Inferno, 1 Mountain coming in from the side of NXG and Estrellas respectively. It is going to be a 3-2 turret here, and it seems a slight advantage for the side of NXG. NXG was in a very precarious situation for the early stages of the game, and it seems that they are wrestling away a bit of their advantages from the side of Estrellas. As we hit the 12-minute mark, we do see that Baron is going to come into play, and when Baron is in play, we are going to be seeing a very interesting sense of urgency in every step from both these teams.
I mean, Australians, they got the nice engages, they have the team fight, but the shockwave just coming in from Sai San time and again, just helping turn that fight around. I mean, one shockwave was able to turn that fight. They weren't even able to kill the Braum until later in that fight, but by the time he killed the Braum, it's just way too late, and Australians now are in the back foot here. They will be stealing the red side, for Australia's side, they cannot get that red side. They're going to have a lot of map control in general. They're going to be controlling a lot of the top side, and Australia's, they're going to try to spot a Raven. Raven tries to recall here, but it looks like the next objective is going to be the Baron here. Styles going to try to go in onto Braum once again, but Braum still so tanky. Ezreal as well. He has so many shields in front of him. Not just the Braum, he has Lelouch as well. He has Raven to go in, and of course he has the backup plan size. And if he gets another multi-man shockwave, it's going to look very, very grim for Australia's.
Alright, so we're going to be seeing that coming in from the side of NXG. Australia's, right, excuse me, from the side of NXG, they want to be positioning themselves and jostling for position and control for the top side, as we do see that it is going to be another turret in their favor here, as they have all three of the first of the tier 1 turrets, excuse me, as we're going to be seeing from the side of NXG. They want to be pushing out over to the top side, or at least build a slow push wave onto the top side, as the focus is mostly going to be towards the mid lane. That's why it is going to be very, very important for the side of NXG to get priority over to the bot and mid side. Why? Because it's only 20 seconds before the Drake comes back into play.
Yeah, I mean, still, Australia's, they are in the back with the 3,000 gold behind. The dragon is going to be spawning soon, the Ocean Dragon. Not the strongest dragon in this game, but a dragon is a dragon at the end of the day. If NXG gets it, they're going to have a lot of sustain in general. And I mean, they are just sustaining these fights already so well. Australia's, they cannot give this up. They need to get another dragon under their belt. We do see Wukong trying to get some map control around the top side, but NXG are going to be closer to the dragon pit here. They're going to be dewarding a lot of the wards, a lot of the vision. They're going to get another one. Australia's are totally blind around this pit here. They have to go in without knowing what's happening. It looks like the dragon is going to be falling very soon. The Ezreal ultimate comes out, the 2-shot barrage. The dragon is so low. The blue team does get the dragon after all, and the taunt comes out. They want to kill Orianna, but Orianna is still alive. Another 3-man shockwave right there. They're going to go in. Styles really wants that kill, but Orianna, she can't die, man. They're going to lose your GA right there. And even at the top, Lelouch is just one-on-one-ing. I will mate is trying to run away from one. Vi right here, he's so low. He will get taken down, and Australians are winning this fight so well. Raven as well, going to try to get another solo kill, but just barely survives Roar. He has to go back to his base, but that gives Raven so many opportunities to get all these objectives here. Now they're going to be starting up the Baron here.
And this is going to be very interesting indeed here, as we're going to be seeing a 4-man fight, as we do see Syson are going to be moving towards the mid side here, as we do see that 3 members for the side of Strayers are gone and down for the count, as they will be able to rightfully steal away the Baron without much contention from the side of Astraeus. No threats of a steal whatsoever, as we do see that it is going to be NXG that has a lot of the priority, a lot of the pace over the side of Astraeus, and it seems that this is going to be very interesting indeed, as we do see Astraeus never give up, never surrender, as they refuse to do so, heading into the 15-minute mark.
Yeah, they're getting outskilled here, but immediately they want to go for the Malphite. Malphite just trying to get the Scuttle Crab. He wants to get something out of this map, but they are going to be almost 8,000 gold down here, so NXG are pretty much in this game. They're going to have the Baron buff, and this just means that Raven's going to be even scarier than he is before. The turrets are just going to melt right now, and immediately NXG, they are going to siege around the mid turret. I don't think Australia should even try to defend this as the turret. Look at that, just deleted off the map here, and Fiora just keeping her job, and Australians, they have no idea where to go. There's so much pressure around every side of the map. Even at the bottom, we see Lelouch tries to go in onto Roar. Styles trying to just poke them out, but they are not able to even stop this push. They can just slow it down, but it does not matter. The Cannon minions are going to come in. The top side has been taken down. Fiora alone right there, and Australians, they are in the back foot. They just stuck in their base here.
Very interesting positioning here coming in for the side of Astraeus right now. They are going to be bleeding out in terms of the resources here, as another turret is going to be dropped in from the side of NXG. NXG right now securing about 8 turrets in the total, compared to Astraeus only 2. As we do see that there is going to be 1 more turret standing in their way, defending for the side of Astraeus, and it's going to be the bot side turret. So look towards members of NXG slowly pushing out the mid and bottom side here, as super minions are going to be spawning over towards mid, over towards mid and top, and this is going to actually create a conducive atmosphere for the side of NXG to try to close out the game.
Yeah, I mean, Astraeus in general, they don't really have that much good wave build besides Kuroino's damage, besides Galio's damage, and they're gonna have a lot of problems dealing with the super minions in general now. And actually, they can just take their time if they want to. They're up 12,000 gold here. They can just wait for the next objective to come up. They just leave Fiora in the split push. Raven can just be on the top side. She's not able to die, but instead NXG, they're just gonna keep pushing in. We do see our mid tries to go in, tries to get a taunt, but the arcane shift will come out of Ezreal right there. He won't get taken down, but I mean, NXG are just knocking on their base's door. The one turret just alive right there. They're just trying their best to clear it, and I will miss again in the front line. He's trying to tank so much damage here, but NXG just slowly pushing. They're not over engaging yet, but they have to be careful as the Luge is trying to go in. Styles trying to go in as well, trying to get in this engage, but he's just poking them out. He knows that Australians are just trying to clear the way. They cannot go all in. They cannot go for any engages here, and they're just waiting for the next minion wave to come to kill the turret right there.
Yeah, and I do think that that's going to actually create an opportunity for the side of NXG to secure another Drake 30 seconds before the Baron comes in as well. They will be able to score at least one of these objectives, and this is going to be very interesting as Elder Cloud Drake has spawned, and we're going to be seeing the positioning here working out in favor for the side of NXG. Astraeus right now very much urgent in their step, looking towards getting the positional advantage here, but it's going to be very tough indeed because there are only two ways for them to actually fight into this from the river. So, oh, there goes the shockwave onto one. We'll not be able to see whether or not they're going to be following up with it. There goes the two-shot barrage, and they're going to be very careful indeed. Beautiful ultimate there coming in from the side of Wukong, hitting onto 5. This could be a turnaround here for the side of Astraeus. Astraeus right now very desperate indeed, but it's not going to be enough. The unstoppable there goes over towards the side of Ezreal. Ezreal being able to get the double kill. As we do see over to the top side though, it is going to be NXG pushing it out while they are going to be getting the Elder Drake. If they do not get them back off here, it's going to be tough as we're going to be seeing the hits that are coming in from the side of NXG. This is going to be game over for the side of Astraeus here. If they keep this up, it's going to be a matter of time, and there we go again. NXG scoring it out and winning game number 2 against Astraeus.
They got a Australians, they got a very nice engage. They got a 4-man knockup into a 4-man taunt as well, but it did not matter at all. The damage coming up from the side of NXG just way too much to handle. They're just so tanky, so durable. I mean, even they stole the Elder Dragon there. Fiora was still pushing the base right there.
That's all I gotta say. That's all I gotta say. I just gotta shrug, bro. I just gotta shrug, bro. All right, so this is going to be the post-game stats here. As we can see, some of the damage that was coming in from the side of Korea was just a little bit too much here. Raven, a very perfect game indeed. The only one on the team that did not lose out one. And that was going to be very interesting as Chi and Leluk as well as Saisen were able to score out very well indeed here. But it seems that the main damage here is going to go over to Keria, and look at that, 25,000 as well as Saisen with 23,000 in terms of damage. We do see that for the side of Astraeus, it is a very interesting turn of events here as Kuro Inu was not able to actually build up a bit of that damage here. I will admit, as well as Roar were the main damage dealers in that game, as well as Styles. So I do not know. Kuro Inu, I think, was mostly bombed in terms of those initial fights, and we did see that mostly because of the mispositioning. It was very unfortunate to see that Kuro Inu was just immediately blown up and not given any opportunity to actually output the damage that was needed for the side of Astraeus.
I mean, you can even see I will mid and Roar doing a lot of damage, but it did not matter at the end. There's just so much Lelouch, especially just taking the priority, taking the initiative, going in for the engage first, and we even see the gold graph as well. It was pretty much in Australia's favor around before the 10-minute mark-ish, but right after that, that one fight just turned everything around. It just slowly went into NXG's favor right there, and they just took that game by storm at the end. There was really no chance at the end right there. They were just stuck in their base. They got great team fights, but it did not matter at all.
It was a very unfortunate event there coming in for the side of Astraeus. They did manage to actually have quite a bit of an interesting early game advantage, in my opinion, and I felt that that could have worked in their favor. But they let NXG actually scale into the game really well, and I felt that a lot of the team fighting mechanic that came in from NXG was just a little bit too much from the side of Astraeus to actually come back and compare them and be able to actually bring up competition. So let's take a look at the replay and relive the highlights of game number 2.
Yeah, so we do have here, I will admit, we will be getting engaged on by Lelouch. The ultimate does come in as well, but the flash will come out. So I mean, actually, they're still being very aggressive in this game. They were trying to be proactive, but Australians, they had the hold of this early game. They tried to go for the first dragon here and actually were able to just slowly poke them out. But the nice Wukong ultimate into the Gallo ultimate as well. Were able to win this fight. Korea were just taking way too much damage. Your Brown ultimate trying to slow everything down. The shockwave just hitting one person onto Roar, but Roar is the tanky man. He will come in with the unstoppable force. And the missed flash coming up from Syson as well. He just flashes right back into the enemy team, and this gives Australians the dragon for themselves.
Alright, so going to be seeing here coming in from the side of NXG, there is going to be a very, very interesting spot here as Voidseeker is going to go off. Look at the K10 ring come down, and it seems that Australians right now were very much desperate to try to fight this out, but look at that, they spent way too much abilities here as Korea were able to come out. There goes the True Shot Barrage doing a crazy amount of damage. A few flashes coming in from the side of Australians were not able to turn the game around, or at least try to actually bring that fight towards NXG. But NXG here, very, very patient indeed, picking off some of the fights that they knew could work out. Korea was definitely going to be the main focus of the fight here, and this was where the doom was going to be started out from the side of Australians. Australians were able to turn some of these fights around as three members were able to come down over to the bot side, and look at that. That was just beautifully done here. Coming in as Lelouch as well as Korea were taken out for the count, as Styles will be able to survive with the GA.
Yeah, we do have a shockwave coming up onto I will admit, but I will admit he cannot run away. The shockwave does stop his engage. They just walked in front of him, so he will be knocking up the members of NXG side. But this is where Australians, they were a little bit too hasty. They wanted to start out the Inferno Drake immediately. They thought they were way stronger here, but look at Syson, a nice 3-man shockwave right there, just starts up the fight, dealing so much damage in this fight. Look at them, just slowly melting. That Janus ultimate doesn't even hit anyone, doesn't even heal anyone here. Gallo tries to re-engage, but Raven is here. He will get the kill onto Gallo right then. Australians, they have to run away. They lose a very important Drake at that, which is the Inferno Drake in general. So I mean, still, Australians, they were still pretty much even in this game, but this is where it really went wrong, where Lelouch gets a nice re-engage onto Styles 1 as well. We do see a 2-man taunt, we do see a 2-man ulti coming up from Wukong, but look at Braum, just so tanky right there, just buying so much time for NXG to slowly poke out the damage, and another 3-man shockwave coming up from Syson. You will be able to win this fight for NXG side as Raven joins the fight. He will be able to clean up. Everyone is just so low here. Roar can't run away. It looks like the only one that runs away is Shong in this game, as he actually didn't die a single time this game.
Yeah, he was the only one on the side of Australia that had a perfect game here. I did think that coming in from the side of NXG as Australia, it was a very close game, and this was where the fight really turned around for the side of NXG. They were able to turn this around due to the fact that Australians was playing it very greedy. Look at that 3-man shockwave right onto 3 coming in from the side of NXG. Beautifully done, as we do see NXG right now massacring members of Australians that were in disarray, as the GA is going to be popped. The Rampage is going to be given over to the side of Korea, as it's going to be pushing out over to the bot side here, as the chase is going to come through for the side of NXG onto Australians, as we do see another fight there coming up. The riposte not going to land, as we do see another turret going to be taken down, and this was where another fight turned in favor of the side of NXG.
Yeah, I mean, Australians, they were so desperate here. They were just trying to stop this Elder. If they took out the Elder, it was going to be over. They got the 4-man knockup. They got the Gallo ultimate as well. It hits onto just one actually. Only Braum gets hit by the ultimate. Just great positioning coming up from NXG's side, and they were just slowly kiting them around. I will admit, trying his best, tries to get the taunt there, but it did not matter. Australians, I mean NXG in general, they didn't even need to get this Elder, as Raven is in the base. He's just pushing the Nexus in general, and Lelouch realized that it's like, oh, the Nexus is dying, so I come help, huh? So I will help hit the Nexus. He will get the kills, and NXG will be going to the top 4, the top 8 in the Wild Rift Summoners Odyssey.
I don't know about you, but man, oh man, the League of Legends Wild Rift Summoners Odyssey is going to be an interesting one indeed here. We did see a lot of action coming in from a lot of these players, and we did see quite an interesting turn of events, but thus far, in the span of 2 games, it has been very one-sided. Nova PH, very one-sided. NXG, very one-sided with a little bit of...
It's a flip.
It's a bit of a flip. Early game was a little bit interesting here for both these teams. On to the blue side, both of them on the blue side, winning it out. Let's see whether or not it's going to be a blue side heavy game throughout the entire tournament for today, or is it going to be a bit of a flip-flop here? I think normally the finals definitely tell a different story, but then again, it is the League of Legends Wild Rift Summoners Odyssey. combining the best in Southeast Asia and some of the rest of the world, bringing them together to fight it off for 172 ringgit. Right? So remember, we are organized by IRL Asia, partnered with Homiee, sponsored by Inch Theory, where every inch matters, and Odysseys Malaysia, where growing together with gamers is the priority. I don't know about you, he's Chef, I'm Hound. We're going to be cooking up a storm only after these messages. Don't you dare go anywhere. We'll be back, baby. Nothing but love.
You getting nothing, Joker.
Can I turn off the fail? Wait, apa benda?
Apa benda tu?
I missed both? What?
Okay. Oh, sorry.
I'm a dirty.
Alright, let's play some Beat Saber. Let's go.
We're playing, yeah. I got the power.
Itu easy lah.
I got the power. I got unlimited power.
Game.
I got the power. I got unlimited power. Running the game. We are not playing the same. I was just going insane. Red to blue, from blue to red. Looking from red from overhead. We're playing.
Habis.
Missing way too many. Okay, I'm missing out. Okay.
I'm coming closer. Victory is mine. I'm making history this time. I'm living this moment. Living the I'm a dirty. Okay. I'm a dirty.
I'm colorblind, actually.
That was hard, but nothing too hard.
It's way too hard, man. Too confusing.
That was challenging. Yeah. Good game, good game.
It was good. I beat Lionel.
Weh, sana. Asal aku tak lulus, Mat. Serius lah. Tapi serius, susah. Tak boleh. Sebab dia bagi aku hard. Aku tak boleh nak main.
I'm a dirty. Okay. I'm a dirty. I'm a dirty. Accelerator. I'm a dirty. Look, mom, that's a dirty. Nah, you ain't never heard me swerve. Swing by the swing.
So sober, alone, look, you getting my cold shoulder. You crying like it's rain, you causing all the pain. No closure, I'm colder, you getting nothing, Joker.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Warriors Summoners Odyssey. My name is Chef, and this is Hound.
Oh, okay. You pronounce yourself Chef. I was expecting you to go Hound or something like that, you know?
Nah. You gotta
Come
do
on,
yourself.
man. Where's the love? Okay, anyway,
You
for
gotta do
those of you guys who
yourself,
don't know, this is the League of Legends Warriors Summoners Odyssey, brought to you by IRL Asia, partnered with the Homiee, sponsored by Inch Theory, where every inch matters, Odysseys Malaysia, growing together with gamers, and of course sponsored by my ill feelings of inadequacy because he didn't want to go Hound just now. So I don't know about you guys. It's been a fun day. We're gonna go into our midway point, which is game number 3, which is featuring Oligarchs, a very familiar name, going up against a nemesis.
You know why they're familiar? Because they're yesterday's champion for Walrus Summoners Odyssey. I mean, they went all the way to the grand finals, 2-0 as well, and just so well played coming up from them. They were just trying their best, trying every single time to make it. They made it to the grand finals a few times, but they were not able to get the first place. And finally, yesterday, they did it, and they did it in convincing fashion indeed.
Very convincing fashion indeed. I think it was yesterday where they were able to go 2-0 against a reunion. They were able to go very dominant against Drifters Aura, as well as dominant against Ace King. So this is going to be very interesting indeed, whether or not they are going to be living up to their dominant spree, and will it be true here? Because the Nemesis, I mean, if the name suggests anything, a Nemesis, a righteous retribution manifested into the personification of a team. So if you know which movie that's from, you deserve a cookie. Let's take a look into the draft.
What the hell?
Excuse me. Let's take a look into the bracket.
I don't know what you just said there. There's too many words, too many alphabets. But of course, we have AC Sports Games going to be up against NXG Academy Gaming, the last game's winner right there. AC Sports, of course, they were formerly known as Diet 1CF, the star players, Sway and Crewmage. Not to push aside the rest of the members, but they are their star players because they're from Bangladesh in general. So a lot of fans. They have a lot of fans. I want to see how far they will go today, as Oligarchs Nemesis is going to be our next game as well. We have Alak Puso going to be up against M3 Empire. Those two teams have been trying to get into the top 4 for quite some time here. So interested to see how they will do it. And of course, Midshipman Scuttler versus Nova PH Esports, another returning champion in this tournament. So it's still so stacked in this top 8. We probably can see like a 3-man returning champion in the top 4 as well.
It's going to be a very interesting one indeed here, as we're going to be seeing these two teams actually going up against each other, whereas Oligarchs as well as Nemesis have quite a bit in store for them as well. So it is going to be a very hectic and competitive fight for that top 4 slot. Excuse me. Oh my goodness. It's still too early in the day for me to be getting all my tongue twisted all day long. So I don't know about you guys, but do remember to check out Inch Theory as well as Sadie's Malaysia if you guys like this little tiger, right? The lion, excuse me, here. Lion robot right here. And of course, these are red color headsets. This is definitely going to be something that you could actually get for yourself. And I don't know about you, they also have a pink headset. So if you want to impress a lady at home, you want to just give her a little bit of that love on the doop, you drop her that Sadie's headset in pink.
I mean, they have so many colors. Got yellow color, got pink color, blue color, and of course red color as well. So matching with him. Sometimes match with me. I cheese color, so this one's a cheese color. But you know what's not cheese color?
The color of the draft. Let's go check out the color of the draft. Excuse me, the draft right there, excuse me. A little bit of variety right there. Oligarchs in the blue side going up against Nemesis on the red side. We do see Gragas here being banned now on the first rotation. As we're going to be seeing, that might be signifying for the side of Nemesis, they might actually ban out the Camille, or maybe even pick up the Camille in the second rotation. But to see it actually go through, we might actually be a bit of a misnomer here, because as we said it time and time again, when it comes to Camille being banned out here, being picked out, it's either she's picked out or banned out.
Yeah, I mean, I do think that Nemesis should be banning out the Lee Sin here, as Oligarchs have a very strong Lee Sin. They do have the first pick, and if they leave the Camille open, I mean, Oligarchs, they're going to probably insta-pick the Lee Sin in general because of how strong their Lee Sin is in general. So, I mean, Nemesis, they have to think, yes, I said it before and I said it again. Oligarchs, they have a very strong Lee Sin. You have to not let that go in this draft. So now this gives Oligarchs the opportunity to go for the Camille here. So that is the double ace sword that they have to deal with when going for these kind of drafts.
Alright, so we're going to be seeing the J4 there being banned out for the side of Oligarch, for the side of Nemesis, Oligarchs right now. Don't want to be dealing with the flag and drag into the Cataclysm. I feel that that is going to be a huge problem there coming in for the side of Oligarchs. If they allow Nemesis to run it through, Nemesis very much wisely indeed bans out the Lee Sin. We've seen Oligarchs actually use out the Lee Sin really well. Katarina has been a bit of an outlier here. We did see her banned out quite a bit, but not actually picked out when she's not banned. So I think that's going to be very interesting, mainly because that a lot of the compositions revolve around CC, revolve around like things like taunts and charms, and I think that's going to be very much the reason why Katarina is not going to be in play.
I mean, Katarina ban is probably a respect ban towards the member of Oligarchs in general, and I do feel very it's very peculiar that they're betting out the Jarvan specifically. Maybe they know that Nemesis has a very, very strong Jarvan play in general, but Oligarchs immediately first picks the Braum here, so they want to secure that support. They still want to leave the picks open, but Camille's left in the pool, and Nemesis, they are just going to instantly first pick the Kaisa and the Corki. I don't know whether this is a mistake or not. That just leaves Akali is still left in the pool, Camille is still left in the pool, Galu is still left in the pool, so going for this first two picks so far as a priority, I don't really think it's the smartest choice in this draft.
This could be a checkmate here coming in from the side of Oligarchs here. It seems that Oligarchs may be smiling and maybe like, hey, you've revealed a bit of your hand here. Hayes as well as Garsex, if I'm not mistaken. I think his name is pronounced Garsex. Is going to be holding on to the Kaisa, X-Storm onto the Olaf, as well as Pretz, maybe hovering over the Garen. So I think that coming in from the side of Oligarchs, what is really interesting is the fact that COD MF in 4K might actually go for the Graves, and Chezu might actually go for the Ezreal. So this is going to be very interesting. Okay, now what is really important about this pickup here is the fact that it's going to be a very early game pickup. It's really, really important that COD MF in 4K is going to actually be very, very much prevalent, moving around from jungle camp to another jungle camp. The clear speed of a Graves is actually very, very good at this patch-up. So we do see that there is going to be a lot of opportunity for them to just come in with a quick draw, throw out that first skill, and maybe even draw at the end of the line here, and making sure that no one will be able to walk away. The amount of damage that comes in from the Graves is really important, but at the later stages of the game, Graves does fall off tremendously. So it is going to be interesting to see how Nemesis is going to deal with that.
I mean, Oligarchs, they still have a lot of damage in general besides the Graves. They have the Ezreal, they have the Ziggs, and I like that draft even more. Nemesis, they don't really have that much team fight. They have to rely on that one binding coming up from Lux and just damage from the Kaisa, from the Corki. I don't like this draft at all. I rarely say this, but this is a very questionable draft at best.
But wait, in defense of Nemesis though, they do have a very interesting frontliner. Olaf will be able to storm in. I mean, his name is Storm. He will live up to his name and storm in. But I do agree with you. There is a lot of things that needs to go well for Nemesis in order for them to bring righteous retribution towards the side of Oligarchs. Oligarchs has been very consistent thus far, but they are not infallible. They have been dropped down a couple of times against people like Arden Esports, as well as, if I'm not mistaken, it was Arden Esports and maybe another team.
Died once.
Lonic against Lonic as well.
Lonic died once. They've fallen so many times, but they are looking just so solid right now.
Yes, definitely.
That draft is just so comfortable. They have Chezu on the Ziggs, and even Careless is going to be having his signature Ezreal as well, and we are going to get into the game, the top 8 of this tournament. We are going to go, the winner of this game is going to go into the top 4, so going to get a share of that prize monies, and Oligarchs are going to be on the blue team, and Nemesis going to be on the red team here. And
oh boy.
Actually, are they going to go for an engagement?
Oh,
nice but Chezu, nice flash, just dodges the bind just in time right there. And that's really the problem about Nemesis comp. They only have one real CC, which is the bind in the entire fight. So very, very close. It's a very close call coming from Chezu right there. But I mean, losing the flash is still going to be a big win for Nemesis.
Yeah, I mean, to be fair, Chezu right now may actually be in a little bit of trouble here because he doesn't have the flash. So we might actually see a very, very early gang that could come in from the side of Nemesis, focusing towards the mid side. As you can see right now, caught MF in 4K. You look at how quickly he's able to just go from camp to camp here. And the beautiful part about it is he is going to be very, very healthy moving from one camp to another. And this is going to be a huge problem for the side of Nemesis here. Clear speed is going to be the determining factor here in terms of who is going to make it, as well as the efficiency of pathing.
I mean, Storm is going to be able to clear very well. I mean, Olaf is a very fast jungle clearer in general. We do see Careless being a little bit too careless, living up to his name a little too well there. Does get hit by the binding, takes a lot of damage he has to spend. He has to try to get the honey fruit very early on in this game. So, I mean, that's still, it's not going to really result in a kill because they don't really have that much all-in potential unless they deal a lot of damage to Careless in this game. And Sayo, we saw how well he played yesterday as well. He's able to just help heal for his team like so much. And still, Oligarchs, yeah, I still like that draft even more, and they're going to try to contest for this top cutter. Storm taking a lot of damage, but Sayo as well is taking a lot of damage. But it looks like Nemesis are going to be getting the first, but they immediately traded on to Storm as well. We do see Hayes trying to do some damage, but they are going to be very, very aggressive if they really want to kill Careless. Careless is so low, but Chezu is in the building. He is trying to just poke them out slowly but surely it will just result in a 1-for-1, but mainly in Nemesis'
Oh,
favor.
careless. One more hit, a gust of wind would be able to take him out there. Over to the top side though, we're going to be seeing a bit of an interesting one. Oh, Sai flashes in with a beautiful bit there. A Precision Protocol. Oh, the spin to win could be hard there for him, but no, he turns it around. A hook shot could actually turn it around on the side of Sai, but it's got to be careful though because Pretz right now is going to come in. The hook shot's going to be good, but doesn't have it. But oh, it seems that it is not going to be enough for Sai and Pretz to close it out over to the top side. A little bit of back and forth there being shown from these two teams.
Yeah, very close call for the top side. I mean, I really thought that Sai was able to get the last hit in, but I feel like Pretz was just a little too fast. He was just able to run away. He's able to heal up right now with his passive, but now caught in 4K is trying to get the Krugs on the top side. I mean, he is just so aggressive in general with his jungle pathing in general. He just wants to invade. He wants to deny a lot of resources for the enemy team. We see this time and again, and this is why he's one of the best jugglers in this tournament so far. And Nemesis, they have to be worried as well. Olaf still needs a lot of farm in this game.
Yep, as we're going to be seeing here from the side of Oligarchs, they are going to be getting a little bit of the priority over to the bot side, trying their best to careless to actually get some of those mystic shots on. Will not be able to land some, but has been very consistent in terms of dropping those mystic shots onto him. There goes the Void Seeker there onto Nemesis. From the side of Nemesis, going to Arcane Shift in. This could be an opportunity for the side of Careless here. There could be a gank being built up here, but it seems that coming in from the side of Caught MF in 4K, more concerned about getting that pathing over to the top side, clearing out his top side jungle, and he is in the next 20 seconds going to be pathing to the bot side, setting up for the Drake, as we're going to be seeing Nemesis do the same thing as well.
Yeah, the Inferno Drake is going to be very important for this game. He's so pretty much the strongest dragon in this game. He's going to be able to help the team just scale up in damage very tremendously in general. So I mean, Oligarchs, they are going to be trying to group out on the bot side. Sai is going to be on split push duty. He will be pushing in the wave. He will be trying to get some damage onto the top side turret. Chizu taking a lot of damage here, so this gives Nemesis, I think they're going to be able to get in position first for this dragon, but they're actually backing off. They want to take it slow. They want to see whether Oligarchs will get caught here. Alvit Sayo in the front line, but Camille is going to go in, immediately gets the Hextech ultimatum onto the Olaf here. Olaf taking a lot of damage, but Sai will be taken down by Garrett's ultimate right there. So it looks like Oligarchs are in the back foot. Now they're trying to run away. Fred does get stunned up. We do see Haze coming in. With the boundary, but he's taking a lot of damage as well. He's so low, but Nemesis, I don't really think they should really go for this dragon here as they're all so low. Oligarchs, they still have a lot of very healthy members in this fight. It looks like both teams, they're shaking hands. They're like, alright, we'll be back for the next dragon fight.
Nemesis still ahead by quite a bit here, but nothing too detrimental. 1,000 gold advantage in their favor. Oligarchs right now, if they're able to get that Drake in, it may actually be very much in their interest to come back into this game. Positioning is going to be off a little bit by Nemesis, but Nemesis right now, they are going to try their level best to at least give a little bit of poke from a distance here, but they've got to be careful because if they get caught out, it could be a problem here. Oligarchs right now, oh my goodness, what is Haze doing there? Haze immediately throws out the W, and there goes the final spark. It's not going to be enough. The smite is going to be good there, as we're going to be seeing that it is going to be in the middle of it. Preds right now goes for the Demacia Injustice with the ultimate there, but it is going to be a 1-for-0 exchange in favor of Nemesis. Even though the Infernal Drake went over to Oligarchs, Oligarchs definitely not looking so good in the early game advantage. But a running theme we have actually witnessed thus far is the fact that early game is going to be a flip of a table. We're going to see Oligarchs right now. If the running theme is going to be true for today, Oligarchs are going to come from behind, turn it around, and basically hand a steady defeat to Nemesis after a very rocky early game.
I mean, they were able to still get the dragon. They're very proactive. They knew that Nemesis, they had to back off. The jungler was not able to join the fight as Olaf was super low right there. But Nemesis immediately going to start up the Rift Herald, and it looks like Oligarchs, they don't look like they want to contest it at all. It's just Braum in the front line. Sayo just trying to poke them out. It looks like they understand their strengths. They understand their weaknesses. They're going to try to deal some damage. They're going to try to get it still, but they're taking a lot of damage in this fight. From one big ulti and Trusha Barrage. Garrett's already taken down. Now Lux as well has to flash away. The only one in the front line is Olaf. So Oligarchs, they lose the Rift Herald, but at what cost? Nemesis, they were able to lose two very important members on their team.
And they're going to be losing out the bot side as well as mid-side turrets. Tier 1 turrets are going to be bleeding out, and it seems that Oligarchs right now a little bit shades of games yesterday in terms of them focusing a lot on those objectives, and this could be a huge problem here. Another turret is going to go down for the side of a Nemesis as Oligarchs right now going to secure that third. turret of the game.
3 turrets already. This is how Oligarchs they want to play. It does not matter if they get the Rift Herald. I mean, Nemesis, they could probably use the Rift Herald to secure just 1 turret, but that is not even 100% thing as Oligarchs. They're already 1 step ahead. They got the Dragon. Even though they lost that Dragon fight, it did not matter. Winning that Rift Herald fight was everything for Oligarchs and Nemesis. Now they are behind 3,000 gold here, and I mean, I don't really know how they're going to get back into this game as Storm is still quite underfarmed. He's just melting to the damage coming from the side of Oligarchs, and we even can see he hasn't even finished up his Trinity Force yet, and the members of Oligarchs are just way stronger than we already see 1 item completed coming from the Grace. He will have the Blade of the Ruined King in general, so the jungle gap is real as Grace is just way stronger than Olaf in this point.
Oh boy, we're going to be seeing a bit of a fight here between Sai. Sai getting hit with the first kill as well as the spin to win coming in from the side of Pretz. But look at that, right into precision protocol, right into tactical sweep. But Sai right now going to be chased. But look at that, the chase is going to be turned around in their favor here. And look at that beautiful Trushan Barrage to get that execute. Another one goes down from the side of Oligarchs. And this sounds like a broken record here. DJ Khaled would just say, another one, and another one, and another one coming in from the side of Oligarchs.
Yeah, Jason really wants this kill onto the Kaiser. Kaiser just 1 hit away. It's just 1 hit. The shieldings will be coming up from Lungs right now. But I don't know if you noticed in that bottom fight, Olaf was hugging the wall and he went the wrong direction when he wanted to join the fight right there. So a big misplay coming up from Nemesis. I really thought that they were able to get the engage in as it was just 1 member of Oligarchs alone right there. Nemesis were caught outside coming in. So clutch coming in with the engage as well. They were able to get 3 kills right there. And Oligarchs are just slowly inching away with their lead now. Gonna be a 6,000 gold lead for their side. And Caught in Forget has just been farming this entire time. He hasn't even been joining the fight. He's gonna be so strong. And Nemesis, their main frontline is gonna be Pretz, but even Pretz right now is melting to the damage coming from side.
Alright, so we're going to be seeing here coming in from the side of Hayes. Going to be trying his level best to get at least the priority over to the mid side. As we're going to be seeing the jostling of position that's coming in from the side of Nemesis. They want to be controlling more of the Drake here. As the Rift Herald has been summoned from the side of Nemesis towards the Oligarchs mid lane. And this is going to be a bit interesting here coming in from the side of Oligarchs as they are going to be jostling for that position. Look at that, Sayo dodging everything like he's dodging my responsibilities.
I mean, Sayo, ini bukan Sayo ni daging ni. He's just in the front line, just so tanky. Nemesis are so scared. Look at that. They're all solo just from the poke coming out from Oligarchs, and Oligarchs are going to be able to get the winningest dragon, the Cloud Dragon here. No contest. The last ultimate does come in, but he won't be able to get the spear. As I said before, the Rift Herald, you might get it, but you're not going to secure anything if you're not helping.
Rift Herald was
in this fight.
Definitely wasted there. They were able to close down the Rift Herald without that Rift Herald getting and even a chunk of damage. Oh, look at that beautiful ultimate that comes in. Graceful Fissure is going to go. Wow, almost 3 ultimates there coming down for the count as there is going to be another kill there. 2 for nothing exchange right into the extra ultimate. So there's going to be a 3 for nothing exchange. Double kill going over towards the side of Sai. Oligarchs right now looking towards, like I said beforehand, it was a shaky early game. But it seems that it is going to be a blue side affair here as Oligarchs right now 5 turrets for no turrets in the side of Nemesis. 9,000 gold advantage. Baron is open up, and this could spell doom for the side of Nemesis.
Yeah, I mean, Nemesis, they're just trying, but they just Oligarchs are just 1 step ahead. Every single fight right there, they're getting the engagement. We do see Storm trying to go in with the ultimate, but he's really taking so much damage from the side of Oligarchs. He won't be taken down immediately. He has just 1 Garrett trying to get the ultimate onto Sai, but Sai is also too tanky. He's too healthy right here. Careless will get a nice double kill, and he's going to be so strong. And I'm quite surprised that Nemesis even tried to go for a contest right there. They're already down 10,000 gold, and now they're down the Baron. So, I mean, you can even see from the items as well, just way stronger coming from the side of Oligarchs in general.
Yeah, we do see Trin Force Death Dance coming in from the side of Sai here. We'll be able to do quite a bit of damage as well as sustain. We do see that it is going to be Mortal Reminder slowly coming up as well as Trin Force and Muramana for the side of Careless. Careless definitely has quite a bit of shutdown goal in his favor here, and we do see that coming in from Caught. MF in 4K does have very good sustain here with Blade of the Ruined King as well as the Phantom Dancer, and Executioner's Calling will be able to negate quite a bit of the healing here with the Grievous Wounds. We do see Oligarchs right now going to be very much in their favor here, as I do not know what in the world was Garsek doing there? Nemesis right now making some very, very bad casual positioning errors.
I mean, with this, I think Oligarch is just going to be able to end the game and slowly push it down. They have the Zig, they have the Ezreal, they have the Camille as well. So look at that, the turret's already melting in, just one turret left onto the bot side. Looks like they want to both attack the base. Just one turret left. I don't think Nemesis can defend it at all. Seizu just poking the Nexus right there, and I think with this, Oligarchs are gonna be able to take that game. Nemesis has no way to even start the fight, and with that, Oligarchs are again gonna make it to the top 4 in Warrior Summoners Odyssey.
It's 10:30 right now in Malaysian time, and it seems that everyone here wants to go back home early because it's been very interesting. We do see that some of the teams have been dropping the ball for the early stages of the game, but thus far, all teams on the blue side, Nova, PH, NXG, as well as Oligarchs, were able to win it out very, very convincingly despite having a bit of an early game presence being stolen away from them from the likes of the enemy teams. But it seems that Oligarch is still making sure that all the teams on the blue side are still maintaining those wins. And thus far, we have not seen a single red side win it out. I don't believe that coming in from the side of Oligarchs, they are very, very consistent towards closing out the game. They played it macro really well. And I think most importantly, Oligarchs just showed dominance across the board.
I really think it really came down to that draft at the end of the day. I mean, Oligarchs are a strong team, but having that draft against a strong team like this, what are you trying to do here, man? I mean, you can even see the first two picks, Hayes and Garxi, trying to do a lot of damage, but they're 0-2 and 2. They cannot do anything in this game. The only one that's actually really getting kills was Brett with the Garen right there, and the MVP does go to Careless, 5-0 and 4. He did a lot of damage in these fights, and it's just not there. I mean, Sayo as well, just being the front line. He has the first item, Randuin's Omen. He knew that there's gonna be no damage coming from the side of Nemesis right there still. So it's pretty much one-sided after the first dragon fight.
It was very much one-sided after the first dragon fight. We did see that there was a little bit of breath of hope coming in from the side of Nemesis, but at the end of the day, it was Oligarchs that were able to turn the macro fight around. As you can see from the numbers here, Careless doing close to 20,000 damage here with a total of 9 kill participations here, and I feel that that's just blowing Nemesis out of the water here. Very, very unfortunate indeed here. For those of you guys who just joined us, it has been a crazy, crazy game. Oligarchs were very, very much dominant in this spree, as you can see from the post-game breakdown, from the post-game stats, as it has been one very one-sided game coming in from Oligarchs, despite the fact that the early game was a bit of a missed hit here coming in from the side of Oligarchs.
I mean, getting that Inferno Dragon is really everything for Oligarchs to just get that game going, and Nemesis at that point they thought like, alright, we had the gold lead, but it did not matter at the end. Oligarchs, they got the Inferno Dragon, immediately went on the offense. They got so many kills after that. And of course, let's take a look at the replays, let's take a look at the highlights of the last game in this match.
And we're going to be reliving the moment here. As you can see, Cheizu right now, a little bit of a jump scare there as he went into the river brush on from the top side. Has to immediately flash, very preemptive indeed, but it seems that Nemesis did drop the ball a little bit in terms of their CC choices here, but it was very interesting indeed as Olaf was there, was able to get that was able to get that first blood. As you can see, members of Oligarchs right now more on the back foot as well. We're going to be seeing some flashes forced out from the side of Oligarchs as Nemesis trying to close it out. 1-for-1 exchange very early on, as we're going to be seeing here. Another very close one indeed, right into the flash, into the tactical sweep, into the precision protocol. But look at that side, walks away with a stable of health, uses the passive just to make sure that he does not die out and try to bait Pretz into a situation that could be very, very detrimental towards him. Was very unfortunate for the side of Pretz not to be able to turn it around, as we can see coming in from the side of Oligarchs. Very, very calculated indeed in terms of their approaches.
I mean, Oligarchs, they got the engage in onto Olaf, but Sai was just taking so much damage, immediately destroyed by the Garen ultimate here. And I thought this was going to be Nemesis's fight. They are winning this fight here. Pretz is going to be in the front line. He's trying to do a lot of damage, but missing a lot of his ultimates as well. He's not able to get the kill onto Sayo right here. They are going to start up the dragon, but this is a big mistake. They look at them, they're all so low. Storm is also low as well. They know, alright, we can't get this dragon. We are going to back off, but Oligarchs, they are healthy. They immediately realize this, and they know it's not going to be an Olaf in this fight. They start up the dragon here. The steal tries to come in. They will not be successful. Oligarchs They did get the Inferno Dragon, they lost this fight, but this was just for Oligarchs to get back into this game. As I said, I mean, getting this Inferno Dragon is the strongest dragon in this game, and this is where everything really turned around. A nice true shot barrage coming out from Careless right there, hitting 4 people, and they all just had to back away. Pretz and Storm in the front line. They're gonna be the casualties for their side, and Oligarchs, they got back into this game very, very well here.
Alright, we're gonna be seeing here Asai as well as Pretz exchanging love taps here, and it seems that Pretz right now biting off a little bit more than they could chew. As we do see XStorm right now looking to storm it in, but suddenly out of nowhere, the Hunter has become the hunted as Oligarchs right now close it off very, very well indeed. True Shot Barrage will be able to get that execute, and the double kill is gonna go over towards Sai here with, excuse me, the double kill is gonna go over Careless here. Not very careless indeed in terms of his executions.
Yeah, I mean here, Chaser really wanted this kill. He was just chasing Garci all the way to the top tier turrets right there, and I mean still, Oligarchs, they're gonna be so aggressive. Look at that, a nice ultimate coming up from Rom, just pushes Kaisa away to the side. She had nowhere to run. The True Shot Barrage comes in, the Mega Death Bomb comes in, Sai is gonna come in as well onto Haze. Haze just stuck in the Hextech Ultimator right there, and Oligarchs just slowly converted this into the Baron. And look at Storm, I don't know what he was doing there, just taking a lot of damage from Careless alone, and he will get taken down. It looks like Pretz as well tries to get a return kill, but the lifesteals coming out from Sai as well. The sustain with the depth dance is just gonna be able to let her survive even longer in this fight, and I think this was just the beginning for the end for the Nemesis side.
Alright, we're going to be seeing here coming in from the side of Oligarchs as well as Nemesis. Nemesis more defensive compared to Oligarchs. Oligarchs right now just very much pressing every advantage as they can, as they're going to be fighting it, as they're going to be pushing not just one front but 2, 3 fronts here, bottom, mid and top in terms of the turret, as they're going to be closing it out onto the Nexus. Very textbook indeed here, as look at the damage coming in as well as the Baron buff. It seems that it's going to be a slow choke. Nemesis gasping for air, gasping for little bits of air, but they are drowning in the pressure that's coming in from the side of Oligarchs. Oligarchs will be able to make it to the top 4, and that's going to be a very exciting turn of events. However, we do have our semi-finals fight to determine who will go up to the top 4, to the top 2 after this. So this is going to be very interesting indeed, and I don't know about you guys, but it has been a crazy day here at the League of Legends Warriors Summoners Odyssey. So for those of you guys who are in Southeast Asia, we would like to thank you and welcome to the stream. And of course, for you guys on the rest of the world, don't you dare go anywhere. We will be back after this very short break and messages from our sponsors. He's Chef, I'm Hound. We'll be back to cook you up a storm.
Can I turn off the fail? Wait, apa benda?
Apa benda tu?
I missed both? What?
Huh?
Hey. Oh, sorry.
I'm a dirty.
Alright, let's play some Beat Saber. Let's go.
We're playing, yeah. I got the power.
Itu easy lah.
I got the power. I got unlimited power.
Game.
I got unlimited power. Running the game, we are not playing the same. I was just going insane. Red to blue, from blue to red, looking from red from overhead. We're playing.
Habis.
Missing way too many. Okay, I'm missing out. Okay.
coming closer. Victory is mine. I'm making history this time. I'm living this moment. Living the I'm a dirty. Okay. I'm a dirty.
I'm colorblind, actually. That was hard, but nothing too hard.
It's way too hard, man. Too confusing.
That was challenging. Yeah. Good game, good game.
It was good. I beat Lionel.
Weh, sana. Asal aku tak lulus, Mat. Serius lah. Tapi serius, susah. Tak boleh. Sebab dia bagi aku hard. Aku tak boleh nak main.
I'm a dirty. Okay. I'm a dirty. I'm a dirty. Accelerator. I'm a dirty. Look, ma, that's a dirty. Nah, you ain't never heard me swerve. Swing by the swing.
Before you know you're older, so sober, alone, look, you get in my cold shoulder. You crying like it's rain, you causing all the pain. No closure, I'm colder, you getting nothing, Joker.
And welcome back to Walrus Summoners Odyssey. My name is Chef, and here we have Hound himself.
I am himself, the Hound. So
Yes.
I don't know about you guys, but it has been a crazy tournament. Everything on the blue side seems to be winning. So if you guys are betting man, you gotta give all bets are off for the blue side. But Alak going up against Nova PH might change the story though, because Alak on the red side going up against Nova PH. Nova PH, we've seen them over and over again come very close, and they were able to win it, I think, a few days ago.
Yes, so I mean, still Nova PH are just such a strong team, and Alap Eng Puso, fun fact, they mean Wheel of Fire.
Wheel of Fire.
Naruto fans lah, this one. Naruto fans lah. I think I don't know. Konoha all.
Alright, so excuse me. Alap is blue and Nova PH is a red. So I'm sorry, got a little bit of that got a little bit of information mixed up right there. So could it be that Alap will be maintaining the theme where blue side always wins thus far, because 3 games in a row we have seen blue side win? Or will it be Nova PH that breaks the curse? We shall have to wait and see, Chef. What about you? What do you think? Is it going to still be a blue side win, or do you think it's going to be a red side win here?
I think if Nova PH on the red side, it might be a red side win.
Oh, really?
Actually, yeah, because Nova PH are just so strong, and Alap, they are gonna be the challengers here. They are gonna be the underdog. So maybe if they do win, it will truly be a blue side win in general. I mean, of course, we forgot to mention this tournament is organized by IRL Asia and partnered with Homiee, and not to mention the sponsors. We have Inch Theory, Every Inch Matters, and last but not least, we have Odysseys Malaysia. Thank you guys so much for giving us these nice peripherals over here. The Lion Wolf,
Lion Robot,
Cyborg, and headset, and of course we have the cap as well. So thank you guys so much.
I've got it. It's a Liborg.
Liborg?
Liborgon.
Libor Wolf.
Libor Wolf. Let's go into the brackets and see what is up for us here, as we're going to be making it into the top 4 here. It's going to be a very interesting one. Ace Esports game going up against Oligarch, but we're going to be going Alap Eng Puso, otherwise known as Wheel of Fire, going up against Nova PH Esports. Alap on the blue side going up against Nova PH Esports on the red side. So what do we know thus far about Nova PH Esports? They have been very adamant at turning some of these games around. I think they are one of the only teams that were able to force a 3rd game against Ardent. So that's going to be a very interesting, talking point here, because I think it was only them that went 3 that pushed the game into a best of 3 thus far, judging from all the games that I've been casting. So I don't know about you guys, this is a fight to watch. This is a game to watch between these 2 teams. Will it be Nova PH that keeps up, will it be Nova PH that keeps it up and break the blue side curse, or will it be Alap that just says, hey, we're on the blue side, that's an auto win right there for today?
I really don't think it's a side thing, this is more of a coincidence, but of course, got to mention AC Sports King is going to be up against Oligarchs. They are both returning champions. I mean, AG Sports being that technically returning champions, they have returning champions players on their team, so it's gonna be a fight on the outside. But of course, the next game will be Alap Engpuso versus Nova PH, and as you said, Alap Engpuso are gonna be the underdogs here. Nova PH, they got a game 3 out of a very strong team, which is Ardent Esports in general. So I'm very interested to see Alap Engpuso. They have to just try to find a way to beat Nova PH at their macro, because that's really what Nova PH are known for. Just so clean macro. They're getting the lead before even getting a single kill.
All right, so we're going to be seeing that coming in from both these teams. It is going to be a lot on the board here, not only for 172 ringgit, but as well as the fact that they are going to be looking to be the dominant factor here for this day at the League of Legends Wild Rift Summoners Odyssey, brought to you by IRL Asia. So for those of you guys who are in the Southeast Asia, welcome to the stream. If you guys are from the rest of the world, we would like to welcome you as well. Do remember to share the stream out, and of course help us hit that 10k likes there, right there. It's just a simple click of a button. It costs nothing and is as easy as just clicking a button or pressing on your smartphone and just doing this. It's as simple as that. I mean, like, look at that. Done. Liked.
Of course, we want to get the 10,000 likes. So for you guys to get more games, more tournaments, more content in general, I mean, our next milestone is going to be actually not 5k likes, it's going to be 3k likes. 3k likes, Neon Faith going to cosplay as Gragas.
I don't know.
No, serious.
Okay, so who's gonna cosplay Gragas?
Neon Faith.
Neon Faith is gonna cosplay? Oh wow, that's the cutest Gragas we'll ever see thus far. You know, the most Asian Gragas we'll ever see, that's for sure. But anyway, all jokes aside here, I don't know about you guys, but we are pretty much excited to see what the draft is gonna be holding in store for us, and whether or not we'll be seeing such bands such as Zig, Katarina, Gragas, as well as maybe a Camille being banned out. But we do see that Camille has been a very consistent part of a pickup here. We did see maybe outliers like Malphite, but they were not as successful comparatively.
Yeah, I mean, Malphite, just the problem with Malphite in general, he's just all in, right? You use the R, you use the ultimate, and that's all you really got. You're just a walking meat shield. You can't really do much in these fights. And I mean, if you have a lot of great target priority in general, when you have your team members just going to the back line, just don't worry about the Malphite. No ultimate, okay, just leave him alone. He'll just walk around, he can't really do anything in these fights. That's why Malphite, I don't think it's a really strong pick in general.
Alright, so for those of you guys who don't know, right, we've got a bit of news for you guys that next week onwards, Rammus might be in play.
Yeah.
So do you think that Rammus could actually, I mean, this is just us going ahead a little bit, right? Do you think Rammus is going to actually be a shift in the meta here when we go into the League of Legends Wild Rift Summoners Odyssey next week?
I mean, Rammus in general is just so good against a lot of attack damage, a lot of AP in general. So if you have a lot of strong carries, let's say you want to go for Corki Kaisa, you can't really do that against the Rammus. He's just going to be able to negate all the damage, just soak it up. But that's really, and he can be so aggressive early on, especially in the early game. So I do think he'll shake up the meta a lot in general. He has a lot of great team fight, a lot of great pickup potential, a lot of early pressure. So he is going to be a force to be reckoned with so far.
One thing I would like to highlight also is that Leona is actually in play, but we haven't actually seen her being picked up once here for the League of Legends Wild Rift Summoners Odyssey. Why is that, Chef?
I mean, Leona is just outshined by a lot of different tanks in general. Like, Alistar is so strong, Braum is so strong, and why would you play Leona when you have Alistar, you have Braum? But I mean, the new patch did buff Leona quite a bit, so maybe you might see her a bit more in play. I love actually watching Leona because she's just so fun to watch. She's just going all in the middle of the fight. If she gets like a 5-man ultimate as well, it's gonna look so flashy in general.
Zenith Blade right into stun, right into Solar Flare. That's an easy win. But I think the biggest problem here is that, judging from the meta that we have seen thus far, Chef, the recipe for a consistent win seems to be those champions that can go in and out, engage, disengage, and peel at the same time. I feel that that is the reason why Alistar and Braum, like you said, most of the more high priority pickups, we are going to be getting ready into going into the pick and ban phase very soon. But I don't know about you guys, but it has been a bit of a wondrous roller coaster here. We have seen a lot of dreams shattered by a lot of these very strong teams that have built a very, very strong, consistent gameplay style, and I felt that it is going to be a very interesting one indeed. For those of you guys who don't know, we've got a bit of, we've got a bit of predictions right here, so make sure you click on either Alap Ang Puso from the Philippines or Nova PH Esports from the Philippines as well. Remember, it's a Philippines versus Philippines affair, and the biggest winners are definitely going to be the Filipino followers and fans out there, because man, oh man, when it comes to watching, it's great to see that a lot of your viewers out there, such as Kylie King, Nivras De Jacto, Christine Molina, they're showing a lot of love for all their favorite teams. So do remember to do so. If you guys haven't liked the page, do it now. Like, do it now. If not, I will Leona stun you from where I am. I swear to God. Like, solar flare.
I mean,
and you
in
can't
general,
move
you
anymore.
can just write in the comments whichever team you want to win as well. So, but before that, we are gonna get into the draft phase. The draft is here. Alap Ang Puso will be having the first pick in this game. They are gonna be a blue team. Are we gonna see another blue dominance in general? They insta-ban the Camille. This is what very, very standard so far. This leaves a lot for their pool. The first pick has a lot of options in general. They can either just ban it out or they can just pick it for themselves. Since Nova PH, they have to make the choice here. I think they're going to be banning out the Gragas again. They have been banning out the Gragas a lot.
Either the Gragas or the Brom.
Yeah, Gragas, Brom, Ziggs, those are just very, very high priorities. So yes, instantly ban out the Gragas, and they have another choice to make. Are they going to leave Ziggs in? Are they going to leave Brom in? It is really, really, it's actually a conflict in general, but no, they are going to be banning out the Galio instead.
I think what's really important here coming in from the side of Nova PH is that they don't want ANP to be able to come in with the grand entrance on the Gragas, on the Galio, and I felt that that's going to be very, very good indeed here. But ANP immediately responds with the Kaisa pickup, so look for Nova PH to actually secure that Ezreal, or if not, it's going to be ANP that gets that Ezreal. So I do think that is going to be a very, very interesting turn here. We did see double ADCs actually be picked out here, with the Corki going mid and the Xayah going over to the bot side here. So we're gonna go into the into the pick phase here. Jean right now on the first pick immediately picks up the Ziggs.
Yeah, I mean, this is the problem when you have the first pick here. They will be able to give the Ziggs, but I mean, Nova PH, they still have a lot of picks left in this pool. They can get the Diana, they can get the Lee Sin as well. Akali is still left in the pool, so Nova PH, they have another choice to make. Shigure, just thinking about it, he is having the first pick. He is going to be their top laner here. They will secure the Corki instead, but a nice pick there, Fiora. Just a safe pick in general. It's going to be able to win a lot of these lanes. The Darius, the Garen, it does not matter. Fiora is just the lane bully she is.
Alright, Chiani is going to go over with the Olaf or either the Lee Sin pickup. I think this is going to be a very interesting one. Either Lee Sin or the Olaf could actually be very, very, very useful indeed. Brian hovering over the Lux and the Janna. I think that's going to be a very, very interesting pickup, because with the Lee Sin, he will be able to come in from the bot side. So Howling Gale will be able to, if it's timed correctly, will be able to basically negate whatever engage that could come in from Lee Sin. But range seems to be the running theme here for the side of ANP, as Ziggs, Lux, and of course Kalem hovering over the Ezreal. So I think this could be a very, very strong siege meta here coming in from the side of ANP compared to Nova PH. Nova PH right now, Chiani is going up with the Flag and Drag J4. So I'm thinking that this could be very, very much a way for Nova PH to actually set up some really interesting engages with Chianese. Brian could actually work out as a very, very strong peel mechanic that could come in with the Janna, with Shigur over to the top side. They're working on the Fiora as a very, very strong split push mechanic. Oh, we did see this just now. Ruler and Radha there, they were going with the Xayah and Corki mix up here, with Corki, with Radha on Corki playing that mid lane really, really well. So I'm really interested to see how that's going to go here. Brian and Ruler right now are going to be our bot lane duo. Kalem going to go up with a Marquee, and they are going to be creating a poke lane over against a Nova PH Esports. So I'm really looking forward to seeing how these two teams are going to be performing against each other, as both these teams are going to get their composition full circle.
Yeah, I was thinking maybe they'll go for the Orianna last pick, but they want to go for the double ADCs once again, and they're going to have still a lot of Tifa in general, as Jarvan can go for the engage here. I like Alap Ang Puso's draft as well. They're going to go for a poke comp. They're going to have the Ezreal Ziggs. They're going to have the Lux, and Darius going to be in the front line, but I'm kind of scared to see maybe this is going to be a run back, as we saw the last time as well. Shigure is just so scary. He's so scary on so many champions, and not to mention just the Fiora in general. Fiora is just such a strong champion, so I'm quite worried what will happen in the top side especially. Are we gonna see Shigure once again just bully out the Darius? Maybe he's gonna get another solo kill. I don't really know. It looks like Nova PH, they look so comfortable with this draft, and Alak Umpuso, they're gonna try what their previous opponents did to Nova PH. But we are gonna get into this game right here. We'll have Alak Umpuso, Will of Fire on the blue team, and Nova PH on the red team here.
Alright, so we're going to be seeing here coming in for the side of Alap as well as a Nova. Both these teams looking towards getting the line of scrimmage really well here, as very good stuff they're being shown by our observing team there, giving a little bit of cinematic view there, giving a little bit of that hover. I do like the work that's being put in by our production there. Very quick speed, as well as making sure that everything is clean, clear and crisp. As you guys may know, we are trying our level best to make sure that we catch all of the action, and considering the League of Legends Wild Rift is one of those games that can be very hectic. Oh wait, look at that though, over to the mid side there, barrier immediately used up from the side of Jean, excuse me, and that's going to be very problematic for him, mainly because that Jean is going to be hit up with the Gatling gun, as well as a bit of poke that came in, not only from the Janna, but also the Corki.
Oh, look at Shigure here. Shigure has 5 stacks on him. I thought he was going to go for another hit onto Darius, but he knows that if he goes for it, it'll probably be a 50-50 at that point. And I mean, just now we saw Janna in general. He does that every single game, Brian. He'll just go in the mid lane, go for a level 1 gank, just poke up the mid lane, tries to get some summoners out, but now Caleb is taking a lot of damage, as well as Brian is in the lane. He's able to outpoke Caleb in general, and immediately has to use the honey fruit as well. Nova PH are doing very well, just trying to keep a lot of lane priority, not just for the bottom lane, the mid lane as well. And with this, it looks like German is going to try to get the Scuttle Crab for himself, secure the bottom lane, get a lot of bot lane control in this game.
Yo, somebody give our observer a cookie, man. He is following the action as much as he can. Over to the top side though, right into the ward jump, immediately gonna go for the lunge flash there, coming in over to the top side. Ooh, very wisely done there. Oh, over to the bot side, Ruler walking away with a sliver of health there. Kalem right now in a little bit of trouble here, as he's gonna be taken down. Beautiful body block that came in from the side of Chinese, making sure that Ruler was safe and sound. Beautiful 2-for-0 exchange in their favor here, as they are gonna be taking down the bot lane duo and build up a little pressure onto the bot side.
Ruler is a madman. He just flashed in the middle of everyone. He just flashed right in front. I thought he was going to flash back. He gets the damage. He pulls the feathers in. He gets the kill. And Brian coming in clutch with the heals as well. We do see Alap trying to get the binding onto Chinese right there, but not really going to get anything out of it. Jarvan is level 5 though, so the bottom side has to be careful. They have no vision right there. It looks like Nova PH, they might go for re-engage once Zaya gets back into this lane, and Jarvan just hanging around. He's just waiting for the right opportunities. And Alap, they're just level 3. They're 1 level behind here. It looks like Nova PH immediately they're going to try to go in. Is the Catapults going to come in? No, they're not using it at all on the Lux. They know that Lux is going to die. Yes, finally, will you need to secure the kill, as Radha does come in for the kill with that, and Nova PH will be up 3-0. They will be up 2,000 gold as well.
Very interesting indeed, being sure for the side of Nova PH, immediately realizing that they do lose out a little bit on that mid lane priority, but it doesn't matter. Radha was very much quickly to be able to get in. Apprehend works out here, might go for the Decimate, might go for the Crippling Strike as well. There goes the heal right into the Grand Challenge, and boom! The Noxian Guillotine has been dunked on the head of Shigur. Over to the top side here. Look at the heal coming in from the side of Isolate. Isolate there, despite the fact that he is isolated over the top side, shows that his one-on-one capability will not be questioned.
Yeah, I mean, Shigur is losing this top lane by quite a bit, but I mean, still Nova PH are going to be in the lead in general, just beside the top side. They've just put on so much pressure on this bottom lane. Brian is close to level 5, and look at the bot duo in general. Caleb and Marky just only trying to hit the level 5 here. Nova PH are just very well playing their macros in general. Alap, they're gonna be very behind. Looks like Zik is gonna be making his way to the bottom side, tries to get some farm. They want to have a safer place for the bot duo to have some farm here. The Ocean Dragon will be spawning. Not the most important dragon. We've seen teams time and again just give it up in general, because maybe they want to go for another objective like the top turret. But it looks like both teams here, they don't really have any space to do that, and they'll probably just contest it.
Yep, as we're going to be seeing it here, over to the mid side, over to the Dragon Pit, excuse me, Nova right now. very much interested towards getting that Drake, and we do see that 4 members for the side of Alap right now may actually recognize this. The pings are coming in for the side of Alap. Susha Barrage is not going to hit anything right into the ultimate, right into the final spark, but it's not going to go down. There goes the final spark right into the W from the side of the Corki. Their second skill actually coming in from the side of Nova there, as they will be able to follow up. There goes one turret in favor of Alap here, as Alap are very much concerned about pushing over that top side here, working their advantages, but they might be careful here because at the bottom side, Nova PH is slowly building up a pressure, building up wave pressure, as well as the mid side with the Corki as well.
Yeah, I mean, Nova PH were able to get that dragon pretty much for free right there. We do see Jersu trying to go for a steal, but immediately taken down, and Nova PH, they are going to be able to secure 2 more kills right there, as Luck also fall in that fight. So Alap, they're going to be still, they're not that behind honestly, even after losing all those fights. It's probably from Darius. All the gold is being funneled to Darius in general, as he got the first turret kill as well. So still Nova PH are going to, they're still very proactive though. As you can see, they're just being so aggressive, and Alap, they're not really having so much time to farm, so much space to farm in general, as also, the Rift Herald will be spawning very soon. It looks like Jarvan might be spotting out Lee Sin here, as Lee Sin is so low. He does have the GA though, so he has 2 lives right there, but Ziggs does not have a GA. She has to be careful. Rada is in the front line, does get hit with the bind, hit with the final spark as well. He has the barrier to run out. The Ziggs bomb will not get the kill. Very nice coming up from Rada right there. Just surviving with a bit of HP. The redemption will come out to heal everyone back up, as it looks like Nova PhD wants to secure this Rift Herald here.
Okay, Rift Herald there is going to be the next objective that is going to be contested from the side of Nova PH. A beautiful flag and drag there coming in. Marquee right now, very dangerous indeed, right into the ultimate that came in from the side of Rada, as he is going to go kaboom there over to the mid side, and it seems that priority is going to be built up over to the mid side from the side of Alap here. They're going to be getting another turret in their favor here, and it seems that Nova PH may actually be in a little bit of trouble here if they do not consider the amount of pressure that they need to build up over to the mid and top side. Tier 1 turrets untouched from the side of Nova PH towards Alap. Alap right now playing it very well, despite the fact of being behind by a 5-kill deficit, but not too far behind in terms of goal thus far.
Yeah, I still think you do see Brian getting caught. Nice flash, just dodges the Tusha Barrage as well. So Alap, they had the right idea. They wanted to get another pick off, but unsuccessful once again. And I mean, Alap, as I said, the gold is mainly being funneled to Darius, as Darius is having a lot of free farm in this game. He's level 9 against the Fiora here. That's just level 8 Shigure, just trying his best, just trying to get his farm on his own. He wants to start the split push here, as you see. Look at Darius, 6,600 gold here, as Fiora only has 4,800. She's just trying to finish up the Trinity Force, as Darius is trying to get the Sterex gauge for his next item.
Yep, it seems that could be the case here, coming in from the side of Chinese are going to be holding on towards the Drake that is going to come into play very soon here. It is, like you said, the winningest Drake could be in the play, but we do see over to the bot side here could be a very precarious position for the side of Alap, because they are going to rotate towards mid side, could actually create a bit of a gank potential here. Oh, Kalem right now going to spot out that ward, and it's a very good choice there coming in from the side of Nova for them to actually get that deny of a vision. And I always believe that information is key to winning games like this, especially with Alap right now being more on the back foot, despite the fact that they have 2 turrets in their favor here. Oh my goodness, there goes the Cataclysm right onto Jane. Jane right now goes for the beautiful redemption here. Will be able to heal up, but not going to be enough here. They might actually lose out. Trisha Barrage hits onto 3. It's not going to be enough here, as they're going to be closing it out. Beautifully done coming in from the side of Nova, scoring their first turret of the game.
Yeah, I mean, Nova, they wanted to get a lot of pressure on the bottom side, so they want to get a turret as a dragon will be spawning, the winningest dragon, the Cloud Dragon. But Alap right now, they know that Nova PH are very low, so they are going to be starting it up 5 man here. No Cataclysm in this fight, as you do see the dragon taken very swiftly from Alap right there. But Jarvan is in the fight. Jenna is going to try to heal everyone out. The 5 seconds is going to go onto Rada. It looks like they are going to get the first kill here. Ruler is so low. Alap are just cleaning a house right there. Only Shigure alive, as Shianis as well tried to run away. The sudden wave does hit onto Shigure. Shigure does have the repulse as well, but Dragon just still has the GA as well. So Alap, they get the Dragon and they win the fight very convincingly right there, as they knew that there was just no Cataclysm for Nova PH to even turn that fight.
It was very interesting indeed here coming in from the side of Nova PH, bit off a little bit more than they could chew. I felt like they could have mitigated their losses and instead of contacting the Drake, may actually try to catch up members of Alap as they were trying to retreat or back out. But like you said, all of them on a very, very bad deficit in terms of HP. So some of those executions were definitely very questionable coming in for the side of Nova PH. But we do see Alap right now very much in control of the situation with the macro gameplay here. 2,000 gold advantage in their favor, and it seems that Alap may actually be the one to maintain the story of blue side wins if they keep this up.
This is very unusual coming from the side of Nova PH. Like you usually see they will be on top of the macro, but this game it was all Alap. It is all Alap right there. They are just their team comp is just so strong. They can just poke out, they can just clear waves, and Nova PH they just have to deal with it. They still need Corki to scale up, they still need Ruler to scale up in general. And Shigure has really been losing the lane against Darius. She's not able to get online yet. I mean just Isolate just destroying the members of Nova PH in general. They don't really have a frontline besides Chianese, and if Chianese does not have the Cataclysm, that fight is just pretty much over in general.
Yep, as we're going to be seeing it here, Alap right now, oh, very interesting indeed. The Flag and Dragons will come in, or Cataclysm heading onto 2, and this could be very bad. Kalum right now taking a lot of damage there, and it is going to be the spot that gets the kill. As we're going to be seeing Nova PH right now opening up with the Rift Herald and into the Redemption, going to be able to sustain the damage here, lose out a little bit in terms of the turrets here, 3-2, and it's still Alap that has quite a bit of advantage here, but it seems that in terms of goal, it's going to be very even.
Yeah, I mean, still, Shigure is trying to farm up here, and this is what he should be doing. He knows that he's not strong enough to join these fights, and Alap, they know this as well. That's why they leave Isolate alone in the bottom side. He just wants to keep Shigure away from the farm, away from the juicy minions right there. You do see Nova PH, they get a pick off, and they just even up the goal just barely here, 40,000 to 40,000. But I do think that it's Alap that's still in the lead. Look at that gold as well. Most of the gold still going to Darius. 10,000 net worth right there. But Ruler as well is super farm. He has 10,000 gold for his own with the Infinity Age, with the Blade of the Ruin King. Probably wants to finish off the Phantom Dancer, I believe. So he's gonna be very strong, and Alap, they're just not really trying to go for any engages. They just want to go for the disengage. They want to wait for Nova PH to come in with the Cataclysm, and then only they'll fight.
Alright, so we're going to be seeing here coming in for Alap right now. Seems that some of the objectives are starting to fall off as Nova PH slowly accruing a bit of a lead here, negligible lead in terms of the goal advantage here, but it is still pretty much a lead that they can actually build up here. Oh, look at the amount of damage they're coming here for the side of Ruler. Ruler right now very much concerned about pushing out onto that turret here. Howling Gale is going to come down. This could be a very interesting dive here. Oh, the Darius is going to be in the middle of it. Redemption is going to come down, but look at the amount of damage that's coming in towards the Lee Sin. Lee Sin now in a lot of trouble here as he is going to be hit out. Beautifully done there. Jengsu right now trying his level best to actually get into it, as Alap right now are going to be securing that top side. Excuse me, Nova PH is going to be securing that top side, evening out in terms of the Drakes.
Yeah, I mean, Shigure finally got the bottom turret right there, so they're still even in the turrets, but now Nova PH, even though I thought they'll actually lost that fight, but they're up in gold right now, so they're still trying to keep up. Alap are just barely winning this fight here, as Ruler is taken down, Radha is taken down. This gives Alap the opportunity to get this very strong dragon here, the Inferno Dragon, as Ziggs, Ezreal getting this Inferno Dragon is not gonna be too fun for the side of Nova PH. The wave is just gonna be so strong, even if they do try to push onto the tier 3 turrets here, and they're just taking it slow. They're trying to get what they can, and they're not rushing things at all. They just really want to shut down Isolate here. We do see Radha taking a lot of damage onto Corki. I mean, Ziggs is taken down so fast right there. Radha just doing so much. I was not expecting that immediately with the package getting a very quick kill. With this, they're immediately going to try to go with the Baron as Alap. They're going to try to come in. They're going to be a bit late here as the Dragon is going to be taken down. A quarter of HP left. The True Shot Barrage comes in, tries to do some damage. It looks like Ruler. They will steal the Baron at the end. Oh my god!
Alap. I just lost for words here, Chef. It seems that Alap with a single final spark was able to turn it around.
Oh my god, Jerksu just got the clutch steal right there, and this gives Nova PH, they have to back off. They know that Alap are still very strong. The goal is so even, and losing that Baron is gonna feel so bad. It's gonna sting so hard. They really needed that Baron to get this game going for their side.
Oh man, this is just going to be very, very tough here coming in from the side of Nova PH. Nova PH right now in a lot of trouble here, as we're going to be seeing that Nova PH is going to be on the back foot as the Baron enhanced minions are going to be pushing onto a few sides here. But remember, Nova PH were able to pull the trigger really well against Alap here, despite the fact that they do have pushing potential. They don't have enchanted they don't have better stats here. They do have the Infernal Drake as well as the Cloud Drake. So Alap is actually using this to the best advantage here. Could this be a turnaround where Alap just basically just say, hey, you know what, Nova PH, we're gonna win this and we're gonna keep the blue side winning across the board.
Getting that Baron just immediately gets lets them to just try to push his mid tower. They're gonna try to kill Isolate as he will be isolated away from his team. He will get taken down here. Nova PH are not gonna go down without a fight. The goal is still even. They are still even here. The Cataclysm is still online for Giannis. He's trying to look for more, but Alap are just smartly disengaging right there. They're gonna go for another turret as they still have the Baron bomb here. This turret is just going to melt, but Giannis with a 2-man Cataclysm right there. It looks like Ziggs is alone in the pit. He's gonna be taking a lot of damage. He does have the blast back to run away as look at Giannis once again. Gonna try to go in. The flash will come out. He will be kiting out. This is kiting out so well here. Nova PH are not really able to chase them down, but now they're finally able to. With a nice ulti coming out from Ruler. Does get a lot of people there. Lee Sin does fall as well. Nova PH, they're gonna try to get back into this game. They get 2 right there, and Alap, they just have to barely escape. No more Baron buff for this fight, and Nova PH are still very much in this game.
A very, very interesting turn of events here for the side of Nova PH as they were able to pull the pressure and pull the trigger and turn it around against Alap. Alap right now in a lot of trouble here as they are going to be on the back foot. It seems that Baron is going to be out in play here from the side of Alap, and they have to be very careful. Okay, there goes the Decimate right into the upper hand. This is going to be very bad here coming in, but look at the amount of damage that's coming in here. Boom, goes the clock. The flash is going to come good. The hemorrhage is not going to be enough here as he's going to get hit with the Nox and Guillotine. The shutdown is going to go good as we do see another one gets taken down. Calum right now comes back as a savior as we do see Alap right now slowly clawing their way into the game. They are not going to give up, and it seems that Alap right now is showing to Nova PH that we are here to stay.
Yeah, Rana thought he was way stronger. Like, I really think he could have killed it. It was just really a 50-50 at that point. And Isolate, they played that fight so well, just kiting it out, trying to get some stacks in, and he did. He got the ulti in, he got the Noxious Guillotine, and he got that kill. And I mean, Alap, as you said, this game is pretty much dead even. The 1k gold doesn't matter at this point as it's already the late game. The Elder Dragon is spawning very soon, and it looks like Alap, they might be able to get it here. They already have 4 people around the Dragon, 5 people actually, and the only one here is Giannis. And he might go for a cheeky steal. Nova PH are still trying to make their way here. They can't even buy a teleport. They have to walk here. The Dragon's falling very fast. Giannis is in the front line. He tries to go in. He is in the meat of everything. He gets kicked away. He got the Mountain Dragon, and they will take away Isolate. Isolate is down. Now it's still a 1-for-1 so far, but Nova PH are going to be so strong with the Elder Dragon buff. They're going to try to turn the fight. It looks like Jungsu is trying to run away. He's so low. And Shigure in the front line will get taken down. His GA will get taken down at least, but the members of Alap, they will get that kill onto Shigure, so it's gonna be a 3-for-2 for the side of Nova PH. Stealing that Elder Dragon was really everything for their side.
Chef, I want to shake you so hard. What is this game? Back and forth, steals left, right, center, and back. I do not know. Alap is going to steal your hearts away. Even if they lose out, I'm pretty sure they are going to steal the hearts of our commenters, of our viewers here. Just how scrappy they are, Chef.
They're trying to, I'll be surprised if they do get a steal here. Rada is in the front line trying to do a lot of damage to Ziggs, but Ziggs trying to get the last hit on the Baron. He won't be successful here. So Nova PH, they finally secured the Baron right there. They have the Elder Dragon buff. They have the Baron buff. So Nova PH right now, they are definitely stronger than Alap in this situation. They're going to have the extra durability from the Elder Dragon, from the Elder Mountain Dragon in general, and of course they're gonna have the true damage burn coming in from the Elder buff. And Alap, I mean, they have to be so worried here. Isolate is already falling off in this stage of the game. He cannot stand to the damage from Rada, from Ruler in general, and one engage, it was just all they needed for the Nova PH side.
As we see it, oh my goodness. We casted, there's so much exciting moments in this game. I think we casted so hard and we have a headache, Chef. Man, oh man, I can literally feel my blood vessels in my brain burst here in terms of both these teams going back and forth. And it seems that Nova PH right now, very much concerned about closing out this game with the Baron buff. They have to be very, very careful that they don't get caught out. And it seems that Alap right now, very, very scrappy indeed, turning some of these fights into coin flip fights for their favor here, as Alap right now definitely wants to take some of these fights in their favor and have to force out some very, very impromptu fights against Nova PH, because if Nova PH gets caught with the hand in the cookie jar, so to speak, then Alap could actually turn this around. But it is going to be an interesting spot here, because if they get this top tier turret, this could actually even out the game, and they have to be very, very careful that they don't push it out in the situation where they get caught out.
Yeah, I mean, they want to make use of the Baron buff right here, right now. They need to use it. They need to keep pushing in, as that's just as much value as he can get. But the Cataclysm does come out. Also, Isolate has to flash away, so no Cataclysm in this fight until it will come back online. And this gives Nova PH another turret in their belt. Jax who's trying to go in, trying to clear the minion waves. But the Baron buff Venus is so strong, they might even be able to get the tier 3 turret in the top side. But it looks like they are going to be backing off. They want to split the fight. It looks like Nova PH, they want to secure the bottom turret as well. But it looks like Shady's trying to go for a flank. He's just trying to keep the pressure in. He just wants to keep pushing the turrets in, as Nova PH they finally secure another turret. They get all the outer turrets in general, as now they're just slowly pushing in. No more Baron buff for that side, and the turrets are just melting to the damage from Ruler here.
Alright, a very interesting one indeed here as Nova PH right now looking towards getting that range off, but oh my goodness, there goes the binding right into the kaboom, but it's not going to be enough there coming in to take down that Corki. Rada right now still holding it up and still will be able to get healed up. Beautifully done there, coming in for the grand challenge right into the redemption here. The apprehend is going to be good. Oh my goodness, the hemorrhage right into it for the Noxian Guillotine. Noxian Guillotine will not be able to take them down. It's going to be very bad coming in for the side of Nova PH. Actually, Alap right now picking up a little bit more than they could chew. He goes golden. There's still the GA, but this could be bad here. Rada has been taken down. This is going to be a turn here for the side of Alap, and very, very wisely so. Nova PH backs out.
Yeah, they lose Rada right there. Rada was just caught around the sideline, just taking way too much damage. He got binded by Marky right there, but the Baron again is going to spawn in 15 seconds, and they need this. Whoever gets this Baron is confirmed going to win the game. I don't think there's going to be any doubt in general. So Nova PH, they are just trying to group up. They have to wait for Rada to come online. It's 20 seconds till he comes back online. This gives Alap a lot of time to even start up the dragons for themselves, as they're going to be fighting this fight 4v5 in general. And Nova PH, they are going to try to get some control. They will have the Scuttle Ward. They will be spotting out whoever is going to try to start out the Baron. He's just hovering on the Baron, just patrolling the area. They do not want to give Alap any chance to get back into this game.
Holy Mike on a motorbike, chef. We are seeing such a back and forth game. Oh, the Cataclysm, but it's going to be the flash coming in from the side of the Ezreal there. It's going to be a very interesting turn of events. And not the flash. It is going to be the Essence shift right there, the Arcane shift, excuse me. As we're going to be seeing a taken down there coming in. Isolate right now, down for the count. The teleport is going to be good right into it. Look at the amount of damage coming in, but beautifully done there. It's got to be careful that he doesn't get taken down. Oh, the two-jump barrage will not be able to land. There goes another one. Oh, very, very close indeed. As we're going to be seeing another one get taken down. There goes another hit. As we do see 2 GAs, 3 GAs in play there coming in from side Nova PH right into the Feather Storm, but he goes golden, and it's not going to be enough. Killing spree going over to the side of Nova PH. As we're going to be seeing a shutdown going over to Nova PH, 21-12, close to 9,000 gold advantage in favor of Nova PH, but still they need to close this out. One more man left behind. Redemption comes up as they're going to be knocking on Alap's door, and finally this is going to go for the game. Nova PH had a few heart attack moments here, but they finally break the curse. We're not going to see another blue side team win it out. The curse has been broken, as we're going to be heading into the grand finals after this.
Let's catch some breath. Let's take a breather. You know, let's calm down a little bit, as that game was amazing, immaculate game coming from both teams. Actually, like, really props to both teams for giving us such a show here. The MVP will be Chianese on the Jarvan. He's very, very proactive. He's 3-1-15. I thought he would die even more times this game, seeing how many times he got the engages right there, but it could be a 10-man MVP lah, honestly. Everyone
was an MVP. Everyone deserves a cookie. Everyone deserves a pat on the back, because the fights were just all over the place. But then again, right, Nova PH, I mean, a lot of the attention's got to be given to Alap, mainly because that they just did not want to surrender. They were just very, very persistent, and they were very, I could imagine they were a thorn and Nova PH sides with the steals. And I think that Nova PH like, you steal us, we'll steal you back.
I mean, hopefully we get to see that in the replay later. And that was so clean. Like, I don't want to I know what happened, but let's watch it in the replay. Like, you will see exactly what happened. As it was so awesome, man. That play was amazing. I mean, everyone in this game in general, Marky, Jexu. Look at the goal graph. It was just pretty much around the 3,000 goal mark pretty much the entire game. That doesn't really mean much at this stage of the game. And at the end, it was all Nova PH. They got the last fight. They got the win. And oh my god, man, that was such a back and forth. It could have been anyone's game in general.
Could have been anyone's game in general. Look at the total XP hitting into the 1 million mark. Oh my god, like what do you even do with 1 million XP, right?
I don't know, man.
My goodness, I think this is one of the highest total XP that we have seen thus far for the entire League of Legends Wild Rift Summoners Odyssey, brought to you by IRL Asia. But man, oh man, if you can see the look on our faces right now, if you can actually feel how intense that game was, we were actually on the edge of our seats going like that. We were just looking at the game and just going like, wow, 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 wow. It was such a close game. I don't know about you guys. Enough about the talk. Let's go into the visuals. Let's relive the moments with the match replay. Break it down for us, Chef.
Oh my god, man. There's just so much to break down. As what I said at the start, Brian will do this every single game. He will just go in the mid lane, level 1, just get the harass. But this is a nice play coming up from Ruler. He just flashes in the middle of everyone. He just flashes in the backline. Kalem thought he was going to get a last hit. The clutch heals comes out of Brian. Does heal up Ruler right, and they get a very decent start at the start here. I mean, still, they are going to try to go for more. We do see Cheney's. He does have the Cataclysm, and they will secure the kill onto Marky. I thought she was able to run away, but the Cataclysm does steal the deal. And 3-0 for Nova PH side, but this is where Isolate was really dominating Shigure pretty much the entire game here until maybe up till the end. As Isolate, look at that, just going in so aggressive. Shigure tries to turn, but you can't turn when you have so many stacks on you. The hemorrhage stacks is just way too strong right there. And Alap, they are trying to get the steal onto the Cloud Dragon right there, and Marky just get caught, 2 men here. I really thought this was all Nova PH game, and they were trying to go for the Rift. I believe they weren't able to get the Rift out there. They tried to get the catch onto Marky. Marky just exploded right there, and they were really dominating this early stage of the game.
As we can see it here, Nova PH definitely had a very interesting early game advantage here that they were working out in their favor. But Alap right now showing that they were a force to be reckoned with here. Very interesting turn of events here. And I do believe that Isolate right now, very scary indeed there with the Decimate Apprehend right into the Noxian Guillotine as soon as he gets those stacks of Hemorrhage right there. But this was very beautiful there coming in from the side of Jareen, Jengsu, as well as Jareen, that they were able to actually poke out some really interesting fights. As we head into the 9-minute marks of this replay here, we're gonna go, look at that, just barely even a minute, we immediately see the Cataclysm onto 2, and this was where Kalem was in a lot of trouble here, got exploded over with the ultimate that came in from the side of Nova PH, as well as Alap trying their best to actually secure it. Redemption comes down and they want to go for the heal, immediately go for the Baron, but I think after this was where the steal came in, and this, I think, very close to this was where the turn of events definitely worked out in favor of Alap. Could have felt that Nova PH were able to close out the game a bit earlier if it wasn't for the Baron steal.
Yeah, I mean, still, Alap was just fighting so strong. Look at Isolate just dealing so much damage right. Jexu just buying a lot of time. He does get the 5 stack. He gets the 5 stack onto Zaya as well and gets the down before he is taken away. And Jexu just bought so much time for the rest to get those stacks in. Alap were able to get even the Inferno Dragon as well. They have 2 very strong dragons in this game. They're able to deal so much damage. They're able to kite so well. And Nova PH, I really thought like, how are they going to get back into this game? I know that they have the team fight, I know they have the damage, but Alap just poking really well. But this is where we see Rana just being so aggressive right there, so proactive, dealing so much damage to Jean, as Jean will be taken down immediately. And Nova PH, they're like, alright, 1 man down,
oh boy,
no one less problem. They will try to go for the Baron, but look at Jexu goes in, gets the smite, gets the steal, and Alap were able to still be in this game. Nova PH, I'm pretty sure they were like, wait a minute, what's happening right now? And as their turrets are falling one by one, and I feel like Alap, they were like feeling so confident here. Isolate does try to get caught, but look at him, still so tanky right there. Tries to turn, but Rada will get the kill immediately. And again, they still have the Baron Ball, so trying to force out the bottom turret here as Nova PH, they're gonna like, alright, this is enough. right now. I'm gonna try to kill you as Gene, stuck in the pit once again, tries to run away. He has the blast back, but Nova Page, they just kept chasing him down. You can hide, but you cannot run as Alap. Just slowly, they have the Cloud Dragon, so they're a bit faster here, but they are not fast enough to run away from the chase of Nova PH.
Very beautiful there with the Feather Storm coming in from the side of Nova PH. They were able to just sustain it out and just push out over to the bot side here, as we're going to be seeing coming in from the side of Nova PH. They want to be able to get all of these objectives, but look at that radar right now, was getting caught right into the apprehend, right into the decimate, but this was going to be a turn of events. However, before he could be taken down, we're going to be seeing the Nox in Guillotine get dropped here, as we're going to be seeing that it is going to be Alap that took advantage of these situations here. A lot of it was mainly because of the Baron Steel, but this is where the turn of events happen here. Nova PH was like, you did it to us, we're doing it back to you. Beautifully done there, coming in from the side of Nova PH, as they were able to get the Smite Steal, even though that we did see that coming in from the side of Chianese, it is going to be him that gets sent back into the grey screen, but this was where the turn of events worked out in favor of the side of Nova PH. They were able to close it out, mainly because of the Janna ultimate giving a lot of sustain, but it is going to be Shigur that gets taken down despite going golden, despite going a GA.
Yeah, I mean, again, I really thought Allah was going to go for another steal here. The 6 bomb just a little bit short as Radha is in the front line, taking a lot of damage. Caleb does take him down, but Nova PH, they still got the Baron. At the end of the day, they're going to be so strong right there. But even with their strength, they were still not really able to push in as Alap. They have so much wave play with the Ziggs, with the Ezreal, with the Lux in general. So they had to be a bit worried in general. They're just playing it slow. Shiguri trying to go for a kill onto Isolate. Isolate still so tanky. The 5 stacks is going to come in. The Decimate is going to come in. Another 5 stacks will go onto Chianese as he gets a nice Cataclysm onto the Lee Sin right there. But they're going to be taking a lot of damage, but they're feeling very well. They get the pick off onto Corki there, and immediately Nova PH, they have to back off as they're just way too weak and way not as strong as they thought they were.
Yeah, not as strong as they thought they were here as Nova PH right now. Look at the amount of damage that's coming in. And despite the fact that Chinese came in with a beautiful Cataclysm, it seems that the Arcade Shift definitely coming in from the side of Caleb was the reason why he was just so slippery over to the bot side. Though beautifully done coming in from the side of Nova PH. They had to send 2 damage dealers over to the bot side here. Immediately they go for the teleport, and this was where the turn of events definitely worked out in favor for the side of Alap, in favor of the side of Nova PH. There goes the True Shot Barrage, was able to actually come back into this here. Luckily enough, it was Nova PH and their ability to keep this fight coming. And as you can see here, Caleb right now will be going golden right after that here, despite the fact that the Feather Storm does come out. So Nova PH were able to close it out very well indeed, as they're going to be moving forward and close out the game from the top side.
This is probably the most back and forth game that we've watched
Thus
the entire Summoners Warriors Summoners Odyssey. I'm stumbling my words here as this game was just way too intense. It was really anyone's game, but at the end of the day, it will be Nova PH game to take, and they will be once again going to the grand finals of Wild Rift Summoners Odyssey. And well, we take a breather right here. I mean, that was just an amazing set. Of course, we are going to go into the grand finals very soon. Any final thoughts before we go into the break, Hound?
Because that game was so intense, and because us casters almost lost our minds and our voices, we're going to take a 5-minute break instead before we go into the grand finals. I don't know about you guys, that's going to give you a lot of time to make your coffee, make your tea, get yourself a snack, kick your feet up, because we can't spell fun without you. He is Chef, and he is cooking up a storm. I'm Hound, and I'm barking my way into your hearts. We will be back with more League of Legends Wild Rift Summoners Odyssey, brought to you by IRL Asia, partnered up with Homiee, sponsored by Inch Theory and Odysseys Malaysia. Don't you dare go anywhere. Join us for the grand final.
Taking time is over before you know you're older. So sober, alone, you getting my cold shoulder. You crying like it's rain, you causing all the pain. No closure, I'm colder. You getting nothing, Joker.
Down.
Hai, saya Muhammad Nur Syakir bin Ismail, ataupun lebih dikenali sebagai Syak. Saya, orang kata pengalaman saya dululah. Pengalaman saya
bekerja dalam industri e-sport ni bermula daripada cyber cafe. Di mana saya bekerja di cyber cafe dan hari-hari saya main game je. Bila main game ni kita tahulah orang edit game ni macam mana, hari-hari kena main juga game tu. Lepas tu saya dapat peluang macam join event crew untuk tournament yang ada dekat Malaysia ni ya. So saya tak ada terikat dengan mana-mana company ke, tak kerja full time dengan orang. Saya as a freelancer je. So di mana freelancer ni saya bekerja dengan company-company yang besar, orang kata lebih orang kenal sekarang macam TGC, Orange Esport, Mushroom. Semua ni kita orang mereka ni akan anjurkan tournament yang besar, tengok pada game apa yang dia buat, saya akan jadi macam event crew dia orang. So saya pun macam shock aku pun dah jadi macam Sting aku
Sting aku, yahoo.
So bila di mana dalam tahun lepas, hujung tahun lepas, saya ada kawan saya ajak, Syak, aku ada satu tempat baru ni, IRL Asia. So aku kata okey, boleh, aku boleh join, tak ada masalah. So aku pun datang masuk IRL Asia. So aku tahu IRL Asia ni adalah multi-tainment company. Dia bukan fokus on e-sport je, dia ada macam-macam. Dia ada orang kata dari segi music industry, kau boleh main gitar, main piano, kau boleh jadi penyanyi, kau boleh jadi pengubah lagu, kau boleh jadi producer lagu. So aku pun tak lama lagi akan jadi penyanyi, tak silap aku rasa. Apa lagi? IRL Asia. Aku dah masuk dalam ni, aku antara salah satu produk daripada IRL Asia. So apa lagi? Mainlah join dengan kita orang sekali. Tak ada, orang kata tak ada apa-apa halangan. Kita pun tengah mencari bakat-bakat baru, talent-talent baru, player-player baru, ataupun nak jadi belakang takbir yang baru. IRL menjemput anda.
Rooftop party, jump party, bomb party, rooftop party, jump party, bomb party, rooftop party, jump party, rooftop party, warehouse party, rooftop party, jump party, rooftop party, like to get naughty, rooftop party, jump, rooftop party, jump, rooftop.
Make it clap.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to IRL Asia's YouTube channel. I'm Young Faith, and today we'll be taking a look at Summoners Odysseys plays for the week. Here we can see Ziggs from the side of Daiwan. He will steal the Baron here as Fiora tries to salvage the fight. She won't be able to as the Baron and the fight will slip away from their hands. That was some fantastic plays this week for Summoners Odyssey. Remember to subscribe and like our YouTube and Facebook page for IRL Asia. This is Neon Faith signing out, and I'll see you in the next video.
Make it clap.
Rooftop party, we can get naughty.
You getting nothing, Joker.
Get down. Get up.
You getting nothing, Joker.
And welcome back back, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, summoners from all across Southeast Asia and the rest of the world. This is the League of Legends Wild Rift Summoners Odyssey, organized by IRL Asia, partnered up with Homiee, sponsored by Inch Theory and Sadie's Malaysia. We've got tons of action for you lined up. He's Chef, he's cooking up a storm. I am Hound, I am barking my way right into your hearts, and man, oh man, has it been a crazy game. As my friend Tony the Tiger would say, it's a great day.
That was it was a great game, but it was a tiring game in general because it was just back to back to back action in general. Like I don't think there was a fight even like every 1 minute, 30 minutes or so. I mean 1 minute, every 1 minute, every 30 seconds there was a fight in general.
I think that was one of the highest fight rates we've had thus far. It was very back and forth, but I felt that it wasn't entirely mostly on the kills. I think it was mostly on some of the objective fights that were really back and forth. It was literally a push and pull, and even though the score was I think 21 to 14 or 16 if I'm not mistaken, right?
Dead even.
It was pretty dead even.
Yeah, it was dead even the entire way. The kill score did not matter as it was just all pretty much a coin flip. Like any team could have won that game. It was just, I really believe it was just that one Elder take. Whoever took the Elder was just taking the game in general, as the Elder was just going to be able to help them win that fight in general.
That is why League of Legends Wild Rift is one of the bestest games out there. I say bestest, not best, because that is how best it is. Because all it takes is just one Baron steal or one Dragon steal for you to just crumble the hopes of a team that has been consistently performing in the form of Nova PH Esports. However, this grand final games is going to be featuring Oligarchs going up against Nova PH. Now let's go through the history here. Oligarchs has won thus far already. Nova PH also has won. So both these teams are champions, but one of them will have to settle for second place. Who will it be? Will it be a 2-0? Will it be a 2-1? Will it be Oligarchs? Will it be Nova PH? You'll have to wait and see, because man, oh man, has it been one of those days where we witnessed such a heck of display of skill coming forward here. Now let's take a look at some of the comments here coming in from John Harvey Mendoza. Let's go Oligarchs. Kenji, Marfil, Correa dropping in some love for Oligarchs as well. Adrian, James and Alcala giving in a lot of love towards Oligarchs. Rexy J. Kano, Des Calzota and Apizups giving in a lot of love for the Oligarchs. I don't know about you guys, but we feel that a lot of love for Oligarchs here. Where the love for Nova PH, baby? Where the love for Nova PH? Give some love to Nova PH. And if you guys just joined us, remember, drop us some likes and share the stream out. And do remember to follow our pages wherever you like to follow, whether it's Facebook, YouTube, or Twitch. Make sure to help us reach that 10K follower mark, because that is how we will be able to push out more and more content for you guys. If you love our efforts and attempts to give you guys more and more League of Legends Wild Rift every day, that's all you gotta do. It's a simple click of a button on your PC or click of your finger. Just put your finger here and just click like there and you are done. It's just simple as that.
Yeah, I mean, still, thank you guys all for the support so far. Let's take a look at the brackets as we're gonna see who has made it to the grand finals. As you said before, Oligarchs will be going up against Nova PH, two returning champions right here. So whoever wins this will be a multi-win champion for Wild Rift Summoners Odyssey. It's gonna be a great fight. I wouldn't be surprised if we see a game 3 in this match, as both teams are just so strong right now. I mean, Oligarchs, they are on a roll 2 times in a row in the grand finals. Are they gonna make a 2-peat in this Wild Rift Summoners Odyssey?
What's important to note here coming in from both these teams is the fact that they both are potentially going to be two-time winners here. And I mean, I had to say that because that's the meme, right? So we will have to wait and see whether it's going to be Oligarchs or Nova PH Esports. And I don't know about you guys, but judging from the logos, both these teams very fierce indeed.
Yeah, I mean, very nice logos. Oligarchs especially. I really want to see if they can keep their win streak going. They just only won yesterday and they want more. They want blood. They're already in the grand finals. Nova PH as well. No strangers to the grand finals in general. I mean, I'm very interested to see how they'll actually draft these matches in general, because both teams, I think they want to favor the Lee Sin. They want to favor the Camille, the Gragas as well.
Yeah.
So we are going to be able to see how this draft even goes. I mean, even the last time, Akali was open, they still didn't pick, so we are going to be able to, no speculations, no more.
No
We're
more.
gonna check the drafts and the bannings.
No crystal ball for us to see into the future. Where the future is now, we will be able to see the Gragas being banned out on the first rotation. So look for Nova PH to either ban out the Lee Sin or maybe even the Camille for the second rotation of the ban phase here. But Ziggs
yeah.
going to be banned out on the first rotation here. So I was pretty much wrong for this first rotation. But remember, Camille as well is going to be open. Kaisa is going to be banned out here, coming in from the side of Nova PH Esports. Really interested to see what Oligarchs are going to be going for. Maybe a Braum pickup, maybe a Braum ban, maybe a Camille ban. But we may actually see even a Kali banned out here because we did see Nova PH actually play it out. But no, it's going to be the J4. So we're going to be seeing Camille being picked out on the first rotation, or maybe even the Braum picked out on the first rotation as well. Normally when they want to be picking out the Braum is mainly because that they want to be securing a very strong support pickup over to the bot side here. Not very strong for the Enchanter pickups over to the bot side. So judging from the meta thus far, that is what is going to be working out. We're going to be going very soon into the pick phase as we go into it. How it's here right now, judging from it, Braum, yep. As we see it already, it is going to be the Braum here. Chianese immediately look at that. They both, wait, no Kaisa, no Kaisa, Brian. No Kaisa, Brian. Yeah, Camille, yep. So as we said already, right, we're going to be seeing that as soon as the Braum is going to be picked up here, Lee Sin as well as Camille being picked out for the side of Nova PH. They want to be denying those picks onto Oligarchs here, and I think this is going to be a very wise choice here. But with Sayo playing on the Braum, it's going to be very important to note that peel is going to be an issue here. Odysseys Shigur actually going on the hover of the Malphite. I do like what Sai is going to be picking up here. Sai has been very detrimental to the enemy team on the Darius here. Will be able to dunk his way into your heart with tons of damage of the Noxian Guillotine as well as the Decimate and Apprehend. Very interesting to see how these two teams of Oligarchs as well as Nova PH are going to...
Zaya Corki again?
No. I don't think they're going to go Zaya Corki. They might actually go Zaya. They might actually go Zaya Corki, maybe, but I don't think so because judging from if they're going to go Seraphine,
mid, I think.
Then Seraphine might actually go mid.
Yeah,
Janna might actually go for the bot side. I do like this because the reason why is that if Seraphine is actually going to be in the mid side, they will be able to sustain, and because of the cheapness of the support items, she will be a lot more. She will be able to hit those utility spikes very early. But look at that though. Caught MF in 4K on the Vi, Chezu on the Ari, and we have seen Chezu actually play Ari really well with the pickoffs as well as the dashes, the 3 dashes that come in with the ultimate. So what do you think about these two compositions here as both of them come full circle?
I mean, we've seen Oligarchs play this comp so well. As you saw, Sai yesterday was rampaging on the opponents as reunions. They did not even have a chance against Sai. But Nova PH, they're drafting a draft that they like to play a lot. Rada loves playing the Seraphine here. I feel like the last time we actually watched them, in the last few days, Rada just played Seraphine every single game. I believe that some teams even just banned it out immediately. They don't want to deal with the Seraphine no more. They're going to have Shiguri on the Camille, Janna support, Lee Sin, so standard, so strong. Very interested to see how the top side will go, as I feel like the top side is quite 50-50 here. If Darius gets the lead, he'll be in the lead lah. If Camille gets the lead, she'll be in the lead lah. But I mean, I still feel like it'll favor Shiguri a bit more, as Camille has a lot more utility to bring.
Yeah, I feel that the Camille definitely has a lot of a lot of utility to bring in. Not only utility, a lot of damage as well with the precision protocol as well as the tactical suite. The fact that we are ready to go into game number 1 of our potential best of 3. We will not speculate anymore. We shall have to wait and see as the siren is going to go up. Blue and red lights permeate the screen as we head into game number 1 of this grand finals between Oligarchs and Nova PH. Will we see a potential third game, or will we need only 2 games to realize who is going to be the 2-time winners of the League of Legends Wild Rift Summoners Odyssey, brought to you by IRL Asia.
Yeah, again, Brian's gonna do the same thing that he's been doing every single game, just hanging around mid, level 1, just tries to get some mid prio. Chezu does know this as well, but he's gonna get hit by the second skill coming up from Noah. Brian, the E as well coming up from Rada will be able to deal some damage, but Brian still in the lane, just dealing so much. But it looks like Oligarchs, they are aware of this. Sayo is in the mid lane. He did help Leech for caught in 4K around the red buff here. So it's going to be pretty even so far. Nova PH are going to be having some slight lead, as they do love to play this kind of macro game here. But in the bottom side, I mean, I don't think they're going to be able to get a lot of kills, as Careless and Ruler are both very strong players. But Careless again taking a lot of damage, and Sayo as well taking a lot from the Ruler. So it looks like Nova PH are winning this lane very, very well. They have a lot of priority right here, but Chieni is going to be very aggressive, trying to get a lot of damage onto Sai. Sai is solo, he does get the heal with his first skill, so no kills right there. Nova PH are being so aggressive in this game.
Alright, so we're going to be seeing that between these two teams, they may actually be in a little bit of trouble here, as we're going to be seeing some pings here, as we're going to be seeing Chinese right now in a little bit of trouble here. He's going to be waiting for the wall jump. Very, very wise indeed, baiting out the punch coming in from the side of Caught MF in 4K.
Yeah, so Oligarchs are going to be able to get the top side scuttle, whereas Nova PH are going to go for the bottom side. Look for the bottom side is a little bit more important as it has a lot of map control, as there's 2 people in the bottom side. There could be 4 people in the bottom side if you count the mid laners here. So Oligarchs, there's still, I mean, both teams in general are still very, very much even here, but I do believe Nova PH have a lot of priority in the bottom side. Look at Careless, look at Sayo. They're 1 level away from Ruler. They can't even get close to the minions to even get some farm here. So Nova PH are doing this lane very, very well in general.
Yeah, very, very well in general here, and I do think that that is going to be very not to say relative, excuse me, very conducive with the fact that they want to be getting as much of the turret priority as they can, get as much damage over towards the bot side. They want to be resetting, and immediately we do see that cooldown boots are going to go over to Brian, and as we're going to be seeing here, for Ruler as well, Vampiric Scepter, as well as the Recurve Bow, going to give him a little bit of on-hit damage with the Recurve Bow and a little bit of sustain with the Vampiric Scepter.
Yeah, I mean, still, no kills happening so far. We did see Cheney try to go for that early engage, but Sai might try to get some stacks in, but he is level 4 though. Shigure is level 5, so you have to be careful. You're taking a lot of damage. I think Sai just realized that, wait a minute, I'm not level 5 yet. Now I'm level 5. Maybe I can try to go for an all-in, but Shigure has a lot of HP, so still Sai has to be a bit careful here, as Shigure is having a lot of lane priority. Shiani is in the building. Sai tries to go in with the apprehend, but won't be going a little bit all in. But the Hextech Ultimatum does call it come in. Shiani does get the first blood. It will be killing off Sai, and Sai will be breathing, not a sigh of relief, will be breathing a sigh of pain.
Very nicely done there, coming in from the side of Nova PH. Very, very well coordinated indeed, and I felt that Chinese was very, very wise to use that fog of war and the lack of information that was coming in towards the side of Oligarchs to actually secure that kill onto Sai, because we have seen again and again that Sai has been very detrimental towards the hopes of a lot of teams to try to secure a win here. As we're going to be seeing, as we're going to be seeing the 4-minute mark slowly approaches, that it is going to be a 1-0 slight little lead here for the side of Nova PH, as Oligarchs right now struggling a little bit in terms of their positioning.
Yeah, it looks like Oligarchs are going to be spotting out the dragon here, the Cloud Dragon, the winningest dragon. They want to secure this Rift Herald, I mean, not the Rift Herald, the Rift Scuttler, I mean, the baby Rift Herald, give vision for their team. But it looks like they're not going to commit here. They're actually just trying to go for the kill onto Zaya. Instead, Ruler is going to be getting the ultimate out. The Feather Storm tries to get a root in. Sayo just blocking a lot of their damage here. Now Oligarchs are going to finally start up the dragon. They want to secure the Rift Scuttler. They want to start with the dragon. And this dragon is going to be so good for that side. Jenny's trying to go in. Looks like Vi is going to go in with the ultimate as well. On to Jenny. Jenny is solo. He does have the GA though, so he's going to have a second life. The redemption is going to come up. Going to deal some damage. Going to get some heal. It looks like Brian uses the ultimate as well, but Chiani is taking way too much damage. Jeju is in the backline, and Careless as well. He really wants this kill, but it looks like he won't get it. He will actually get it. Ruler will trade out his life 1-for-1 right there. But Oligarchs do win this fight 3-1, and I think they're able to get this mountain. This is a Cloud Dragon right here, unless it looks like Rada tries to poke it out. I don't think he's able to do anything about this.
Yeah, I can't do anything about this. Sai with the flash apprehend right into the decimate. Crippling strikes. Might be a Noxian guillotine. A bombing dunk right onto the head of the Seraphine.
Yeah, I mean, very, very nicely done. I don't know what Rada was thinking there. I think he didn't realize that Sai was around the area, so he got caught. So Oligarchs are gonna feel very, very happy about that. But even with that dragon, even with those 4 kills, Nova PH are still up in the gold. So their macro is still there. They don't need an objective to get that slight gold lead. So the game is very, very even though Oligarchs, they do have a very, very strong dragon in their hands, being the Cloud Dragon here.
Right, so 4 for 2. No, excuse me, not 4 for 2. 4 to 2 here. Oligarchs with a slight lead, but it seems that coming in from the side of Nova PH, they will be able to open up one turret over to the top side here, which means that Rift Herald is going to be in their favor. So Oligarchs recognizes this. They want to be moving towards the Rift Herald, and we have seen it time and time again that Oligarchs very, very much concerned about getting to this other priority. Oh wait, caught MF in 4K. Beautiful assault and battery there right into the charm. Beautifully done. Glacial Fissure a little bit too much there coming in. They didn't need to throw out that Glacial Fissure to actually lock it down. A little bit too much coming in from the side of Oligarchs, but better to be safe than sorry here as they secure their Rift Herald.
Yeah, and also Shigure did get a solo kill onto Sai once again. Sai not catching a break in this game, but Oligarchs, they do get a return in the end. But even with all those objectives, Nova PH are still up in the gold, still 1,000 gold ahead. They are still very, very much in this game, but Oligarchs are trying to be more proactive, trying to get all the objectives that they can, even though they haven't gotten a single turret yet. Shigure is working on the bottom tier 1 turret here. Careless just being there, just trying to push up the minion wave, just trying to clear it out. He wants to get farm on his own as well, so he needs to be able to scale up here. But Nova PH, they might go for an engage on the mid side. Shanice is in the building. He's trying to go in. The stunning wave just barely misses onto Chezu right there, but they're probably grouping up right now. They have 4 people making a beeline all the way to Ansel, and Braum is there to try to save the day. They will spot him out. They will just smartly not go in. Giannis wants to get the D-ward as well. So Oligarchs, they spot that gank attempt, and Nova PH were not able to get anything out of it.
They weren't able to get anything out of it here, and it seems that Nova PH as well as Oligarchs right now looking towards jostling for position. It seems that there is going to be no lane free right now. Maybe they might actually push out towards the mid side for the side of Oligarchs, but it seems that bottom side priority here is starting to build up for the side of Oligarchs. Our Sayo there tries to jump in but gets immediately cancelled with that feather call there, definitely coming in from the side of the Zaya. We do see that ruler right now as 3 other members for the side of Nova PH are going to be jostling for position, and as we do see that Shigur is going to be very much concerned about, oh wait, very nicely done there, avoiding the decimate coming in from the side of Sai, making sure that he's not able to sustain it out and get a little bit of that HP back.
Yeah, I mean, still, this game is just so close. Oligarchs, they got the objectives. They're trying to get a turret here, but Nova PH again still up in the goal. They're trying to look for something. The feather stock misses on everyone right there. Awit Sayo is in the front line. Looks like Rada wants to come in as well. Chenny's got a nice kick, the inside kick at that. They will get the kill immediately onto Careless, but a nice ultimate comes in from Brian, is healing everyone back up. Chenny will have the GA to survive. He's very low. 1 hit away. Looks like Chezu wants to get the last hit. They won't be able to, but instead, God MF in 4K will come in, but in the back, Rada will be killing off Chezu as well. So it's gonna be a 2-for-1 in favor of Nova PH.
This is going to be very interesting indeed. Both these teams playing it very close indeed here. 1,000 gold advantage for the side of Oligarchs here, for the side of Nova PH, slowly building up. As we're going to be seeing a big fight here coming in between Shigo as well as Sai. Beautiful tactical position there, tactical precision on towards the Sai as he was able to decimate and get out. Honeyfoot will sustain Shigor and will be able to make you stay in the lane a little bit longer, as we do see Oligarchs right now summoning the Herald over to the bot side here, and this is going to work out wonders for them. Why? Because it's going to give a lot of pressure, and that means that members of Nova PH right now has to respond. Oh my goodness. Oh, Shianese almost gets caught out. Luckily enough, he does have members of his team right now, may actually be in position to fight this out, but they have to be careful though, because the Herald actually gets past this this mid side of the bot. The middle point of the bot lane here is going to be very detrimental indeed. This is where Oligarchs actually has to pull the trigger onto the Drake here.
Yeah, I mean, Nova PH, they're trying to get into position here. You do see Khaled trying to do some damage onto Rada, but Rada does have the sustain with the second ability right there. Now this gives Oligarchs the ability to get into this pit. They're trying to get control here. The Baron has also spawned, but Nova PH, they're trying to back off here quite peculiar, as this is the Inferno Dragon. Giving it up is going to be quite scary, but it looks like they're not confident in winning this fight at all. So Oligarchs are going to secure another dragon right there. 2 very strong dragons here, the Inferno Drake and also the Cloud Dragon as well.
So we're going to be seeing here coming in from the side of Oligarchs as well as Nova PH. Both these teams right now really much looking for control, but Oligarchs right now yet to score one yet to score one turret in their favor. As we're going to be seeing here, one turret has been taken off on the side of Oligarchs. Oligarchs right now looking towards responding to the push over to the mid side here, but oh my goodness, beautiful Howling Gale there right into the charm. This could be a kaboom there coming in. Jezu right now doing in a lot of work. Don't know why the assault and battery was targeted towards him. I felt that the assault and battery would have done really well onto Ruler here compared to securing that kill onto the support. Very, very interesting turn of events here coming in from the side of Oligarchs.
I mean, Ruler was just kiting so well. Like, you probably want to kill Ruler before you kill anyone else. They were afraid that maybe Janna can help with the disengage, so they want to take out that target right there. So Oligarchs, they were trading 1 for 1, but I think it's going to still be in Nova PH favor. They got a better kill. They got the kill onto Jeju right there. So still very much in the lead, 2,000 gold, even down 2 dragons. They're still up 2 turrets, they're up in the macros, and Oligarchs are just trying to find their way back into this game, even getting all these very, very important objectives here. Shigure going to be pushing up the bottom lane side again, trying to defend it. The Sai will be taken down immediately. Shigure, he's not going to go for the 1-on-1, but the apprehend will coming from Sai. 5 stacks already coming out from Darius, and it looks like Shigure is going to be able to run away. Jenny will be coming on the top side. It looks like COD MFE 4K will come in on the top. She will be trying to get in with the engage, but no real opportunities to get the ultimate in. So they will just secure the turret as the bottom side will be taken away by Shigure.
Alright, so we're going to be seeing a very, very strong push here coming in from the side of Oligarchs. They be mostly giving a lot of attention towards the mid-side turret, and this is going to be opening up. We'll look at that 3 for 3 here in terms of turrets, but it's going to be a slight little lead here coming in from the side of Oligarchs. Death Rush there being set up from the side of Oligarchs here. Nova PH not going to bite on that piece of death right there that's waiting for them in their jungle. So I think that Nova PH very, very wisely so decide to back off, but this could be another opportunity for Nova PH to turn it around. If they're able to get priority over to the top and mid side, they will be able to contest the Baron.
This game is still so close right there. Oligarchs were trying to find another pickoff right there, but COD 4K is not able to catch anyone in 4K for his side, and Nova PH, they're just playing this fight so well. They just feels like they know where Oligarchs are, even without what we have the mind reading sense, as Shigure will get apprehended by Sai once again. It's going to be a 1v1. Now it's Shigure's turn to run away, as he is so scared of the damage that's coming out from Sai right there. So still no kills happening for so long, but it looks like Sai is going to get engaged on the bottom lane as the Hextech Ultimate does come out. I don't think Sai is going to survive this. He won't get healed up, but Shigure is so low, the stacks will take him down, but this gives Oligarch another opportunity to go for the Baron here. Radha is caught all alone, tries to charm everyone out by sticking way too much damage. Ruler is all alone as well, does get the Feather Stop, tries to deal some damage, has to flash away. It looks like Jenny is in the front line, does get the Zonias as well. It looks like Brian as well will be able to heal everyone else. Jeju will get taken down, so it's a 1v1 so far. Kalas is so low, he doesn't get the Zonias just in time. He needs one hit. Ruler does get the hit here. Caught him in 4K, and Saya has to run away. They're all so low as caught in 4K. Will get sniped out by the Lee Sin as well. Nova PH, they turned that fight around, and with this, they're able to get the Baron right there.
This is going to be a very interesting win condition here for the side of Nova PH. It is going to go show that this fight is very, very close between Oligarchs and Nova PH. Both these teams right now looking towards securing that Baron. Teleport has come down, and they will be able to get it without much contention, and this could be the start of the game over here for the side of Oligarchs. Oligarchs right now still very much in the game here. About 3,000 gold advantage in favor of the side of Nova PH. Another Drake is going to actually exacerbate this lead here, but we are not going to count out Oligarchs here. 2 members for the side of Nova PH are very low. Redemption has come down. It is going to be Nova PH that get the Ocean Dragon as they're going to be fighting out. Sai is going to be in the middle of it. Tries to go for the Destiny, will not be enough, as we're going to be seeing one by one. They are going to be taken up. Look at that beautiful stuff that we got. Another one for the side of Ruler. Ruler right now shows why he rules the Rift. Over on the bot side here, we're going to be seeing that 5-man still alive for the side of Nova PH, as we're going to be seeing that Oligarchs right now looking towards pushing out that top side with the Minions.
I mean, caught in 4K just got deleted right there. It looked like a nice ultimate. It looked like he got a lot of knockouts, but immediately taken down by Nova PH, and Nova PH is playing this fight so well. Ruler is just unstoppable right now. He's 14,000 gold net worth right there, trying to finish up the last item right here. And I even look at the other side, look at Careless. Careless is still trying to finish up his Mortal Reminder, and Ruler just really ruling this entire game, and Nova PH as well. They're trying to rule this game. They still have the Baron buff, and Oligarchs, they're still doing very well. Just trying to clear out the minions here. They're trying to stall out the game as they still believe they have a chance, but it's going to be very hard for their side as Nova PH are still so strong. Ruler, it looks like they're not really able to get the focus onto Ruler in general, so I don't really know what Oligarchs can do to actually get back into this game.
Okay, I think what Oligarchs can do is they have to be very defensive indeed here, because they don't want to be losing another turret here. Turret is going to go slowly get taken out. Unbreakable there, trying to at least negate a little bit of the minion pressure here, but it may not be enough as knock in on Oligarch's door is going to be Nova PH. Nova PH right now trying to basically push it out, but the sustain is very strong onto Radha. Radha right now does have the ultimate here. It could be a huge problem for the side of Oligarchs here if they're not too careful. Look at that, the Apprehend will be able to go. Tactical Sweep right into Precision Protocol will not be enough to get that damage off onto side, but it will be detrimental to him. All those little damage that will work out. The charm did not land, but there goes the Hexa Ultimatum. Keizu goes golden. There goes Glacial Fissure onto 2, but it's not going to be enough there. It's going to be a double kill going over to Ruler. Ruler right now doing a lot of work as the Nexus is in view.
Yeah, it looks like they want to go for more. They just want to clear up all the turrets. Yes, Ruler is still so healthy. He's just able to melt everyone on the Oligarch side. The two-shot barrage does come out, tries to deter their push, but the turrets are melting one by one. Tierney does get the turret at the end. Careless is trying to one-on-one Ruler and dealing a lot of damage as well. The Feather Storm does come out Ruler. They have to back away. They got what they needed. The damage has been done. Sai is getting ganked by 2 people here, but he's trying to fight Shigure. He does have the 5 stacks in. Shigure does get the flash and he does get the dunk as well. Now it looks like Radha has to be very careful here. Colin 4K will get the kill. So a nice pick up coming up from Oligarch's side, but I feel like the damage has still been done. Losing those 2 inhibitor turrets right there is going to be a lot of problems for their side.
40 seconds right now for both those Nova players. If they go for the Drake, if they go for the Baron, they have a lot of time here. This is an opportunity for Oligarchs to actually close this out. Nova PH right now in a lot of trouble, but Nova PH, they are known to actually play this out very risky, as we do see that coming in from the side of Oligarchs. They want to be getting as much information as they can compared to Nova PH. Nova PH right now trying to get that position right. If Tierney's will be able to get this steal, it is going to be a game changer for him.
Yeah, he did it again and he might do it. He did it before, he might do it again. It looks like he's trying to go for it, but Colin 4K might be catching him out first. The GA does come up, but Ruler is here. He's dealing a lot of damage. They have to back up. A legendary comes up from Ruler as he's dealing all this damage. Jesu is in the front line. He does get hit with the Hextech Ultimatum right there, but it looks like Nova PH are winning this fight. Oligarchs, they went for a desperate play. They wanted to kill Tierney so bad, but instead they will be taken down. 4 for nothing for the side of Nova PH, and with this, it's gonna be the game for their side. They're gonna be taking the first game of the Grand Finals. Very well done coming from them, and Oligarchs, they played it well, but it's not enough.
It's not enough coming in from the side of Oligarchs. Nova PH definitely showing what it is to turn it around and play from behind. Congratulations to Nova PH, but they still have another game to win to make sure that they secure their spot and be the 2-time winner of this entire tournament. I don't know about you guys, but man, oh man, 2 times is the way to go.
Still so close. Like, all these games so far just been really close. Could have been anyone's game. All it took was just one fight to just turn everything around. And Oligarchs, they had to go for that Baron there. If they didn't, I mean, they were so worried about Lee Sin in general. They went for him, but it did not matter. Ruler was in the fight. He was just able to clean house and clean up, and they got everyone down except for Colin 4K. Colin 4K, the only one left alive, not able to defend the base. And let's take a look at the stats as well. Ruler, MVP, 10, 1, and 3. A bit too much.
Ruler was basically out of control in my opinion. Every time he threw out the Feather Storm, someone was bound to just get obliterated from the map, and I felt that that was just something that worked really well from the side of Nova PH. It seems that despite the fact that I think Kaisa was banned out, right?
Yes.
Yeah, despite the fact that Ruler doesn't have his Kaisa, he is still very much a huge threat towards the hopes of Oligarchs to be the two-time champion, but it's not going to be enough here. They do have another potential 2 games to go. I mean, we do have to go to game number 2 for a tiebreaker here. Not to say a tiebreaker to determine whether or not it's going to go 2-0 or whether it's going to go 1-1 here for the side of Oligarchs. So Oligarchs still has quite a bit of room to rally and come back into this game. But man, oh man, remember, we do not have any breaks for the grand finals here. We are going to go very, very quickly into the next game after we are done looking at the stats. But man, look at that. A very different story here coming in for Zara Nova PH in terms of goal share.
Yeah, I mean, it was the goal looks like it's all red, but I really believe that was quite even so far up till the end, up till the 30-minute mark, as we see a big dip towards the Nova PH side. They got many good fights. Ruler were just out of control at that point, and they were able to snowball it. They were able to end the game. Even though they got picked off, it did not matter as Oligarchs. They cannot defend it with just one hot MF in 4K. The poor guy, he was just left all alone by their team. But of course, with that, we are going to take a look at the replays. So let's take a look at the highlights, Hound.
All right, let's take a look at it. Match replay, relive the moments, this back and forth game here coming in, and this was where some of the early fights were coming in. We do see that a lot of the fights were actually based on the objectives rather than a lot of the solo fights. But look at that though, Chianese was actually very much in position. He kind of knew, and look at that, immediately with the Hextech Ultimatum came in, got the first blood, Chef. Very impressive coming in from the side of Nova PH, but at the Dragon here was going to be telling another story here, Chef.
Yeah, I mean, the rotations coming out from Chianese is just so good, but here we have Oligarchs going to go winning one of their first fights right there, I think. So Sai is in the front line, he tries to go in, but actually Brian is stalling so much time for their side, gets a nice ultimate. We do see Chezu going in, tries to get the last hit onto Janna here. Ruler and Careless both trading their lives out 1-for-1, but this gives Oligarchs a good opportunity to start up the Cloud Dragon right here, the winningest dragon, but it's not winningest if they didn't win this game. We do see Rada trying to stall, trying to buy some time, but getting caught by Sai here. I believe Sai just walking up. He did spot him, but was not expecting the flash to come in and was able to take Rada down. Sai getting a revenge as he was basically camped around the top side.
All right, get bombed there coming in from the side of Sai. Sai definitely was a very interesting factor here, but this was a crazy play coming in from Nova PH. Very well done indeed. I felt that ultimate that came in from Brian was very well done there, but it was very unfortunate indeed. But look at that, Chianese was able to get away, and we saw the longest assault and battery that was committed here in the League of Legends Wild Rift Summoners Odyssey. Beautiful stuff there being shown from the side of Oligarchs, but it's not going to be enough here, as we do see another fight coming in from, another Drake coming in from the side of Oligarchs. They did secure some very interesting objectives for the early stages of the game, and man, oh man, look at that. That was a very interesting one indeed here, because all it took was Chezu to be able to just land one more auto attack, and he could have saved his assault and battery for the Xayah, but that was just another very unfortunate one. The redemption came in a little bit too late to save him, to save Shigur from that hemorrhage stacks.
Yeah, we do see Rada here getting caught around the top side. Ruler all alone, tries to run away, but it's actually dealing a lot of damage to that side. Instead, he will be flashing out, just trying to kite out everyone. Chesu is in the front line. Look at all the shielding and healing coming out from Brian as well. Ruler is already almost back to full HP and able to turn this fight around. Look at Careless, tries to Zodiac, tries to buy some time, but it does not matter. Oligarchs, they have to run away. I think the only one that survived will be Sayo in this fight, and Nova PH is playing these fights so well in general. Immediately after that, they went for the Baron. They used it to try to secure their lead. They just slowly pushed every outer turret down. They got the Ocean Drake, and Oligarchs, they tried to fight it here, but Sai, I believe he did get caught.
Alright, so we're going to be seeing here coming in from the side of Nova PH. Nova PH right now looking to pulling the trigger, very beautifully done there, and look at that, despite the fact that the stun is going to be coming in, but Sai gets away very well. The teleport is going to come through, and the assault and battery is going to come in the middle of the fight, but the amount of damage that's coming in from the side of Ruler was a little bit too much coming in from the side of Nova PH. Oligarchs right now bit off a little bit more than they could chew. Over to the top side here, we're going to be seeing another fight. 16 minutes into the game, the redemption comes down towards the mid side, and very beautifully done there. Despite the fact that Rada missed out on the ultimate, that is going to be a heck of a fight there, as we're going to be seeing the double kill going over towards the side of Nova PH. Legendary is going to be permeating the screen here, as we're seeing another fight over the top side here, but we did see that this was going to be a very interesting event. The dunk and the bonk is going to work out right into the punch and the kaboom. coming in from the side of COD MF in 4K.
Yeah, Oligarchs, they had to try to go for something and they needed this Baron for sure, but they're so afraid of Chienese. They were so afraid he was gonna steal the Baron at any single time. They just so focused on Chienese this entire fight. They just gave up the Baron. They're like, alright, let's kill Chienese first. But Chienese has the GA and this gives Ruler all the opportunity to go in, to deal the damage. Look at him just splashing in the middle of everyone. Just tries to get all the damage in. Shigure comes in with the ultimate as well. The charm misses, but what does it matter? Callus will get taken down as well. He really wants that kill onto Chienese, and after all this, they didn't even get a single person, and Oligarchs will fall in the first game of the Grand Finals to Nova PH.
Very beautifully done there, coming in beside Nova PH. It could have gone any other way here, as we did see that it was a very revealing game. The Oligarchs were able to exploit some of the early game mistakes that were being made from the side of Nova PH, but it was Nova PH very, very handy protection of Ruler that basically handed them the victory. I mean, it wasn't a very easy victory that they had to go through. It was kind of like climbing a mountain, coming in from the side of Nova PH, but Oligarchs as well, I guess they brought the best out of Nova PH today.
Yeah, I mean, Nova PH today is on a roll. Are they going to be able to get a 2-0 win? Are they going to be, is Oligarchs going to be able to bring this to a game 3? We don't know yet. Please put it in the comments if you want Oligarchs to win. Put hashtag Oligarchs win. If you want Nova PH to win, put hashtag Nova PH win. We love to watch. We love to see all the comments here. Look at that, man. So many comments, so many hearts as well. There's a lot of support, I believe, for Oligarchs side. So still, very, I just love watching all these, reading all these comments, especially. Mostly it's in Tagalog. I wish I can understand Tagalog, but we have Google Translate lah.
Yeah, we have Google Translate. Don't know whether or not it's going to be as accurate though, but I don't know about you guys. We do really appreciate the fact that you guys are dropping in comments, showing in some love, and most importantly, supporting IRL Asia, especially the League of Legends Wild Rift Summoners Odyssey, brought to you by IRL Asia. Remember, this is a Southeast Asia tournament. We're going to be seeing a lot of Filipino teams, Indonesia, Malaysia, and everyone else in the Southeast Asian region. But it seems that judging from what we have been observing thus far and casting thus far, it has been a Philippine affair.
Pinoy pride, man. Pinoy pride. So good, so strong in general. I mean, I'll really be surprised if they actually give up. Honestly, talking about the drafts for the next game, I'll be surprised if Oligarchs give up the Lee Sin once again, because they did go for the prior. Oh, chef, shout out here, Adrian. Yes, shout out to Adrian, James, and Alcala. Shout out to you. Of course, I'm reading your comments, man. Don't think I'm not reading your comments.
We all are reading your comments. So for those of you guys who are like misbehaving down there, shame on you guys. Really shame on you. I will find you and I will eat all your cookies. I swear, I will eat all your cookies, and I will drop you guys from Challenger all the way to Bronze in your Wild Rift account. I swear. But anyway, all those jokes aside, there, nothing but love to each and every one of you guys. Remember, nothing but we're nothing but grateful for all of you guys for showing the support. Remember, help us reach 10K likes and followers on our IRL Asia Facebook page, because if we're able to do that, if we're able to reach that milestone, not only will we be giving you guys more content, we'll be giving you guys more opportunities to join in. That means that bigger prize pool, more money to fight in. But enough about that, enough about the promotion. Let's go into the picks and bans.
Yeah, so Nova PH are going to be taking the first pick here, as Oligarchs, they want to go for the second pick here. As we do know, not many people know this, but the best of 3, the loser will be able to pick that side. So Nova PH, they're going to ban out the Braum, because they know Oligarchs, they like to prio, have a lot of priority on the Braum here. So Oligarchs, I really do believe they have to ban out the Lee Sin, as Chinese on the Lee Sin just way too scary to do. I think they'll rather deal with Chinese Jarvan rather than the Lee Sin.
Yeah, I think that's going to be very important. And for Adrian, James, and Carla, no, this is mine. This belongs to me. I'm sorry. As much as I would like to give it to you, this LIBOR belongs to me. So anyway, let's get back into the game. Bans are going to be showing up here. Braum replied by Oligarchs with the Lee Sin. Do you think the Camille is going to be banned out as well as the Gragas, or do you think that there's going to be alternatives here being banned out?
This is the problem, right? They have the 2 picks. No, they will be banning out the Seraphine coming out from Radha here. So we might actually be able to see Nova PH go for that double AD carry once again. They do like that pick. So they can actually go for Kaisa Corki, or even, Nova PH are going to be banning out the Zixia, so they actually might want to go for this comp. But Nova PH, they do have the first pick, so they can go for the Akali, they can go for the Camille, Galio, Diana even. So Still a lot of picks to be made in this draft. The second game, Oligarchs. I'm not really sure what they can reply with. If Nova PH, they give up the Camille, I really do believe they have to pick the Camille immediately, as well as maybe the Gragas.
Alright, so, okay, since ban phase is going to be over, let's read one more comment from Adrian James and Alcala. As much as I want to be giving you the headphones, we have to hit those 10K marks, then we can maybe get some giveaways for those of you guys. So remember, the more you guys contribute by liking the page, sharing out the stream, and getting more and more people to follow and watch, the more opportunities for us to be able to give stuff away from you to you guys, and most importantly for us to be able to create more content as well as more tournaments for you guys to join in. So remember, it's as simple as opening up your phone, looking at the like button and just pressing it, or clicking your mouse button once on the like button. It's as simple as that. And remember, see our notifications first, right? Favorite our page, because that's the way to go.
Yeah, you can like the page, share the page, whatever you want, as long as you support us. You can send stars, you can get the supporter badge as well. So please show your support to us, show your support to your teams here, as we will see a first pick. Kaisa right there. I do believe Nova PH, they want to go for the double AD carry here. So having the Kaisa is going to be very, very good for their side. And Oligarchs, as I said, if they give up the Camille, they have to pick the Camille here. Camille is just way too scary for Nova PH to take. And Oligarchs, another question will be, what is their first pick? Are they going to go for the Gragas? Are they going to go with, or they want to secure the Ezreal first? So it's still very peculiar. I don't really think they have to secure the Ezreal so early on. So I guess they just want to secure it as fast as possible.
Alright, so we're going to be seeing here Rada going with the Kaisa Corki, Akali picked up for Shigur, as we do see Chezu right now hovering over the... This is interesting. We haven't seen... Now we are going to see the Kata being picked up here, Ignite and Flash being picked up, so I'm thinking that that's a lock-in right there. Oligarchs right now bringing out the big guns. Caught MF in 4K, going to go for the Wukong, and it seems they're coming in from the side of Nova PH. You want to know what's the biggest issue here? What? They do not have that much CC. They have to actually be very, very wary about this, because if they actually pick up the Lulu, it's going to be good. Synergizes really well with the Olaf, the Gragas as well with the explosive cast, the Galio as well with the taunt, or either Brian could actually be the Janna or the Galio. So this is going to be very interesting indeed. Chezu has to be very, very wary of his timing in this fight.
Yeah, I mean, Katarina is going to be able to go in the front line, but they have Janna for that to help with the disengage. But Oligarchs, they have one more pick left. Are they going to go with the Lumps? Just a very, very standard pick so far. I mean, this is a really, it's quite scary for Oligarchs here. If Katarina does not get the lead that she needs, she's not really able to come online, so she has to go crazy. She has to get those early kills. She has to get that early fire. She has to shut down. I believe it's going to be Rada in the mid lane here. So Oligarchs, this is their all-in. It's the one game they have to win.
I mean, it's now or never for the side of Oligarchs. We have seen Careless play up on the Ezreal many times. And we do see that with Rada as well as Ruler on the Kaisa Corki, it is going to be very, very interesting indeed. Kaisa and Janna are going to go to the bot side, as well as Rada is going to be holding on to the mid side. I feel that with Rada on the Corki, it is going to prove very, very problematic for the Kata, at least for the laning phases. But if there is going to be an early gang and the Corki and Rada is actually caught out of position or is overextended, then maybe they could actually funnel a lot of the advantages towards the Katarina. So I think this is going to be a huge turn here. And I feel that coming in from the side of Oligarchs, a lot of things have got to go well for them to go in. That's enough from us and our speculations. Let us go into game number 2 of our potential best of 3 here in the grand finals between Oligarchs and Nova PH. Nova PH still with one lead ahead on the blue side, Oligarchs on the red side.
So right now, as you said, this game could really go anywhere. Oligarchs really need the perfectest early game right here.
Perfectest, yeah?
Yes, perfectest. You say bestest, this one is perfectest right here. So Nova PH, they have to win. Oligarchs, they have to win this
My
early
English
game.
teacher is turning around in her grave right now. Oh, but look at that though. We're going to be seeing over to the bot side, over to the mid side here.
Brian is such a nuisance. Why? How do you just do this every single game, Oligarchs? They know that Brian's going to do this, but they still will get caught. Jeju this time taking a lot of damage, and Rada is going to have a lot of priority in this melee. It looks like Jeju wants to stick around, but he has to be careful here. If Rada does get a lot of damage in, he might be able to get the kill. Now he has the level 2, so if Jeju's just waiting on the honey fruit, she does not want to give up this lane at all. But Rada is actually freezing the lane, so denying a lot of farm to Jeju, but caught in 4K has enough of it. He wants to catch Rada off his guard, but now it looks like it's going to be still priority towards Rada's side.
Alright, we're going to be seeing here, coming in from the side of Rada, might actually come in for a little bit of those pokes, but it's got to be careful. They got the Shun put in. Jeju right now, very, very interesting, how to say, decision to actually Shunpo in. I really question that. I really question that, you know, but at the end of the day, there is going to be a lot of mobility that Kata has, but over to the mid side though, Nova, actually over to the bottom side, Nova right now as a group going to go for the Scuttle Crab, and I think that's going to be good because they already have the priority over to the bot side. Ruler almost taking a little bit too much damage there, if not for the second skill as well as, oh wait, oh, we're going to be seeing, no, nothing, yeah, that was, I thought that was going to be one of those fights that could go south for the side of Oligarchs here.
Yeah, I mean, Shigure is taking a lot of damage from Sai as well, so very, very low so far, but Nova PH actually gets 2 Scuttle Crabs right here, so that's a lot of gold going to the side of Chiamis, but Sai has to be careful. He knows that there's something going on, he immediately grapple hooks away, gets back to the turret, but Chianis is still here. She's just trying to annoy Sai this entire time, so still, Nova PH are going to be playing that macro really, really well, and this is not the start that Oligarchs wanted. They need to be able to be aggressive, they need to be able to get all these kills, but Nova PH are doing a very good job at shutting Jeju down. They do not want to give Akali any opportunity to get online, but caught in 4K is in the area. He's hiding around the turret. Nova PH doesn't know what's happening here, but it looks like they're pushing it out, so a very, very nicely done coming up from Nova PH. The tornado does come out, does hit Sayo. Sayo going to take some amount of damage, but caught in 4K, does take a detour, does go in the brush, but he won't get anything out of this game.
Okay, I think it's very wise that coming in from the side of Nova PH. They kind of recognize that members of Oligarchs are starting to build up their confidence, and they felt that there was going to be jungle intervention here over to the top side. There she go right now, going to actually go and try to trade. Oh, look at that Dimmer strike right into the ultimate here. Ruler right now in on trouble. Beautifully done from Ruler right there. Very good understanding of the ultimate, was able to just turn it around very, very well. Instead of getting chased down, he was just, you know what, I'm just going to bamboozle you with my ultimate.
Very quick on his feet in general, like Oligarchs, they had no idea where he was going to go. He flashed in, ulties back into the side of Brian, just tries to be by her side, and I mean still, Oligarchs, they're trying to get something done but not able to. Ruler is just too slippery to kill, but now at least they know Ruler has no ultimate. They know Ruler is just going to be a bit more passive here. They're not even going to get any ingredients, but the dragon will be spawning in 10 seconds. It will be the mountain dragon here. Both mid laners resetting at the exact same time. Ruler as well wants to clear out the wave, wants to push it in to the bottom tier 1 turret. The dragon has just spawned. Oligarchs are going to be grouping up immediately onto the dragon right there, and it looks like they're going to be starting it up. The tornado does come in, the cascade does come in. I don't think they're able to really go in unless Chinese tries to go all in here. So there's going to be 5 people right now. Rada is in the back. The last ultimate does come in. They will not be able to kill the dragon here. Akali is also joining the fight. He's taking a lot of damage right here. He will get taken down. The first part does go to Shiguren, and Sayo is taking a lot of damage. So 2-0 so far coming from the side of Nova PH. It looks like they're not stopping. They really want these 2 kills right there. So Oligarchs, they have to just run away with that mountain drink, but I still believe Nova PH, they won that fight even though they didn't get the dragon.
Sayo and COD MF in 4K. What were the 2 casualties? 2 early casualties there for Oligarchs. We did see that now. About 2k gold advantage building up for the side of Nova PH. This is where Oligarchs has got to be a little bit careful. Look at the amount of damage being taken from the side of Sai. Sai, one more hit, almost gets taken away. I wonder what was Sai doing here. Oh, wait. Almost the binding blocked out, but it's got to be careful though. COD MF in 4K is back in the game. He might come in with a Nimbus Strike and start spinning to win, but will be disappointed to know that members of Oligarchs the members of Nova PH have decided to just bug out.
I mean, Nova PH is just disengaging so well. The final spot that's coming to annoy Gragas a little bit here. I mean, it's going to be a little bit annoyed, but it's going to be able to get back into this base right here. So the lead will still go to Nova PH. Almost a 2,000 gold lead for their side. They are going to be happy with that. Losing the Mountain Dragon is not the end of the world. It's not as high priority compared to the Inferno Dragon, compared to the Cloud Dragon right here.
Alright, so we're going to be seeing here about 15 more seconds before the Herald comes back into comes into play. Very wise from Rada there, but he's got to be careful there. He doesn't get spinned on because he doesn't have any consistent CC for him to stop the Death Lotus combo that comes in from the side of Katarina. So they got to be very, very careful in this. Katarina, in my opinion, one of the strongest champion in terms of the output if she's able to actually spin that Death Lotus for a full period of time. So I'm thinking that coming in from the side of Nova PH, they have to be very, very careful here with some of these engagements.
I mean, still, Nova PH are still very much in the lead. I don't really think Katarina is able to output that damage that we usually tend to see, where she's just going in and out, just deleting people. But Nova PH are definitely still very, very strong. They're very, very tanky. Chiamix, I don't think he's able to be killed in this stage of the game yet unless they go all in on him. But it looks like Oligarchs, they want to maybe try to contest it, but they're not really able to reach just in time. Nova PH will secure another objective for themselves. They will have the Rift Herald. They immediately want to make a rotation, maybe for the mid lane. It looks like Chezu just playing it safe. He does not. He just needs a lot of farm right now, as it looks like even Rada is just outscaling the members of Oligarchs in general.
I think what Rada is doing is really good actually. He's just trying to make sure that he is in a position where he is safe and is able to do a substantial amount of poke from a distance. As Nova right now, they do have the Herald in their pocket already, so they want to be securing this topside turret, open it up. No turrets yet in favor of the side of Oligarchs, but Nova PH were able to open up that first one. Spinning to win there, coming in from the side of the Wukong. A beautiful, oh my goodness,
bind.
that was a very beautiful bind there coming in. Oh, and it seems that Redemption the Redemption! Oh my god! They got bamboozled there. The King's is going to go, and look at that. That's where the turnaround is just going to be bad there. Coming in, Sayo, another one gets taken down. We're going to be seeing Caught MF in 4K. Gonna get hit with the Howling Gale, and there we go. 3-0, 3-1 exchange in favor of the side of Nova PH. Oligarchs right now looking towards getting as much advantages as they can despite losing out of these team fights.
Oh my god, that Redemption at the end was so clutch. Just not enough time, and Oligarchs, they were like, alright, it's time to kill the Gragas. Gragas solo, wait a minute, he's still alive, and Nova PH, they came back in. They were just like trying to get all the revenge in right here. So still very much in the lead. 4,000 gold here. This is way more one-sided than the previous game, as it looks like Oligarchs, they can't even get back into this game. No control anywhere, they only got one objective, but even getting the objective costed them so much. They lost so many people in these fights, and now Nova PH, they'll secure the first dragon for their side. They will get the Ocean Drake for themselves, and now they are looking so comfortable right here.
Alright, so we're going to be seeing here, coming in from the side of Nova PH, from the side of Oligarchs. Very much desperate to get another win in their pocket to try to push this out to game number 3, but it seems that Nova PH right now steadily climbing up in terms of the goal advantage, about 4,000 goal advantage in their favor here for the side of Nova PH, and it seems that Oligarchs right now slowly trying to stave off the bleeding that's coming in from the side of Nova, from their side here in terms of the goal. But oh my goodness, over the top side there, right into the special delivery here. It's going to be very, very terrible indeed. Beautiful cat there. Ooh, look at that. That flash was flashy. Oh, style points there going out for the side of Rada, despite the fact that he did get taken down. But look at that beautiful ultimate there coming in from the side of Ruler. Ruler right now will be able to come back and say, Rada, I got you covered. Rift Herald is going to be pushing over to the top side. If they don't respond to this, it is going to be another turret in favor of the side of Nova PH. And it seems that Oligarchs right now a little bit out of pace.
Yeah, 7,000 gold behind. Ruler, nothing can really stop this man. He's just going in. He does not matter if he's under the turret or not. He's just gonna go in. Ruler, that's just the man. Ruler is in general. He wants to rule the Rift. He wants to rule this game side. He's gonna try to do some damage onto the Nova PH side, but they just lose everything right here. They can't even get their own red buff. So Nova PH now up so much gold. They're just way too strong. Oligarchs not even finding a single way to get any engages in, as they're going to secure another turret. 4 turrets already for that side, and Oligarchs, they are looking not so good, Hound.
It ain't looking very good for the side of Oligarchs here. About 9,000 gold advantage from the time that we were talking just now. 10 minutes and 30 seconds, and it seems that compared to the last game, Nova PH has kind of figured out what Oligarchs does well, and they're just avoiding it thus far.
Yeah, I mean, still, Oligarchs, I understand the idea. They want to go for Chezu. They just want to go all in. If Chezu does have the lead, he's able to just go in and go crazy. But as you can see here, he's still very far behind from getting the pulse, but just only finished the Hextech Gunblade, just only finished the Morello Nomicon. That's not enough. He's only been in one entire fight right there. Even in an entire fight, he did have to lose his life. So still very, very underfarmed compared to the likes of Ruler. 10,000 gold ahead. The likes of Shigure already finishing up 3 items, Infinity Orb, Ravenous Death Cap, and going for the Liandry's Torment as well. So still so farm from their side.
Yeah, I feel that this is going to be a huge problem here coming in from the side of Oligarchs. Oligarchs right now seems to have a pacing problem, as we're going to be seeing a Baron here. Oligarchs could actually turn this around if they're very smart, but look at that. Oh, Chezu right now, excuse me, not Chezu, Xianese right now in a little bit of trouble here, but we do see Sayu right now. Oh, look at that. The Kithian Rain comes in right into the explosive cast. The teleport is going to come through, and it seems that Caught MF in 4K is going to go golden right into the GA here. Chezu is going to get hit one more time before he gets taken out, and boom! The double kill is going to go off. Sai right now in the middle of the fight here. We have to be very careful, but look at the amount of damage coming in. Oh, the Hextech Ultimatum goes golden. One more hit.
Oh,
the flash. Very beautifully done there coming in from the side of Oligarchs, but it seems that my goodness, about 11 kills in favor of the side of Nova PH. It seems that Oligarchs may not be able to come back into this game if this keeps up.
2 kills, only 2 kills for that side, and Shigure was just melting everyone on the Oligarch side. The final spot comes in, but it's not enough. The Baron has already been taken away, man. You're a bit too late as the Cloud Dragon just spawned just in time. I don't really, even Nova PH, they can give up this Dragon, but it's still gonna be up in this lead, as it looks like Oligarch's gonna start it up. They need to get something going. They need to get even more objectives here, as they're still very behind, but it looks like Nova PH are trying to catch them. The Dragon will be taken by the Oligarch side, and Oligarch immediately wants to back off. They just take it for free. They want to back off, and this is all they can get. But Xiaomi wants to look for more. It looks like he will be spotting out the ward, but I don't think he's going to get anything more out of this rotation.
Yeah, we're going to be seeing Chinese right now. May actually push up over towards the mid side here, may actually try to create some kind of an opportunity for the side of Nova PH, but it's got to be careful that it doesn't get too aggressive. But over to the top side, so look at the amount of damage that's coming in. That's just hilariously broken right there, as we do see Chezu right now trying to go for it, but it's going to be very dangerous. It is Sai right now, doesn't have to be in a very particularly good spot. Right into the belly flop, goes for the barrel roll, will not be able to get one, as we do see that the choke is slowly being tightened for the side of Nova PH, as we do see Howling Gale will be able to hit onto Sayo. Sayo takes a lot of damage here, but it's got to be careful that Sai is in the middle of it. We go to the spin to win, coming in from the side of Caught MF in 4K, but it's not going to be enough. Look at that, right into it. Radha immediately comes in with the supplementary damage, but look at how much damage that Radha and Ruler are able to push off in a very short period of time. I don't know about you, ladies and gentlemen, we are going to be introducing to you your two-time winner, Nova PH. Oh wait, I spoke a little bit too soon.
You're spoking a little bit too soon right there, as Chezu is gonna go in. He's gonna get a triple kill right there, a quadra kill in fact. So Oligarchs, they are not stopping this fight. They get the shutdown as well. Nova PH, they were a bit too confident, but they forgot. Katarina is still in the game, but Ruler as well is still here. He will be spotted. The bind does miss. The ultimate does come up from Ezreal, so it looks like Chezu really wants this kill. Ruler does have the flash. He will be able to run away. But the delay Penta comes up from Chezu right there, and ace for their side. So Oligarchs, they're still fighting, but look at the Nexus. The Nexus is so low right there. Very low, just a sliver of HP left. So even if Oligarchs got that great fight, it did not matter at all. I don't really think it matters, as Nova PH just needs one more push to go.
I'm just disappointed. I was ready to call it right there, and I felt that one more auto attack was just done deal. And it seems that Nova PH be like, yeah, we'll let this game go for a little bit.
It happens to the best of us. Man. I have to kena, my producer, hey man, don't call the game too early, lah. Please, don't lah. It can happen anytime, anything can happen, But I still think Nova PH are still in this game for sure. Like, look at the lead, still 12,000 gold lead. Losing to Dragons does not matter. The Nexus is open. Just one person needs to sneeze to the Nexus, so the Nexus will die. So still, Dragon is on the top side alone once again. So tanky. Does have the Gargoyle Clone Plate, trying to take out a lot of damage. Does get the Cascade as well. But he's still not dead. But now, you gotta call it.
Finally, two-time winner. It's gonna be
I just feel like you just wanted to say that, man.
I just wanted to say two-time. I just want to say two-time. I just wanted to say the two-time winner is gonna be Nova PH Esports. Congratulations to you guys, and thanks a lot for making me bamboozle myself over and over again.
The cursed chair is that one now.
Yes.
Not this one already.
No, it's not. It's the cursed chair is whichever chair I'm sitting on. That seems to be the running joke right now, I suppose.
Very, very good game. They finally sneezed on the Nexus. They got the last hit. They got the Nexus. And I mean, it was a very nice showing coming up from Oligarchs, but it did not matter as Nova PH. They were just way too strong. Even that one ace, they need like 5 more of those to actually get back into this game. As still, congratulations to them. A two-time. Is that what you said?
Yeah. Two-time.
I do the octave, huh?
Yeah, the two-time winners is going to be Nova PH. Congratulations. Definitely going to bring that title back with a big, big smile on their faces. And man, oh man, was it one of those games that just turned around very, very quickly. I felt that Nova PH just, they figured out Oligarchs, like how 1 + 1 = 2. They always know for a fact that all they need to do is shut down Chezu. And don't get me wrong, Chezu was able to get that quad, but the damage that was coming in from Shigur, coming in from Rada and Ruler, look at that, 17,000, 20,000, 11,000. Oh my goodness, I did see just champions just disappear in the blink of an eye every time Ikithian Rain came out, or Rada was able to come in with the second skill as well as the ultimate and the first skill. Shigur as well was just able to be very, very much a nuisance to a lot of these players of Oligarchs. And no offense to Oligarchs, you guys did really, really great, but I guess you guys need to do a lot better if you guys want to try to defeat Nova PH. Nova PH just a bit too strong, and look at that differential right there. Not even. This is the kind of differential you just don't want to see.
It's just the blue oceans. No red, barely any red the entire game. Just minute 0 league already. XP was just all blue for their side. I mean, honestly, one of the MVPs for this game, it's not just Shigur, it's honestly Brian as well.
Yeah.
His macro play is just insane, man. From start to finish, he has 12 assists right there, and he was just protecting Rada the entire time, protecting Ruler the entire time, and he just felt so safe behind Brian's back.
As we said it time and time again, it was a very, very interesting game number 1. We didn't have to go to a game number 3. Unfortunately, for the side of Oligarch, we would have loved to see a little bit of that competition. But at the end of the day, it is what it is, I mean, sometimes some teams are just able to like put 2 and 2 together and say, we know what to do now.
Yeah, I mean, still, Nova PH, that's why they're one of the strongest teams. They're the two-time winner for Wild Rift Summoners Odyssey. We are going to take a look at the highlights, at the replays of the game, and take it away. Hound, my dude.
Oh, I am your dude, definitely. And this is where I think it was the beginning of the end here. Chezu was not actually able to I felt that what Chezu needed to do was just freeze the lane.
Yeah.
And just farm. That's all he needed to do, to be honest.
Instead, Rada was freezing the lane and keeping him away from the farm, so he was not able to do anything. Oligarchs were able to get this dragon here, but at what cost? Look at the damage coming in from Rada. Rada going in with the package as well, dealing so much damage just going in. Will get 2 kills right there. The only 2 stragglers left. Chizu and Careless has to run away. So Nova PH already from the first dragon, they were off to a great start, and they continued with their aggression right here. Sai trying to go in, but he's taking a lot of damage. Look at that, almost taken down, just 1 hit away. If it was not for Sayo with the nice shootings coming out from the Lux right there. But we do see Cotton 4K on the sidelines, tries to go for more, but Nova PH back at the perfect time right here.
Very, very unfortunate that coming in from Oligarchs. I think it was 7 minutes into the game, they didn't see even a single kill. I think it was at this point where they were able to secure one of these kills. Beautifully done here, but I think this was where it turned around, because when Chezu came in, He was able to come in with the Shanpo, started to go for the Death Lotus, was able to get the first kill of the game for the side of Oligarchs, but look at that, Nova PH immediately be like, yeah, you take one kill, we'll destroy your whole team.
Yeah, the redemption just gave so much time for Gregas. Gregas got a body slam into a second skill into the charge up, and he just dealt so much damage, and by the time Chezu used his ultimate, he was already dead pretty much, and look at Rada being so aggressive, very flashy, but I think he will be taken down by the Canyon Minion at the end, and Sayo under the turret being a bit too Sayo, a bit too like a vegetable right there. Not very nutritious, but doesn't taste very nice.
Look at that. I mean, immediately you do see Ruler immediately come in with the ultimate, followed up really well, and they got the trades very efficiently. As soon as you do see that Nova PH, they just knew that the amount of damage that they can output in a short amount of time was just a little bit too much coming in from the side of Oligarchs. I felt that Oligarchs did have some semblance of hope here, but it seemed that Nova PH just knew. As long as we are able to cancel Chezu, it's just an easy day for us. Look at that, he wasn't even there for the Death Lotus.
He was spinning to win on his own, he's just celebrating himself. As Shigure does get another kill, and Sai tries to go for more, but he's taking a lot of damage right there. Almost gets taken down. If it was not for the Zonias, it was not for the Flash, Shigure would definitely have gotten the kill. And I mean, still Nova PH just so strong. Oligarchs were able to get this Cloud Dragon pretty much for free, but Nova PH, they don't care about that. They're still so strong. Look at that, they have the Baron buff, and Tianese is going to be pushing it in. Veneno does go on to Sayo right there. Sayo immediately has the backup. He has no mana left in this fight, but look at Ruler. He's still alive, all thanks to Brian just helping with the peels, with the shielding, with the ultimate, with the healings. They will take down, caught in 4K, and at this point, Nova PH, they were just on the roll, and this is where you made a questionable end game call. I
thought I was very much certain. Look at that, 2000. It was going to go down to maybe about 400, 300 if I'm not mistaken. I was going 2-time, but suddenly out of nowhere, Chezu came in and said, nope, no 2-time. I'm going to get the quad and the unofficial Penta later on at the Baron Pit. As you can see, Ruler right now, the potential Penta kill that was waiting for the side of Chezu. Chezu was just immediately like, nope, I'm just gonna go and skadoosh you with the Shanpo. Was able to get the unofficial Penta. Congratulations to him, but Pentas do not mean that the team wins though.
Yeah, I mean, still style points in general, but Nova PH, as you see, look at Chiani, just so tanky. They had to spend 5 people there as the rest of the members. They just sneeze on the Nexus, they get the last hit, they get the kills, and Oligarchs will get taken down. Nova PH are your grand champions for World Rift Summoner Odyssey.
Well, congratulations to Nova PH Esports. Big win for them. The 2-time champions here at the League of Legends Wild Rift Summoners Odyssey, organized by IRL Asia, partnered with Homiee, sponsored by Inch Theory, where every inch matters, and Sadie's Malaysia, growing together with gamers. For all of you guys who joined us from start to finish, you guys have been nothing but a fun, swell bunch. For those of you guys who are misbehaving in the comments, you guys are naughty, huh? I will find you, I will demote you guys all the way down to bronze, that's for sure, okay? So I don't know about you guys, but thank you guys so much. You guys have been really positive. I mean, it's been really great to see a very passionate and very wholesome community just show so much love and so much attention towards all of our participants. We thank you guys. We can't thank you guys enough. We can thank you guys a million billion times, and it still won't be enough.
It's not enough.
But in order for us to just show you guys some love, take some of our love, and we're taking some of it back right here. Nothing but love from you guys and from us to you, because we can't spell fun without you. He is Chef. I'm Hound. We're going to be back tomorrow with more League of Legends Wild Rift Summoners Odyssey. Until then, never be game over, and we'll see you again. Bye-bye.
You getting nothing, Joker.
Bye. Yeah, I'm going now.
Get down.
Welcome to Wild Rift. First blood. Unstoppable.